Hello and welcome to another episode of Dragons Not Included. I will be your dungeon master tonight, Kyle. We are here once again with Oakheart. Yes, good time. Last time, well, actually, we'll get into that. What?
The background image on the top is wrong.
Good eye. I'll fix that when we're talking later.
We're in space.
But thanks for the heads up.
It doesn't look like space.
I don't believe we have any special announcements this time. We don't have any one-shots that we haven't mentioned before. There's really nothing crazy going on, so I think we'll just jump right into our character intro.
I have a special announcement.
What is your special announcement?
Somebody bought the house I was looking at.
Oh,
classic. Classic. You gotta be quicker than that, bro.
True. Why can't I find it? Okay,
It
we'll be right back.
It was
Oh my god! You want me to put the power inside of the generator?
Boo! Hello, my name is Malachi.
What? I just used my only single one. Spill.
Why is there a phallic shape in the middle? Oh, it's Naya.
I suppose I shall rage.
I am Kyle. I will be your dungeon master tonight. And we are back. Hey-o. All right. So, as we have always done, there will be a recap needing to be had. We have all of our players here this time. We did not have it last time, so we're upgrading back to the D6.
Yes, I hope Jacob
Let
gets
us see who...
Yeah, true.
I will perfectly recap. I watched
That's true.
the entire
That's true. You weren't
stream
here.
Front to
We
back.
should stick with the D4.
Liar.
No, put me on. It'll be
Okay, I'll put you on. I'll put you on.
It never lands on me anyway.
That was cocked
Oh,
as
yeah,
hell.
no, Jacob.
It has not.
Well, it was Liz last time,
Mhm,
so she gets out of it this time.
True.
Wow, it was Liz again.
It sounds like Liz should do it.
Lizzie.
Now it is me. It is 6.
Okay.
So therefore, no one does the recap.
You
it
want
is just
Harambe?
me. Yeah, I'll take Harambe Jr.
Harambe.
Harambe Jr.
Invisible Harambe.
Corey has fear in his
Give me that
eyes.
boy. Give me that boy.
I was prepared.
Alrighty.
You're off the hook for now.
I'm just going to turn this down a little bit because it's looking a little loud, and I don't want to blow everyone's ears out and have our recording be all messed up. So,
What?
all right, now
You're
that's
gonna
looking a little
blow
bit
me?
better. So,
Oh.
with Harambe Jr. in hand,
No.
on my lap, I will read the recap. Where we last left off. The party, after establishing themselves in Sol Ren, the first real city they have been to, they met up at the Sun-Forged Vanguard, the city's guild, where the party joined the guild under the group name The Unaligned. Feeling confident in their new name, they set off to the Crimson Sand Arena to hash out the details of a deal they had made with Razar to win over one of the runners. The group met with Razar in the baths, where some relaxation and discussion were had. The party spent most of their time in this bathhouse pursuing various forms of conquest. Some ended in success, others in failure. But with his
Next time.
but with his noble heart But with his noble heart, Orin paid off the debt of the woman who took his virginity, and has vowed to keep her safe. In need of money to gamble with, the party grabbed various contracts and began working on them for gold. One led them to the sewers, hunting rats after a pub complained, seemingly of coordinated rat attacks. While entering the sewers, Dartha almost killed a kid named Christian, who was trying to protect his friend Zeke. Saving Christian from Dartha's wrath, the party spoke with Zeke briefly before Dartha realized Zeke was shrouded and had an interesting companion on his shoulder. The party chased Zeke and killed the cranium rat companion, and that is where we left off. Where we pick up, you all are in the sewers beneath Sol Ren. Dartha is holding down a small rat folk named Zeke, who is crying and screaming over the loss of his rat friend. Sigurd is invisible, following Christian out of the sewers, while the rest of you are just now catching up to Dartha. What
I was
do you
following
do?
her, I believe. I was right on her tail.
Yeah, so the whole group catches up to Dartha in this moment, except for Sigurd, who is following Christian out. We'll say, Sigurd, you immediately start hearing the screaming of Zeke through these sewer tunnels, and Christian immediately, he doesn't know you're there, turns around and starts running towards the screaming.
Can I just like knock him out? Or I don't think he's gonna.
You
calm
did
down.
knock him out.
Oh.
We will clarify. You did
Oh,
knock him out, but he
that's
did scream a lot before because you
okay.
had taken your time with the cranium wrap to kill it, and the whole time Zeke was screaming. So this is Christian hearing that initial round of screaming.
Gotcha.
Not very
What do you do,
strong.
Sigurd? As Christian
Let
is
me look at my
the
spells.
small child is now running back into the darkness.
Oh, I'm gonna use
Shocking
my
grasp.
mutation. No, my dominate person mutation.
Oh.
When else have I haven't got to use it really.
We haven't
Smart.
seen any people.
Well, no, we have. It's just like it's hard.
Just
to
no
use
reason
it.
All
to
right,
use
so
it.
that's a wisdom saving throw.
He's gonna have
right?
a legendary
It says
reaction.
I have a
bro.
rip based off. Oh, that's how many times no wait, based off
You-
charisma.
Do you want me? Hold on.
Written- Yeah, if you have like.
Pause.
Yeah,
I've
actually,
got
he's
it.
a
I just have it based off charisma. 3 times a day based off charisma.
Let me pull up
It
my.
is. Hold on. Because dominate person. Wisdom. It is wisdom.
Yeah, it makes sense there'd be wisdom.
Is it, maybe the save DC is based off my charisma?
Yeah, probably.
Then it'd be a 14. You
Okay,
just-
14. 14 wisdom saving throw off of your charisma DC.
Mhm.
Rolls a 6 on the dice. Definitely fails.
So,
So the spell, is it like 1 minute? Is it an hour? What is
It's just dominate person, no?
Concentration up to 1 minute.
1 minute?
right, because it's just the spell dominate person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just tell him to.
So Christian starts running in the darkness, and you kind of turn and you're following him visually, and then bless you.
I'm gonna dominate him. No.
And then you're looking at him, and you're
That's not
kind of like,
terrible. Yeah, that's not bad.
you've never used this ability, and
That is
it's
true.
different than spell casting. Like you're used to pulling up this from this well of power from within you that you don't really understand where it came from, but it's the power of your sorcery. Whereas this one, you feel like there's like this shift of movement perpetuating from your brain outward, and as it starts moving outward, like you're really focusing on the back of Christian as he's running down this tunnel, and you start seeing the walls start turning into this purple powder and start lifting up into the sky ever so slightly, and then Christian, as he's running, just stops dead in his tracks, and the walls kind of turn back into walls.
I'll just tell him to leave the sewers and go home. That's my command. I think that's easy enough. for him
Christian
to
then
follow.
turns around, and you look at his eyes, and they are like lifeless, like they're just completely blank, and he starts walking towards the ladder, and you just see a tear rolling down the side of his face as he walks towards the ladder.
I mean, I don't know if Zeke's dead or not, but
It would have been extremely funny if you were just like go home and then he did 360 degrees and stayed there.
I live in the sewer.
Yeah.
I have him for 1 minute, so I could just have
Go
him
outside, little boy.
And
go
as
touch grass.
Christian turns around and walks towards the ladder, you hear the screaming of Zeke stop, just like very swiftly and suddenly.
I walk up to.
I didn't hear like a like any like sound of like.
You just
struggle.
heard it's just like, no, you killed him.
Okay, he's probably not dead.
I go up to Zeke
I'll
and
lightly jog
I
back.
kind of like kick him lightly with my foot.
He's just knocked out.
I pull out a mirror. Is he breathing on?
He is breathing.
I
It was a non-lethal attack.
Yeah, no, he's not dead.
So that rat.
But you guys have never seen
shit,
a rat
Bella,
folk, and now
what
you're
did you
seeing one
hear?
up close, and they are pretty small. This one's probably 4 or 5-ish. Looks like an adult, but the whole body just has like this thin, almost like translucent hair. That when you're up close, you can definitely see the hair, but from a distance, it almost looks like a naked mole rat person. Like the skin is very wrinkly. The mouth definitely has 2 like buckish teeth out the mouth.
I would like to see if I could listen for major rat activity, and if it is coming towards us.
Make a
perhaps.
perception check.
Yeah, those cranium rats are something else.
10.
I hear.
10.
10.
Can
Yeah.
I?
You're listening, and there has been a constant amount of rats in the sewer. It doesn't sound like any of them are shifting towards this location any more than they were, but you do there's rats right there in the ground, like, because in the sewer there's like this ditch that runs through the middle that's like 5 feet deep. So you look down into that ditch, and it's loaded with rats.
It's
and
not
slugs.
wet in the ditch.
It is wet. There's like a thin layer of like gray water that runs through, because they still like. You get the feeling the city sometimes still uses these sewers as like a good spot to dump their water, but these sewers have a capacity that the city is definitely not meeting.
Right. Okay.
So it's very slim what comes through here.
could I pick up a rat? or try to?
There are 5 feet into that ditch,
Well, I guess,
so
like,
you gotta
are
like
there-
hop down. And
Are there any that are like on the ground?
there
where-
probably would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could definitely just make an attack roll,
Alright.
like or a dex check, I should say, because they're fast. They're fast little guys.
That's a 7. Well, would it technically be grappling?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of making an attack roll.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, if it's grappling, 15.
Yeah, you catch one. So you managed to get like a pretty fat one. You're kind of holding it by the tail, or
Oh wait, I have light. I hold up the maul. Is it like weird in any way? It just looks like
this looks like a rat. It's
how
pretty
big-
fat.
How big?
No
How big?
purple.
Probably like this big.
Not a New York rat.
Like,
Okay, I think we're good.
Chunkers.
Oh,
No purple.
This-
Just
this
like a grayish rat, a little
this is
dark, very
nothing.
dirty.
Me and Sigurd would kill things twice this big. on
You
the
can see like
floor.
there's a chunk of shit in its hair.
Gross.
And it's just
Alright.
like
I just want to like squeeze it a little bit.
it's like biting your hand, but it's not like doing anything really. You crush it.
I don't want to crush it. I just want to like squeeze him a little bit.
You squeeze it.
Okay, what are we doing with our rat person?
Oh, sorry.
He's like snoring on the ground.
Yeah, he's out.
Well,
We need to ask him questions.
do we have? It's time to play the rope game.
How long is he unconscious for?
Right? Isn't there like a D? Roll a D4.
Yeah.
Because this is how Kruger initially got
How many
away.
of hours there?
No, I think I roll a D4
and
and don't tell you guys
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
yeah.
Because that's how Kruger got away.
Fucking Kruger.
It's I think
Freddy?
it's hours.
Okay.
It's hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
So
1d4 plus
hours.
1 hour or something.
I don't even think it's
Okay.
a plus. I think it's 1d4.
I don't know.
All right. He seems like he's out.
I would like to. Okay, I would hope that. I'd like to play the rope game. Tie
Okay.
his ass up.
So you tie his ass up with some rope. You pull it out of the bag. You
Tie.
start tying him up. Easy enough. He's
My
small.
hempen
He's
rope.
frail.
Just
Yes.
yes.
Do you need me to roll or anything?
Make a survival check. And then I assume Sigurd's investigating the cranium rat because he seemed
When I get there,
interested.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with a 6.
You probably catch up pretty quickly. Zeke didn't get too far.
Let's go with a 6
Awesome.
on that one.
6. Yeah, you tie the rope, but like Dartha, you kind of like look at it. It is not tied well. Like the moment this thing wakes up, it's gonna get out.
Can I tie it better? What do I use roll?
Survival check.
Sorry, I can't-
Investigation check on the
I can't see
rat.
shit down
Yeah.
here.
I'm okay at survival checks.
So Sigurd shows up out of the darkness.
No, it's not.
Ah!
I'm still invisible, I think,
Oh,
right now.
that's
Oh,
an
okay.
So
unnatural
you just hear
20.
like
You hear
music
walking in the.
footsteps.
What was that?
That's a 17 plus 3.
Yeah, you definitely make sure you tie it up tighter and you get it to where he's not getting out of that.
The sailor's
16?
not. That's where I went wrong.
You find the cranium rat body. The rat looks a little bit bigger than like the rat that Oren may have been dealing with. Like from the rats you've seen here, it's just a tad bit bigger. But you can see where the skull has been like carved open. Like there was a chunk of the skull that was carved off and peeled off, and then like you can see the brain is almost a separate brain.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is something that's
Can
very
I grab
weird.
some like chunks of it?
Yeah, it's in
Chunks.
kind of chunks and pieces because Dartha just
Blew it up.
I
yeah.
bashed it.
So it's not in the finest condition, but you can tell like that the brain that was there definitely would not fit completely inside the skull. Like it was bulging out.
Bulge?
What?
Bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
And
Ah.
make a history check.
I'll help you with history check.
Are you
I'm
proficient?
proficient.
Can you help me?
No.
Okay.
Not on this one.
So, 14.
14?
Yeah.
It looks familiar. And you're thinking back
Doesn't it
to...
always?
It takes you back to Oakheart when you were underneath the castle inside that like white tiled room with all of the tanks of people. You remember in the fog, you guys were being attacked by hundreds of these. That they were assembling into piles and attacking you guys. And so you recall that this is one. You guys fought hundreds of them in that room, but that was the only place you've seen them.
We
What
did
the hell are
it.
you saying?
Yeah.
I remember these things.
The rat?
Yeah, specifically this one. They attacked us like in the fog.
The purple ones.
The fog is coming.
The fog?
Yeah, and underneath
In the,
underneath the castle.
underground?
Under
Yeah.
the castle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that hundreds of them?
Oh yeah, they made like a giant ass fucking
You,
like.
you guys fought like
like,
3
freak.
cranium
Oh my God,
rat
that-
swarms.
That felt like
Is
so
it
long ago.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say mongoloid, but
I was
like
gonna say,
Manga
that's
Lord?
not here.
no.
Yeah, it was
Think of,
before
like,
you joined. That's why you weren't
a
able to
mong-
help.
I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah. That's like the same kind of rat.
Damn.
Bad news, Barry.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not more of them. Do any of the other? I look in the like ditch. Do I see
I
any?
think that there's
other
definitely
rat that looks like
more.
that?
I think this is very much like cockroaches. If you see one, you got
Cockroach.
hundreds.
So you look into the ditch for any like rats with brains bulging out. Make a perception check.
Oh, it's in the hole. Fuck.
No,
That's
it's
so
pretty
close to
flat.
yeah, but it's
18
not
though.
cocked though.
No, that is
No,
18.
I'd call that 18.
Well, from my side, it's definitely cocked. But
It doesn't look cocked. Like I know it's not. I know it's in the hole, but like it
Um,
laid pretty damn flat.
well, I'm not good at perception anyway. So
Well, you
minus
rolled an
1, so
18.
17.
Can I?
17.
Yeah.
You can make a perception check.
Yes.
You look down there and you just see a lot of rats, but you don't see any with brains bulging out of their heads. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Well, that's an 18.
7.
7. Yeah, you just see rats. And what was yours?
18.
18. Same thing. Like a lot of rats are down there, a lot of different shapes and sizes, but you're not seeing any brains sticking out.
Well,
Nothing glowing purple. Nothing of that essence.
well, what's the move, fellas?
Can I think in the shroud for a second?
You want to dip into the shroud?
Just
do we just like fill
Sure.
up these
Yeah.
bags?
Make
or
a
should we
wisdom
just
check.
We have
like,
to kill them.
well, yeah, just scoop them up in the bag. Just
I'm not strong enough for that.
Yeah, but
you
Orin
just,
can
you
do
put
it.
it's like what we did on the farm. You trap them in the bag. You pick up the bag, tie the string,
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Right,
Straight
right, but this
wisdom?
is like hundreds of rats. We only dealt with like 5 to
add
10
anything?
at a time.
Nope.
You know? So it was like
You're
I-
inexperienced
I
at
could've done, like, 5 or
intentionally
10
going
rats
into the
with
shroud.
100
A
rats,
14.
I don't know.
14.
Maybe we should set up
So-
a poison supply.
You sit down and you start meditating.
I mean, I could also just like
Like, and you're thinking
Right, that's
back to
kinda
when
what
you
I was
first kind
thinking,
of
like-
discovered this
Grenades.
power within yourself when you pulled out these arms.
I
That it was
have
through
wall of
intense
flame.
meditation over and over. And so you take yourself back to that and you're focusing on the dot and you're trying to remember Lysara and like the words of advice she gave you
I
about
have
the
one
shroud.
grenade.
And so you close your eyes and you could feel the talking of your comrades
think I
kind of
might have
fading
one
into
or
the
two.
background.
Actually,
This music is a little dark.
I was like, I fucked
No,
up.
I don't. I thought I did.
But you feel their voices fading into the background, and you open your
Oh, I do have a
eyes
grenade.
and you see
Oh, so
everything
you could,
kind of
like-
turning into this purple powder and disappearing as you
Yeah,
start
but why
feeling
would
like
we waste
gravity
the grenade
disappear
when
from
we can
beneath
just-
So we
you
have a bunch
as you
back
start
at the-
going into the shroud. The familiar purplish, almost infinite space of roiling black or
Wall of
purple
fire.
smoke hills
Yeah,
and stuff
'cause
like that.
I have
Because
one in
what
my
colors
ring
am
of
I
spell
seeing? 'Cause
storage,
at
so it
first
wouldn't
I
even
could
cost
see,
me
like,
anything right now.
People came up as like little like aura spots.
Yeah, and you see your friends as these little white dots, and so you're trying to look out into the
Yeah,
sewer
they're probably in
and like
water.
looking through the walls, looking for
Just a
these white
little
dots,
bit.
and you look down and it looks like these rivers of white lines following through, and you imagine that these are like infinite rats that exist inside these sewers, and so you just see these. Every rat is a white dot, and so when they're all together, it's making like these lines, and so it's like making this grid almost, and it looks kind of cool in this space. But your vision only goes so far, especially with what you rolled. And it goes pretty far before that distant like roiling purple smoke just kind of takes your view. But you do notice in the far distance there does feel like a congregation of light down here somewhere. But it like
In
you
the
can't
far
like see the
distance, like,
tunnels and like map it out.
Which way?
You just see a direction.
Like what direction?
Well, you're in the sewer, so it would be further
Just-
in the opposite way in which you came.
Okay, not diagonal in any way.
It
Just
would be a
straight
little
ahead.
diagonal. Yeah.
Diagonal which way?
Wow,
Port or
I
south?
don't got my map up there.
Diagonal's faster than
I'm trying to think. If you
Squares.
got the map
forward.
west,
Yeah.
Earthbed.
Got my nose
it would
beat.
probably be in a northwestern direction.
Okay.
I have a question, DM.
Hmm.
How far of like a straight line does this one like this area that we're in go for?
It's there's a lot of tunnels that immediately like break off. It's a lot of T intersections and stuff like that. You can imagine this one goes down for quite a while. You can't see the
At
end.
least 100 feet
How-
though.
At least 100 feet.
How
Awesome.
far do you think it is away?
Oh.
Like where does the edge of my
These
vision like
rats.
stop in the
They gotta
shroud?
die.
Like 100.
You gotta jump
Probably
in,
like
though.
Oh, yeah, that's
300 to 400 feet
Okay,
before
okay.
it starts disappearing
And this
into
is
the
like I
dark.
can feel something, but I can't see
just
it at
like-
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
just
You
cast
could
mage armor
you could
myself
see like
down there.
where you see
Why do you
these
gotta
white
jump
lines and like way out in that
I can't,
distance
like,
you can see almost like a blob of white.
Dance on
Up
the
here.
rats.
But it's not huge by any means. But it feels like it could be because
Money.
the back end of this white
Or
blob
we could
is
just-
in the smoke.
Because they're
No purple?
rats. We could just
Make a
fire
perception
bolts
check.
or
We get
something.
what?
Like we don't have to even use spells.
Yeah, but I have the spells to use, and I can just regain it back to 3 points.
Perception?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 24.
24. You're staying in the shroud for a minute here, like really focusing on this
I
little
wanna,
blob.
yeah, I want to do this one thing, and then I want to get like.
And
this
you're
is my
getting
last thing.
nervous sitting in here for as long as you are. Like you've seen enough of these weird monsters come tearing out of these clouds before, and you're just waiting anxiously for one to come after you here. But you're watching, and you see coming out of the purple smoke in that white blob a small purple dot kind of flicker throughout the white blob and then go back into the purple smoke, as if it came into range for a very brief moment of time.
Okay, I'm gonna think about my mark on my forehead and
Make a
go
wisdom
away.
saving throw. So you guys notice Dartha is just sitting on the ground meditating, and
16.
her
Yeah,
hair
that's
is
normal.
almost like you can see her hair is just kind of almost floating a little bit like above the ears, like the small hairs, and there's almost like this purple glow coming off from behind her eyelids.
I'm looking at the
16.
rats.
16. Okay, you managed. Nothing comes after you right here. Like you don't hear any roaring or anything approaching. So you're focusing. You're calm. You're taking your time. You're focusing on that mark, and you pull your consciousness out of the shroud, and you bring yourself back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh man.
How about we go deeper and
Deeper!
we kill all of them. We can't kill all the rats, but
Sure we can.
Should we
Yeah,
wait,
Something deeper.
yes,
I have
I
a
did.
thought.
I think there's another purple thing, and
Deeper.
those have got to be bad news.
True.
They're
Alright, here's my thought then. What if I lightning bolt down this area, we fill up our bags, go back up, get more bags, come back down, go for the purple guy. Then that's even more money on top of killing all the rats. It's like 2 stones with 1 bird.
I just want to
What?
keep
What did you?
Yeah.
2 stones for
with
1 bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we want.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's kind of what we'd be doing.
Measure what once cut twice, bro. That's
Yeah,
what they
it's still
say.
Too short, huh?
Measure once, cut twice. True.
Troy's.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, I guess that is technically an idea, yeah.
Yeah.
What if we filled up the bag that holds things with rats?
Well, it has to be burlap. It has to be the bags that they gave us.
But we could also just keep pulling out dead rats.
Yeah. Just
You wanna?
what if we
Well-
found out how much 1 bag of rats weighs, and then we do it in weight?
My bag of holding is not empty enough for that. I don't know if yours.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much it holds, and I doubt you two know how much it holds.
Oh, it's a magic item. I have
And the deal was per bag, not per week necessarily.
right per bag.
Cabron.
So okay,
He
so
gave
then
you like
we-
8 bags.
So
We can
then
always
we
give
put
more bags.
They're like
1
potato
rat
sack
in each
bags.
bag and then give it back to him.
No, that's not gonna.
He said he didn't have a weight.
Let's find a way to fabricate more bags while we're down here, so we don't have to waste the time walking.
I don't think we can do that.
Or let's just say I don't feel like
8
killing
bags will
rats
be
for
enough.
hours.
It'll be fine.
It's what 75 gold per bag or 25?
It was 25.
Okay, so that's
75 a bag would be
75
fucking
would be crazy.
insane.
there would be
25
tiered.
tiered.
There's
that.
business on 1 rat run.
No. My
why do they
rats.
charge so much for the rate I offer?
Yeah, even 25 is quite generous.
Yeah, but it's his problem because technically we have an infinite
What if we
flow
say
of
that
rats here.
we solve the problem completely?
He's not gonna pay us more, that's for
Who
sure.
knows? He seemed like a nice guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure, but he's probably like, rats, fucking rats.
Oh.
I can't believe it. He has no idea there's an eldritch horror down there. He's oblivious to the evils of
Yes.
of the other side.
So what are you guys doing?
Let's just go further down.
I want to go further.
Yeah,
down.
let's just
You
go.
wanna go further down?
Okay.
Are we
Yeah,
killing rats
yeah.
along the way?
Hell yeah.
Red 40.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
sacred
Red
flame,
40.
sacred flame, sacred flame, sacred
No,
flame.
don't worry. I got it. I jumped down. I cast
Okay.
mage armor myself
I'm-
first.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna let him
I'm
do
going.
this.
I know.
You start. I assume you're not like running. You're just
No.
walking.
8
I'm
hours.
walking. I want to be like, I don't know. We don't have to be stealthy yet, but like I definitely do want to like keep my wits about me and like
Okay.
constantly scan the rats because
Sure,
we're going,
Should
and I'm
I
sure
aim
we're seeing them
towards
coming
the
out.
exit or towards going in deeper?
In deeper.
I will lightning bolt towards the darkness.
All right.
Well, I'll jump into the hole, of course, with all the rats. And boom!
Can you just roll a D100 for me?
Yeah, I could do that.
How many rats?
Is that gonna blow up
Oh.
the walls of the sewer?
The what? No,
Oh,
no, because it's
They look pretty sturdy.
it's also it's only 5 feet width. So
Well, okay, so like he's like in like a canal basically.
Yeah.
Where all the rats
I
are.
jumped into the canal of
Oh.
rats.
And there's like a thin layer
Is
of
it
water in this
super-
canal.
Someone
too.
calculate the kinetic force of a lightning bolt.
The
Actually,
gases?
a lightning bolt wouldn't happen.
We figured that out earlier. There wasn't any gases.
Oh,
Tell me the
Somebody
potential
cast a
energy
fire.
then.
it's gonna be so loud.
That's
It will
alright.
be. I assume you all cover your ears. You've experienced
No.
the power of his lightning bolts
Bro,
before.
am I
so.
fucking?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was having so much trouble finding a
You got this.
D10. 89.
89?
Yep.
A.
All right.
I hope
almost
high is
really
good.
cool.
I don't know though.
Wait, you
Oh, is that for
you
how
rolled a
many you
D100? Oh.
Yeah, you just haven't rolled a D100.
Yeah. So, this lightning bolt is super fucking loud. I assume everyone's covering their ears.
Yeah.
I put my
I
fingers
did.
Does anyone know?
I did say I was doing this.
Yeah.
Everybody in the group
Everyone would
knows.
have known. And it is almost blinding with how bright it is in this dark space.
Here, wait. Actually,
Just like a
No, wait, cast
sun.
silence, please.
can I cast silence before he does that?
Or wait,
Or-
is it verbal?
Well, what the range on it
Yeah.
is like it's 120 foot.
100 foot, 100 line foot, 5 feet long.
So the
5 feet
moment
wide,
it like
sorry.
leaves your silent circle, it's just gonna get loud again.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about sound specifically, but of course it's still fucking loud.
Yeah.
It's a lightning
Because
bolt.
silence is only 20 foot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the city's
yeah,
gonna
so-
love this.
Sounds like a
Never
massive taser.
True.
Yeah.
sounds like our fucking audio.
Sounds like a fine.
Not for us.
But the aftermath of this shocking just lightning bolt that streaks through, and it is a beautiful blue. Once you guys kind of like the flashes initially over and you can see the aftermath of where it's done, there's a pretty blue that kind of runs through before the smell of burning rat carcasses and corpses are filling your nostrils. And you look down there and there is probably about 4 bags worth of dead rats.
Halfway there.
I don't want this.
We collect now or later.
Might as well collect
Get
now.
them now. Well, get them now.
It'll take
then
you
we'll
some
just
time
Put the
to
bag-
collect them
like, we don't
all.
have to
There's a
carry
lot
them.
of rats.
Well, I-
What are these
If
like
we
a
have to go
10-pound
back out this
potato
way?
sack? Or like,
Probably.
If we have to
Yeah.
go back out this way,
Around
we'll
there.
take
bigger?
Maybe a little
bags
bigger.
first. We could just bag them up and
Are they,
set the
like-
bags down.
almost big enough for like
What is
Pick
the
'em up on
rat
the
jump
way
in?
out.
Is each rat like the size
jump?
of a
No.
potato?
no
No,
That's fair.
probably maybe if you're a halfling.
halfling? Okay.
Is each rat the size of a potato?
About.
Yeah, this is about a 10-pound bag.
What kind of
You
potato?
can pack them in there too.
Russet.
So
Good answer.
maybe
Sweet.
like
Good answer. Good answer.
I mean, I'm fine with packing them later, but I'm just thinking about if other rats will eat the dead bodies of the rats.
They definitely will.
I observe the rats.
They are. A lot of them are just fleeing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The
fair
ones that
enough.
are alive.
Fair enough.
But there's just a lot of dead bodies. It looks like a nuclear holocaust. Like it is. They're climbing out from under the corpses of other ones and just sprinting in whatever direction they can. You see some of them are like almost torn in half, just like
Oh.
crawling.
Oh no! Where do you think you're going?
It is terrible. But the rats.
I start picking up the rats.
Yep.
You start doing that. It's going to take you guys probably a good like half hour to collect all these rats.
Not too bad.
That's not terrible.
Hey, you
It's
know
not
what? 100 gold in 30 minutes, bro. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's more than I make.
Are you going to help them
30
collect the
minutes.
rats, or are you going to
Well-
push forward while they do this?
What if we collected the rats on the way out?
Well,
They're gonna
we're
be
thinking
eaten.
that the rats that are alive are going to eat the dead rats when we leave. Like,
But-
on our way down.
We can still hunt rats on our way out.
True. But
Unless there's
this is
a
like
literal
half
wave of rats that comes out.
Right, but this is like half of the rats that we need.
I'll say, like, about 5 minutes into collecting rats, it is pretty much like an exodus. Like, there is no more living rats in the area. They've
Like, they
all
all
evacuated
left.
this
But
kind
they'll
of
come
area.
back as
Now
soon
it
as
is
we
just
leave.
corpses for you guys to pick up and shovel into bags.
Right.
We should have bought
Right.
a shovel.
We do have the shovel. I pull out the stone-working shovel.
I hold up, it's just like on the farm. I hold up in the bag, she shovels in.
There you go. You start shoveling them into bags. And the lightning was very loud, so a lot of rats in these tunnels heard this.
Right.
And you imagine they're
I
reacting.
mean, the
to
cranium
it.
rats already knew we were down here.
What?
What? I can't hear you.
What?
I mean,
But
the
A
cranium
half hour
rats already know
passes,
we're
and you
down
guys
here
collect your
anyways.
rats.
So,
What are we doing now?
Alright, we
I
go
guess now we go
forward.
further.
Now
you go
to
further.
Should we leave the bags here?
What time is it?
Yeah, since I don't.
It
well,
was because you guys
we
woke
worried
up
about the rats
and you
eating
went to
the
bed
bag.
really late because you were up until like
I
3 a.m.
basically
deciding on your
but I
party
don't know
name.
how.
So
So
it
you
was
guys
like
woke up
10 or
at like
11?
noon. Then you went to Razard.
You said it was 11. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We woke up at 11.
And then you stayed at Razard's for like 2-3 hours.
Mm. Oh yeah.
And then you went to the bar. So,
So it's like
probably
4
pushing like
PM.
4 or 5ish.
Alright. We gotta get this done.
DM.
Let's just
With
go.
would I know? Would I have a suspicion that the rats, if they came back, would they eat through the burlap sacks if we left them? Like,
Yes.
If they're gonna eat them, they're gonna
Okay.
eat them. We can
well,
hunt
not the
rats on the way
bags
out.
though. No,
Right,
the
right.
bags we're talking about.
You got mending.
But I can't mend if they eat and then run away because the piece is still inside of their body. I can't just take the piece out of their body.
Get a different piece of burlap, bro.
Listen, I think we just go, and it's important that we kill this
We'll
thing
just keep the burlap sacks on us then.
because this cannot become a horde.
Or
Too late. Have you seen the amount of rats here?
But I'm talking about
89
the
rats.
cranium rat or the cranium
True.
rats.
True.
We cannot allow those to
All
eat them.
right, let's go.
Let us.
Let us.
Let us-
So you guys start going in the direction in which Dartha recalls seeing that dot. It takes you a while, and there's a lot of like you start going down tunnels, and then in the direction in which you need to go, you notice it's completely caved in and broken, and so you have to like walk around, and it takes you probably like an hour to get over to that
hold
general
on.
area.
We can't use the shovel on the rubble.
You
No,
could
because
try.
it's still technically
but-
worked.
Yeah, it would be a lot of it's worked stone, and also like it's a lot of rubble. Like it's a whole ceiling cave-in kind of thing.
Wouldn't be worth
I forgot
it.
about that shovel.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It's because all we've seen is
Because
worked stone.
you
Oh, the
unbroke
shovel. I
it.
thought you said this.
yeah. It was hella broken, and then
And then you're like, everything is
remember.
cobblestone. Would cobblestone technically be worked stone?
yes,
If Crown
yeah, I
says
think so.
It got cobbled.
Yeah,
You know what? You'd be a nice cobbler.
but
Cobbling my
you guys are walking down these dark tunnels. It's eerie. It's quiet. There's definitely more rats in this area now that you've walked away from the area you were in before.
Let me just.
But you do feel like a shift in their behavior. Like they are more scared. They're definitely fleeing when you walk by now, whereas before they didn't really give a shit. Now they seem to be more on their toes. But
Okay.
you turn the corner because you don't know the exact location of where
Yeah.
this mass was. So you're kind of walking aimlessly, but discreet and attentive. If you want to make a stealth check, you can. Does anyone else want to make a stealth check?
Should we?
I'll make one, but I'm sure I'm
Yeah,
gonna fail it.
I'll
Yeah, I
try,
guess. Okay, if everyone is
guess.
stealthing, I'll stealth.
Yeah, I'll try.
Really bad.
2.
No.
Two.
I rolled a 16.
That's a 24.
24.
Damn, I roll like ass tonight.
3.
18.
18.
Okay, I'll start rolling bad as soon as we start.
12.
12.
Right, yeah.
So as you guys are walking up to a corner,
Lied.
and Darth has been leading the way,
Mhm.
and she keeps like checking the corners and looking around and being attentive to it. And as you are getting to what you feel like could be the location, you hear. Wait, where are you guys putting the rat bags?
Over
I
our
guess
shoulders.
You're just
we just
carrying
have
them.
them,
You're just
yeah.
carrying them. All right. So
Wait.
Malachite's
Whoever's
walking
in the
past
back.
Orin, and he accidentally.
Hey, we tied him up at least. We gotta go back for, we gotta go back for Zeke.
So he's still there.
I tied his ass up. He's by the top,
Okay.
but he's
Good. He's
like an
gonna be
hour
like,
back.
"Rats."
We gotta. No, we have to make sure that fucking Christian doesn't come. What? That was his name, right? Christian.
Yeah.
He doesn't come back. We gotta go. You gotta go sprint and get his ass. You got high.
Are we gonna
speed.
carry him with us?
I don't know, but
No.
he can't. Christian can't
listen,
get back down
we'll
here.
just do this
Tie him
quickly.
up.
Okay.
We'll just
And your dominate thing only lasted 1 minute.
Right. So that would have been long enough. Okay, but like, okay, so if he was gonna.
I guess while we were.
No, but like,
collecting
if
rats,
Christian,
we would've
like, when the dominate wore off, if he was gonna come back right away, he would have ran into us when we were collecting rats.
seen- That is true.
Perhaps.
Unless he stealthed
Perhaps.
and we didn't notice.
He has shown the capability of stealth before.
After he got his head punched off.
Before he got his head punched off.
Yeah, but
Not completely off. It's fine.
But
Fine.
so Malachite walks past Orin, who's carrying most of the bags, and you kind of slip on what looks like could be a little piece of shit or maybe something of the matter, and you slip into Orin and you accidentally knock like 2 of the bags over, and they hit the ground open and fall into the pit.
Oh man.
At which point Orin's like, "Oh fuck."
God damn it.
2 and 3 on stealth checks, so you both get very vocal about it. And as you turn the corner,
damn it.
you immediately get a waft of the smell of a corpse and decay and death is the smell you get. And you make a perception check.
From the bag of dead rats we just dropped?
No, from
from something else.
Oh.
A bigger rat.
A bigger
A capybara.
Oh, perception.
No.
Yeah.
It's a 23.
23.
Yeah.
You look and you're getting this really bad smell, and you can see something in like the ditch. And so you kind of peek further in, and you see what looks like could be 4 to 5 bodies of possibly people kind of thrown into a pile. And maybe even like half of a dinosaur sitting behind. And you see they are just torn to sunder from what looks like rat bitings. And they are but there's no rats on them currently. But it looks like very recently they were being devoured by rats. But they're long dead. Like they've been dead for a few days, possibly.
Up. Like upstairs people?
Yeah, they look like people from the surface.
I'm just picking up fucking rats.
But it's hard to tell even their race at this point because they're so gnarled and eaten up.
I'm like, psst.
What?
Shut the fuck up. Come here.
I gotta pick up these rats.
They fell in the hole. We ain't
Oh
picking
my
nothing
god.
up.
Shitty
So there's
feet
bodies.
over
What
here
else is
bumped
in this?
into
Like,
me.
how big is this room? Like area? Or
Well,
is
it's
it
not a
just, like,
room.
on
It's
the-
just like in the ditch in the sewer.
Oh, damn.
And so you look, and the sewer continues down behind them into darkness. You're at like a T intersection, and they're just to the right one in the ditch.
Ooh.
I have to go northeast or northwest. So I have to go like upper left.
This was you've been going northwest,
Okay,
and
okay.
so you're kind of looking at this. Make a insight check for me.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure. Oh no. What?
My back hurts. It's
Oh,
a
no.
1, but it would be a 7.
I got 19.
19.
There's no smell.
Did you tell him about the shroud and all of that?
No.
Okay, thank
I
No.
don't think
You
you
are
You
did.
told
king.
anybody about the shroud?
I've thought about her telling me.
I mean, I know.
Did Dartha tell him
but
anything about the shroud,
Well, haven't you also been
or
in the
is
shroud,
this
though?
something she keeps to herself?
I did let them in on it.
Yeah, 'cause she like passed out like while we were.
Yeah,
in the,
because
Oh,
it
yeah.
came up
walker.
during the
when the bugs were
nuclear
attacking
fission.
us.
Yeah, the bugs.
Oh right.
It came
that's
up with the
right.
bugs.
Mhm.
So I have told them
That's
some
an
things
ass.
about it, but not like. I think
I'm sure I wouldn't know a lot about it.
you probably don't know a lot. You probably know it's dangerous.
Did
and
you tell
something
them
only
about
I
the
can
white
do.
mass that you seen in the sewer?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
So you're not really able to pick it up, but you're kind of putting together if the white mass symbolizes like consciousness, like each orb is consciousness of an entity, and there was a huge mass of it in this direction. It could have been here, and it could have been an enormous amount of rats consuming these bodies that she's seen, but they have since fled. Perhaps because of a very loud lightning bolt, perhaps because of Orin and you talking in the sewer just before she turned the corner.
Right.
Who knows? But they're no longer there. But it seems like this could have been what she's seen.
Okay.
What do you guys do now?
So where to, boss?
You guys are deep into the sewers.
All right.
Why don't you tap back in again, see if you can see the purple?
How's it smell?
Yeah.
Shitty.
I'm gonna relax and tap back in really quick.
Okay.
Do we know of a way to forcibly like get her out if like she looks like she's stressing?
No, you don't know of anyway.
Okay.
And sometimes I disappear.
I can think about it.
completely.
Oh, maybe I can probe her brain.
Make a wisdom check.
Hello.
It's me.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. All right. So you manage to. Now that you've done it once, you're pretty fresh on it, and so you sit down, you start meditating. You kind of go back a little bit so that you're not really smelling the corpse as much. But you go back, you meditate, and you immediately go right into the shroud. The walls turn purple. Your friends disappear into the little white orbs that they are, except for Sigurd, who turns white but with a hueish of purple through it. And you remember that change happened when he acquired the Dominate Person mutation.
Yes.
When he died.
When I dominate you.
So-
When he mutated. But you're able to see a little bit further than you were able to see before because you rolled better. And you're looking around, and again you see tons of rats out in the distance, less line-like and more clump-like. And they're moving around, seeming to respond to your guys' location to some extent. And you look more northwest, and you see further out there, even further walking than you had walked before, is just this huge, and it goes deep into the ground, like this mass of white, where it's just filled to the brim with white. And it almost looks like, you can't see any of the architecture or what the structure they might be like, and you just see the presence of consciousness in the space. And you see probably 8 to 10 of these purple dots floating around, but you can see that they're not like in a pile. They're almost like a big U or like a water drop. Like they're up on the walls going up into this shape. You can almost see the walls just because of the way that it's shaped out. But you see tons of these little purple dots going through it, and they're all at like different levels and stuff like that.
Shit. Let's just kill these things now. I think that we can kill these things.
Might as well.
Alright.
Super lightning bolted.
Murder is usually the option.
Okay. No loud noises.
You heard her.
Well,
Cast
I'm not
silence on
back
his
yet.
lightning.
Okay.
There were some
Wall
also.
of fire.
There were a lot of bigger white orbs.
Oh,
There was a lot
maybe-
of small
maybe
ones,
we-
like the rats that you've been
maybe we
seeing,
don't
but there were
use
some that were
fire
like
down
the
here.
equivalent size of
Why?
people,
Methane.
like your companions you have by you. You also seen some purple ones that were approximately the
Gas
size of
fire
like
in the air.
It's just
It's no big
combustible.
deal.
Zeke that you just seen.
Okay,
Combustible
okay.
gases.
So,
that's fine.
Alright. I would like to come back.
All right, make a wisdom saving throw.
I kind of get like a better idea, so to keep continuing like northwest.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a 17.
17? All right, so you're looking in that direction, and you're trying to focus on your mark. You're trying to come out of the space, and as you are, you kind of see like the flash of something in that zone, in that area that you are now intending to go to, and it is a kind of deep purple, like a bigger dot that just kind of appears, and almost you can feel it look at you, but then you pull yourself out,
It knows.
and you are back with your friends.
It knows. Did we lock eyes? Lock eye?
You felt like you locked eyes with something, but you
Lock
didn't
eye.
see any eyes or anything like that.
But it saw me.
You feel like it's seen you.
That is the problem. It knows.
Those
What
what?
knows?
So,
Wait.
something's down there, and now it knows that we are down here too.
Oh, okay.
So if we don't do, if we do this now, it's gonna suck. But if we don't do this now, it's gonna be way worse.
Well,
Yeah.
what I have a counterpoint. What if we never come back to the city? What if
We just leave. What if we just
No.
leave
Hey,
right now?
you're the one who
You
wanted
like
the gold
these things.
medals.
Finish our quest, kill the rats.
I mean, like when we're
Yeah,
done,
what if we just
turn in the
leave and never
rats,
come back?
We finish up.
No,
arena.
nothing else down there.
We finish our arena, right? And then when we get all of our dragonborns, we leave and we just never enter Terradonia again. Boom. They can't get out. These rats can't get out. I highly doubt it.
But
What if they did though?
Okay, but there's
But
something to be said
Kelvin-
about the people that live here.
What?
They deserve to be protected as much as anybody else does.
that's extremely
This
true.
this man has a
This
truth,
Kelvin.
Kelvin's my
Mr.
brother.
Morals over
Was my
here.
brother.
and the big stepper.
But I mean, the thing is, I know these things.
No, that is valid. Yeah.
I have
guess
some
we can
understanding
do
that these things work with the mind flares.
Shotgun.
But to
Mind
be fair,
flares
you
took my
don't
brother.
understand what those are even. Like your character,
True.
you know that there's a third party. That's kind of
There's
as far as you
something
know.
purple.
That there's something purple and it's a third party that
Yep.
wanted your brother
Were
and
you-
have been using your brother. Because Lysara
And
told
have
you
my
that
brother.
they have him and
Yeah.
they're using him as bait to pull you in.
He saw what they look like through Oswin's like memory flashback, right? Because in his memory flashback, they saw the mind.
That's
flayers.
true.
So,
So
he knows what they
he's-
look like.
Yeah,
I guess.
Oswin did see exactly what they look like. He's seen a lot of horrible things.
Right.
Yes, he has.
You gotta peek through a vault of that.
He saw a
so-
lot of horrible
He
things,
saw a
and
lot
that's
of
why
horrible
he's gone
things.
now.
That's
What?
That's why I have a wife
That's
now.
so
All right,
real.
all right. What's the verdict? What does everyone think?
I mean, I'm
Let's
down to
just do
kill
it.
him. I don't have anything
Go.
against not killing them.
I've been itching to
So
kill.
I'm gonna kill
realistically,
something. I mean, we're also gonna be killing in a couple of days, but this.
Kill!
Yeah, it's a good one.
John
I think we can take it.
Kill John Lennon.
I mean, we were pretty low level. We were not that experienced when we fought them the last time.
what?
The swarms.
Oh. Yeah, now we're way more experienced.
Those were the
better.
rats from the tubes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What if we
Tube.
baited them?
Well, how do we get to where we need to go?
Yeah, I think we're so big.
Yeah,
and
like you can't
smart and
see the
strong.
terrain when you were in that space.
Yeah.
You just see like the glow.
I know the
is it
general
low
area.
or
Okay.
Yeah.
lower, upper?
It went way lower.
Low.
It went way deeper.
Way lower.
Get low.
Well, dude,
Was it on like the edge of my vision again, or no?
It was on and you felt like your vision went further this time, and it was also on the edge of your vision. But you're able to see most of it, and it went deeper, but it also was taller. Like it almost feels like it
What if we
it
can't get
consumes a
back up?
huge amount of height.
400 to 500 feet away.
What if we can't
That's
get
so
back
close, dude. That's like, where am I turning? Oh, I have to turn around.
up? I'm down to try and kill them all. Fuck it.
kill.
So, are you guys heading there?
Yeah.
Should we check on Zeke?
I mean, how far have we gone?
It was an hour to get from Zeke to here.
Not worth it anymore.
Absolutely fucking.
Never mind.
500 feet's like the next
If
fucking
they,
room.
yeah, if they save Zeke,
We'll just bow.
we'll
off
kill
the
Zeke.
Fuck Zeke.
We'll kill Christian,
I'm gonna
but not
pull out
Zeke.
my assault rifle now.
Okay, you pull
Oh,
out
I
your
need to get a
assault rifle.
suppressor. Oh god.
Oh my god, it's gonna
No
be so
suppressors.
fucking loud.
God, I
It's
need
gonna be
suppressor.
so loud
Oh,
in
you
here.
Oh.
can't.
Well, I'm not gonna shoot unless
Don't
it's
forget, you guys have a
diamond.
flamethrower too.
I have the
Oh!
flamethrower,
I can't
actually.
use it. I'm
I
scared.
have it.
That could be
Flamethrower with
so
rats would
helpful,
probably
though.
be pretty good.
No, we
Yeah, I think
fixed
that
it.
would go
the
crazy.
old
Yeah, I
man
fixed it.
fixed it.
Or, well,
Yeah.
you taught me how to fix it too, so I know how to
Gotcha.
fix it now.
Okay.
Hey, you
I do have it. You know
Yeah.
what?
And it's- yeah, honestly, just I'm gonna stand behind you at least. How big was the explosion radius when it exploded the first time?
20 billion.
Do I have to use one hand
I
or
think
two
I think
hands?
it wasn't more than like 10 feet or something like
I
that.
will
It
be
is a
standing
15-foot cone.
11 feet
15.
behind her at all times.
16 feet.
15 feet.
I'll be standing 18 feet away.
Okay.
It's 46
it's
fire
19
damage.
4d6. Yeah, I'm not taking any of that. I
With
gotta
the DC
make sure I'm
15.
away from
Whole
I've got
canister
the things-
explodes. I mean, it's got to be
Right. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
fucked up.
What, do you have to use one or two hands?
two hands.
Those handles.
Gotta have
but
a
technically,
But I can punch
you
with
have
my
your
arms.
arms.
That's true. Punching while spraying fire.
Oh, yeah,
That's kind of
yeah.
So you
insane.
could flurry of blows.
It's hard as hell.
Well, doesn't Fury blows? It requires a melee attack made before, right?
I'll look it up. I don't
I think that's only your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is.
Like your regular bonus action.
Okay.
attack.
Yeah. You're right. But you guys start pushing forward in that direction. Can whoever's leading this party make a survival check to navigate this maze?
You just
I mean,
have to
Probably
take-
not my.
I'm
You just have to take
definitely
the
in
attack
front.
action.
She's in
Okay.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the flamethrower. I was gonna say I have pretty good survival too, so it's not.
you have a direction, but these tunnels, there's a lot of cave-ins. There's a lot of mapping it out in your head.
Right.
Yeah.
What's Edme doing?
Edme is
Packed.
coming.
Pissed off.
Edme
Survival?
doesn't even know why we're hunting
We
for
gotta
rats
bring the
right
book
now.
back, guys.
It's gonna be an 11.
I
11?
have money.
How
Yeah,
much?
but we could
What
always
did you
have
get?
more.
Or were you just assisting her?
I have
I was just willing to see what I
100,800.
could roll.
I
11?
mean, I can see what I'll.
No,
what I
we'll
get.
go with her 11.
I mean, I have.
100 grand.
So you guys walk around for another hour.
I've been robbing
Because this one was further away than the previous one. So you walk around for another hour,
I was robbing people.
and you're unsure if you're getting closer or further away from it. But you've been walking for an hour, taking lefts, taking rights, going in the direction you believe to be northwest.
What do I hear?
You hear rats. Make a perception check.
should
Let's see
buy
if
a
you hear something
compass.
more.
I want to see if I can hear something more.
I want to see if I can hear something more.
What?
I'm rolling like fucking shit.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are
It's
we
a 10.
rolling perception
10.
right now?
Yeah.
As soon
Can
as
everyone,
soon
or
as
is it just the
Yeah,
leaders?
everyone can.
14.
14.
I
Everyone's
decide that
rolling
we're
like
doing
shit.
this, and now my luck with the dice changes.
Yeah, you're not hearing anything apart from just regular old rats.
I got a really good one.
What was it?
9.
9. Regular old rats.
I
in the
got one
tunnels.
even better.
My
1.
confidence.
Rats? Where?
Guys, I think we're in the wrong
You're
area.
deaf. No.
Where are we?
All right. Yeah. So you
Your
guys,
eardrums popped.
you gonna keep looking for it?
Yeah, I'm a little scared to go back into the shroud because it looked at me.
Well, let's just
when it looks
keep-
at you, just look back.
Yeah, look back. Try to intimidate it.
Yeah,
Maybe,
that's what-
maybe
Make
you
yourself
try to
look
goad
big.
this beast to us.
That's what
I
you're
am-
supposed to do with
listen,
aggressors.
Listen,
Kidnappers.
I am a little fish in a big pond.
And you got a slightly bigger fish right here.
You don't count in the shroud.
Okay.
It's jail
I
rules. You
count
gotta
in
fight
heaven.
the biggest person. And no one will mess with you after.
Unfortunately not.
But you don't have any signs of this structure that you've seen.
Can I ask the rats where it is?
Why don't you talk to the rat?
You have speak with animals?
Wayro
Does
does.
anyone?
No.
You can certainly try. No.
What if...
You know who does have speak with animals?
Who?
Axel.
But he's not here.
But he's not here because he's in a different universe.
Is it a different universe?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe a different planet?
So what is your guys' plan of action now?
I'm going to
You're
start
feeling a little lost.
crying.
You're gonna start crying?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's my Seraphine? Where's my wife? I miss
Oh,
my
we're down
wife,
here.
dude.
Can I find a familiar? It says I have the ability and I want a rat.
I think you need to summon it with like
You need
25 gold.
Yeah,
of
you need
incense.
to
I got 25 gold.
But you
but
need
not
to
of
buy the
incense.
incense.
You need to buy
Which
the
you can
incense.
do in Soul Run next time you go to the surface.
Oh,
Just-
so I have to have the actual incense.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
how we rule it is if there's like a material component that costs money, you need that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
You
yeah.
need to actually spend time to
fuck
buy
both
that
you guys.
thing.
I'm leaving. I'm going home.
Okay, bye.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go buy some incense.
You start heading back?
Her ass is gonna walk 2 hours back, see no Zeke.
Ridiculous. You know, I just blame their constant chatter. I just know it's them fucking up my focus.
It could be.
I'm not even talking.
You
Are we
rolled
going
that.
All right,
back?
this time
Okay.
I'm taking the lead.
All right. Roll a survival check.
19.
19.
My first
Are we
roll,
going back?
not below a
Okay.
fucking 10.
So
No, I'm trying to find this beast.
Oh.
So with 19, you start pushing into the tunnels more, but you didn't have the luxury of seeing exactly
Nope.
where that space was, nor do you have the luxury.
Wait. You did though.
But he
Oh.
can. So when you, I was gonna say this, but then we got derailed. When you try looking in on her
Didn't
when
work.
she's in the shroud, it almost physically hurts you to look inside.
I have a
Like
headache.
you go almost like you walked away with a little nosebleed after. In your brain, you had immediate headache, but you didn't see anything when you looked in when she was there.
I have a headache.
And a nosebleed.
What's a nose?
So you weren't able to see it, and
Not
you guys don't have the luxury of knowing where you are now
Oh, Jesus
in
Christ,
comparison
that's
to where that was, because you feel like you may have gone off course a little bit.
Is it? Yeah.
So if
Somehow
you're
I-
19, we'll say you walk another half hour before you're feeling a little unconfident.
Somehow I feel
What?
Him.
Is it?
Yeah.
somehow I feel as though Kyle's trying to tell us to leave.
Can we make it out though?
I mean, it's been however
We're-
many hours.
It's been 2.5 hours.
We've already put so much
Alright,
time into this,
alright.
guys. We
Well, let's
can't
just-
stop now.
Some cost fallacies of fallacies.
But if you went in the shroud again, maybe you could re-find it. But
Yeah,
like,
go
you
in the
guys
shroud
don't
again.
know.
Pussy.
maybe you could go
if
in
I
the
get stuck
shroud
there?
again to
That's fine.
get out. To come find us.
That's what I,
I think it
was
wants
saying.
to find me though.
How plausible
That's
is
what
it
I'm
for you to get
saying.
stuck there?
That's what we're saying. It wants to find
it's
you.
it's very
I need numbers.
2. Numbers, Mason.
7.
What?
I think it's
39.
probably more likely to happen now that it knows.
Numbers.
And now that
It knows.
if I had to guess, I bet it would be a higher DC.
I'm talking percentages, Chief. What's the percentage that you would get stuck
1 to
there for
20.
2.88.
Probably like 80%, maybe.
That's not terrible.
Ain't shit.
Dude,
2.88% ain't shit.
No, 80%.
Yeah.
That's ain't shit either.
So we're
You
turning
guys are
back
good.
then? Or
I
are we
don't think
pushing
so.
forward?
We'll turn back.
We'll turn back. We'll do this after. We'll do this after.
But
We need to
we're
collect a
gonna,
few more
we're
rats,
gonna be
though. We gotta
working
refill
on the
our
rat
2
bags
bags.
while
On the
we're
way.
going.
All right.
Yeah.
Which, easy enough. You guys managed to find
Okay,
plenty of
gotta
rats,
find
and you
a
guys
few
are
rats.
more than capable of
Yeah.
killing the rats.
No, I need to have a combat with 9
So you managed to
billion
fill up
rats.
the remaining 4 along the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a
What?
good idea.
My nickname in high school.
Oh, okay.
Tell him, Corey.
Go ahead.
Rat bag.
Rat bag? Yikes. That was not a
Why?
Isn't that from like it's from a video game.
Because I'm a bag of
Look up
rats.
rat bag.
You know what rats make me think of?
Look,
Connor's rat
Veronica.
snack.
Look up
What?
Shadow of
Ever been in
Mordor
DC
rat
when Connor
bag.
goes to get a rat snack, bro just leaves. He's like, I need a rat snack. And he goes to get some
But-
fucking cheese cubes to eat.
Can whoever's leading this
that.
make a
And he eats them like a rat
intelligence
himself.
check?
Oh yeah,
History check.
I'm so good at this.
I'll do history.
This
Okay.
is me.
I'll help
Yeah.
Corey with this.
Natural
That's rat
20!
bag.
Never
There's an
mind.
ad over his
The
face.
hell?
I got a natural 20.
Natural
Was that
20.
Rat sack
Yeah.
from Shadow of Mordor.
Rat bag.
Rat bag.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
That's
rat
what,
bag.
that's
I
what they
knew it was
called
a
me that in
character.
high school.
He's a nuisance in the game.
Yeah,
But
The
with your
what?
natural 20, Sigurd definitely remembers the way out of these tunnels, and he
Yeah.
managed after like an hour, he
Me.
gets you guys back to the exit.
Damn.
Along the way, you do find out that Zeke is no longer there on the ground.
Is the rope there?
The rope is there, cut.
Yeah.
You see.
Fuck. My
I want to
rope.
go shopping.
Shit.
I need incense.
Yeah.
I need rope.
No, fuck you. We're doing my
Maybe-
But
Make my
after
wife-
discovering that,
expensive.
you guys collect all the rats you need,
Shit.
and you head to the surface,
This
where you
cool
leave
rat.
the sewer behind you.
Mhm.
We come back up.
Cool, but like,
Hello.
And is kind of bright. You kind of got used to the darkness for a little bit, and you guys come back up out of the sewer, and you immediately go into the tavern.
Yeah.
All right, you guys go in there where you see the familiar.
Wait, do we have all 8 bags or just 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the familiar, darkish, large Loxodon owner of the facility, and he sees you guys come in.
Hello, sir.
Back already, I see.
Already. It's
Those are
been
some
like
big
5
bags.
hours.
Oh yeah. We got
Sometimes
them
it
big
takes
bags.
a lot of people a long time down there to find the rats.
Does this guy sell
There's
stuff?
so many down there.
I sell food.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'll be taking those.
Oh no,
Alright.
money
Rats.
first.
And then, yeah, so he gives you
Already gave him
contract.
the
the
rest.
gold. It was
200?
200
Oh, okay.
gold, yeah.
Yeah.
So he
I
gives
mean, we
you
could
200
just kill
gold.
him if he didn't.
Did you guys find
Easily.
anything interesting down there? Or perhaps a source of the rats?
I
Yeah, I
look
found
at-
your
I look at
mom ran
Dartha.
through.
Something. I wouldn't go down there, and I'd advise some better coverings to make sure other people can't get down there.
All right. Well, I hope the people of the Undercity are okay.
Right.
My bad, homie.
The Undercity.
There's something
Yeah.
something bad inside me.
There's something
But
bad inside
you have your
there.
payment, and I have a business to attend to. Thanks for your work.
Okay.
Thank
And
you,
he walks
boss.
Thanks.
This has just been a terrible day for Dartha.
And
Start to finish.
While
honestly.
you're in here, you notice like this place is interesting. It has large tables with benches and stuff, but the ground is almost colored and like sectioned off into colors. And you notice in like these colored areas,
I don't
there's
like where this is
pictures
going.
of what looks like warriors who fought in the arena.
Oh, okay,
So
never
like
mind.
there's a corner that's like painted red, and it's got like this red dragonborn warrior, and they've got like 4 or 5 art pieces of him there. And can you make a history check for me?
is this
Me?
the
Yeah, we're
is
gonna
this
be up
the
there.
I love history.
That's gonna be us up there.
the legend?
14.
14.
Oh, I thought you got a nat 20 with that.
You
No, I'm just impressed when I roll anything.
you're
above
looking
a
at
10
this
now.
art, and it looks like a familiar art style. Like you've seen art from whoever made this art before.
The old.
Like, okay, when did I see it before in the real world or in here?
In here.
Was
I
it in
know-
the church?
Oh, is it from the church, the stained glass?
No.
Is
That-
it might be
that
the
makes
old.
Yeah,
Very
the
recently,
turtles?
actually, last session.
The old turtle, maybe.
No, you just said
Wait,
last session.
Last session.
Last session.
What happened?
Yeah.
Last session, we just were screwing.
Make another history check.
I'm not.
Was he the only one who saw the art
Yeah.
originally? Okay.
8.
8.
Where was
You were
Wait,
you were looking in someone's mind when they were recalling a certain warrior. And do you remember they envisioned an art piece of this warrior?
Oh,
Yeah.
so he is an artist.
The person he was envisioning was Thalorian Stormvane.
Yes.
You don't know if Razar drew it, but Razar was envisioning the image when he was saying.
So you know who it is.
So
of.
he was recalling an image, like a painting of Lazarian.
Thalorian. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
You got it now?
Hey,
Valorian.
Doc Brown?
Quick question.
Yeah.
Who did that? You know the artist's name?
Yeah, his name is Skrin.
Skrin.
Yeah. He's a little rabbit fella. Pretty good at the art.
Gulp.
He doesn't talk to many people though.
Do you know where I could find this Skrin?
Usually you could find him at the arena. You'll see him at one of the top floors with his canvas there, usually painting.
He likes the battle scenes.
He loves painting battle scenes.
What if you got?
That's how he makes his living. Sells them to all the rich folk.
It's a good hustle.
It is. Makes a lot of money.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do in this day and age.
No one's got
in this
an
city.
attention to detail like him. He does a really good job, and he kind of goes over towards one of the paintings. And he's like pointing out parts of it and how look at the line here and how straight it is and the curvature here, the good use of reds, the different shades of reds.
Yes,
I mean, so many other artists would just use one red, but no, this guy uses like 16 different reds.
He uses the whole spectrum of reds.
He knows
masterful.
about the color red.
Well, I'll
reds.
have to see if he can.
He's on the red spectrum.
But
The red
yeah. You should definitely check up with him.
Thank you. I will. We'll be in the arena soon. Make sure to bet on the unaligned in the Ember Clash.
The unaligned.
If you bet for all the way to the end, you'll win big.
Oh yeah.
10 to 1 odds, trust.
That's what they all say, kid.
10 to 1.
Yeah, I'm putting me down for round 2.
What if?
I wish you guys the best of luck. I'll be I won't be watching from the bleachers because I'll be selling so much food and drink. I'll be making so much money.
You got an
But
orb.
I'll be watching on our little screens.
Do your orbs get the arena channel?
We do have a mage that is able to telepathically connect with someone, and then they project it up using illusion magic.
Oh,
That's
pretty
fancy.
cool, actually.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
But it brings a lot of money here.
Well, what's the ratio? What's the cost profit
He kind of looks at you.
deductible?
Stay out of my business.
Okay, sorry.
I won't be having any competitors here.
Do you think I can afford to open anything here, bro? Look at me. I'm hunting rats for a living, dog. Oh, no wonder you can pay us that much money for fucking rats.
Well, have a good day. I gotta prepare for dinner.
Yeah, we'll be back down there. So, can we turn in more bags?
That's all he was willing to put up.
That's
with.
all he contracted us
Just
for.
8 bags. Only
8 bags is a lot.
I mean, yeah, but
He's a bag.
Maybe if the problem doesn't go away, he'll request it again. Who knows?
maybe he'll up it.
Maybe he'll up
the
it.
bill.
But you guys get your gold, and he signs off on the contract, basically establishing that it's done. Just return this to your guild.
All right, sounds easy
Alright.
enough.
Let's march back.
All right, so you guys march back, and it's just across the street. So you guys go right over to the guild.
Slam it down on the table.
And
200 gold.
you see a kind of goldish tabaxi woman standing there in the typical guild uniform, and
I
she's
don't
like,
recognize you.
"Oh, we have different staff here, sir."
Oh.
Why would you
And
recognize anybody? We're not even
She
from
takes
here.
that, and she
Because the
goes to, like,
other
a
lady
file
that was
box.
at the counter, we talked to her like 90 times in one day. So I just
true.
thought she was the only woman who worked
Did we
here.
even get her name though?
she goes to a file box and she pulls it out.
Terrible.
You are the unaligned.
Yes,
that's
that's
us.
right.
All right,
No.
1 D rank complete. You have 1 more to go before you can upgrade to C.
Looks like that scorpion one is
Uh,
nice.
I pull out the farming slip. How many hours of farming do I need for this one to be complete? Just until they sign off on
Just
it?
until they sign off, or you choose to stop, I believe.
Oh, okay. Shows up for 2 minutes.
Yeah, can you
Well,
stop?
it is 4 gold a day of labor,
Mm.
so they would pay you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So if you showed up for 4 minutes, I don't think you'd be getting paid.
Well, I used to do it for free, so.
Yeah, amen to that.
Amen.
Man, is that how you're gonna train? You
Farmer.
use farming equipment?
It calms me. It centers me.
Mm.
Actually, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
But it is probably about like 7, 8 o'clock now,
We
PM. It's definitely getting. It doesn't get dark here, but it's getting late.
I'm gonna go visit my wife.
Post-mortem.
So you go to your rooms at the guild.
I'm gonna go chill by the sewer entrance.
All right.
And see if I can spot.
Wait, do we have free time right now?
Okay.
And interrogate his ass.
You do have
We
free
do.
time. I'm gonna run to the bathroom
I
real
wanna
quick
go
if you
to a
guys want
shop.
to discuss something.
Yeah,
I've
you're
been
gonna go
holding
to the
this for
shop.
a minute.
I need to go
I
shopping.
think Jacob's.
No, I'm going upstairs.
Don't poop.
Let's go shopping.
discuss amongst yourselves.
Whoa. I just want you guys to know that you don't have toilet paper upstairs. I just remembered.
Shards.
Luckily, I did not.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Kyle's not pooping. He doesn't poop here. He can't do that here. He
I
doesn't
feel that.
believe in it.
I feel that on a personal level.
He's religious.
A spiritual level.
Yeah. Why didn't he put us on break? Why did he leave us to just sit here?
Because
we were supposed to discuss things, but
Well,
that got him.
listen,
And we don't really have much to discuss. For
all
free
Rena
time.
wants to, or Rena, Dartha wants to do is, I think I'm gonna spend some more time with that dinosaur book now that I know that we're fighting stuff. Go through
makes
that
sense.
and eat dinner and go to bed because I've got to train tomorrow and I have to get Mazka to have sex with me again,
Right.
successfully this time.
Right.
I just want to go to the store so I can get incense so I can have a baby.
Mm.
Been trying for months.
For months.
Yeah. I literally did ask if I could do a familiar like 8 sessions ago, and Kyle said yeah, and then it never happened.
What
Well,
happened?
Sure.
and you also have to get like a brass thingy too.
What's a brass thingy, Kyle?
Brazier. You
A
have to
brazier.
get brazier. You have to get a thing,
Oh, hell no.
a thing to burn the herbs in.
Oh, a brazana.
Yeah, that's the word.
What? How's that better in any way?
It just is.
If you see me out in Quo,
Say hi.
but if you see me at the clam, I'm a talkative guy.
All right.
Careful.
You're going to get incense.
Yes, please. I'm incensed to get
Super
incense.
quick, easy. You go out to the marketplace. There's tons of places that sell incense.
And a bowl, a brazier.
Certainly.
Brass.
So you find those items and just mark off the gold, and you have those.
Well, how much does it cost for the brazier?
Does it not say on there?
The brazier?
That's awesome.
Because we only do items that cost
Well,
monetary.
It specifically says incense that you burn in the brass thingy.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay,
little dish.
we'll say 5 silver. It's a cute little thing. That
I only have
works.
gold.
That's
Okay.
Okay.
You could
How
find
much
it.
is
You
5
could find a
silver?
better one for 1 gold piece.
Okay, I'll do that.
You find an even bigger and better
50
one.
silver. Deal.
Edmund doesn't take the deal. That's crazy.
I'm going home.
Figuring out that you were a princess honestly went to your head. Now you've got an ego. You're like, oh, I want the good stuff.
Sorry that base 1000 makes more sense.
And as you're shopping, Sada's voice stops in the back of your head.
Oh, so I should just shop all the time. Retail therapy.
It's like as you're like looking between 2 different ones, it just kind of stops suddenly, and you feel this dark sensation creep up your spine for a second.
Mommy?
Maybe never shop again.
Yeah, actually.
And you feel a burning sensation on your head.
Does it feel like there's someone watching me?
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
it does. It does feel like someone's watching you.
I peek behind it.
You make a perception check.
17.
17. You're looking around and there's no one really staring at you. You're just kind of like standing in the middle of a store looking at these razors, and you look over your shoulders and you don't really see anything. And there's a mirror on the wall, and you kind of briefly look into it, and as you're looking at it, it's just your reflections like standing there staring at you. Even though your head is moving on like a swivel to look around the place, it's just standing there staring directly at you.
That's my nightmare. I stare at mirrors all the time, just waiting for that to happen. I'm just like,
And you lock back in on it, and it's perfectly synced up to you.
I caught you though. You can't fool me.
And just below that mirror, well, actually, no, never mind.
Brazier.
No. What's below the mirror? I'm looking
Brazier.
now.
I look below the mirror.
I look below the mirror. What's there?
You see on the wall something black and circular, and it's got like a metal circle in the middle. And you've seen these on like the vehicles you've seen in the outside world. It's a tire.
Oh, let's go.
I'm like,
Let's go!
You see a tire.
just one?
Just one.
What, we need 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like put onto the wall like a painting.
Is
or
this like
Honestly,
the
I'd
right?
almost rather roll
Is
on
this
the
the right type
dyno.
of tire? Like, is what kind of tire?
Yeah, is this a
You don't
Jeep
know your
tire?
tires.
Is this a
You don't
car
know your
tire or
tires.
is this like a bike tire?
It's a tire. It's definitely a car tire.
4-wheel drive? No.
You don't know. You don't
Yeah,
know
how-
your cars
how
are tires,
grippy is the
but you see
tire?
that.
Is
Is
it
it-
worn
But you're kind
shut?
of nervous
Off-roader?
about the
For a tire.
mirror, and like it kind of puts you off.
Is the mirror
I
for sale?
I sanded all the grooves out of my
Um,
tires. I love this clean
No,
look.
it's just like a mirror for like when you're trying on stuff.
Is the tire for sale?
Yeah.
How
Does
much?
the head hurt?
I think it's 80 gold.
Alright, I buy the tire.
Jesus.
Okay.
Gold.
Does your head still hurt?
Yeah, is my head still hurt?
It's that burning sensation is still there, but it feels like it's kind of cooling off. But you still feel it, and you recognize where the sensation is. It's where your mark is.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You have a mark
Oh,
on your
hi,
head,
Mark.
if you remember
hi,
correctly.
Mark.
Yeah, I remember the mark.
Yeah.
Is there anything in here that I feel like makes the mark hurt more when I'm near it?
Make an insight check.
So I should kill myself. Insane.
Obviously.
12.
12. No, none of these items are like triggering you. You get the feeling it is these feelings you're getting right now, this burning sensation, this creeping feeling up your back, might have something to do with Seda finishing up whatever she was reading.
She's about to come.
You remember when Noro was reading from the book, he was often performing a spell sometimes. And so sometimes they finish and then something were to happen.
Oh yeah, something would have happened
Yeah,
already.
that
But it seems like Seda may have completed something.
That black
Something
book is
shifted in you.
smut, bro, for
Oh,
real.
okay. Can I? Well, I got my
Give that
incense, I
book.
got my brazier, and I got a.
Yep, you got your stuff.
I got my tires, so I leave,
Okay.
and I want to use.
Just rolling the tire.
Yeah, I want to use Find Familiar.
All right. So
I
we'll
want
say you
familiar.
get back to the guild with the tire. As you guys are probably having supper, it's pretty late.
I literally roll the tire.
We'll
at your
role play
table.
what happens while you're shopping with these guys real quick.
Oh,
So you guys get back. What was Dartha doing?
I've had the worst day ever. I think I'm literally just gonna eat and then I'm gonna go to my room and I need to go through my dinosaur book. And I want to go through the dinosaur book so that I'm basically able to be like, oh, this is this kind of dinosaur, this is this kind of
Sure.
dinosaur.
This is a Brachiosaurus.
I'm gonna start with
In the
the
middle of the
ones that we're
battlefield?
fighting for sure.
It brought the
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Saurus.
through
Just
those
make
guys.
an intelligence check for me.
Plesiosaur.
Yes, I
It's
love
a
What
it.
is Sigrid
brontosaur.
Chilling by the sewer.
Chilling. That's right. So you're over there looking for Christian.
Mhm.
Can you make a stealth check for me? Because I assume you're going to want to hide.
Looking for Christians.
That's an
Nope.
11.
I'm always looking for Christians.
An 11? Yeah, you're definitely reading over the sections. You remember the dinosaurs that you're going to be hunting over, but you've already read over these sections.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just, rehashing it, doubling down. You're getting knowledgeable about it, but you don't really
Hashing
come
everything
across any
out.
new information.
16.
16. Make a perception check for me now. I know Oren is going to talk with his wife.
4.
My fake wife.
4.
Nah, she's not fake. You bought her.
No, I didn't take it. I freed her. She's her own woman.
No, you bought her.
She's not fake. You bought her. That's crazy.
So as you're sitting there kind of behind the crate that Christian was sitting behind where he got fucking punched when he came out of, you're kind of leaning over looking at the sewer, and you see the thing, it kind of shifts and moves over a little bit, and you see the brown hair of Christian crawling out of the sewer. And then he turns around and he pulls the grate back. And it's not like a metal grate. It's like a wooden makeshift one because the metal ones may have been used for something else a long time ago, but it's not there anymore.
Hey, buddy.
And so Christian puts it back, and then he kind of stands up and he looks around and he starts walking.
Hey.
And he looks at you. What? What did you do to me?
I just made you go home. Simple as that.
Don't do that to me again, please.
Well, you were gonna die if you went back in there.
I wasn't myself. That was really weird.
Yeah, it happens.
How old is this kid?
Probably like 9, 10-ish.
What the fuck are you doing out, dude?
Nope, almost.
How did you cut Zeke's ropes?
Zeke had a knife on him, and I just kind of.
Of course.
You shouldn't be messing around with a knife.
I just used it.
I used a knife before.
You're a child.
I'm a big boy.
You're a big boy?
Well,
I don't think they say that.
You should wait. You should stay away from the sewers for a little while. It's pretty dangerous down there.
And what, to stay at the shelter?
Well, anywhere but the sewers, because you'll probably die if you're like down
Zeke
there.
is my only friend. I'm not just gonna leave him down there.
Well, he's a rat folk, so he's fine, because he like basically like has power over those rats anyways. And I'm pretty sure like he's the reasons why the rats are coming up and like attacking and stealing. On
He's the
certain
reasons
days.
for the rats.
He's like the mastermind, probably.
And they deserve it.
Well,
this kid's been indoctrinated to the rat crew.
I mean,
guy
to
has
each
the
their
rat
own,
pill.
sure, but you know.
Zeke's gonna be more careful about you guys.
Zeke?
Well,
And Christian starts walking away.
Wait a damn minute,
Where are you
sonny
going,
boy.
short stack?
Oh my.
What?
We're not done yet.
I've got nothing else I can tell you.
I highly doubt that's true, but I don't know what I need from you.
Damn,
So I'm gonna take
You ain't going nowhere,
I'm gonna
boy.
take you to my.
You're gonna hold an 11-year-old hostage?
You're
9. He went
9-year-old?
from 9
Sorry.
to 11.
No, he's trying to seem bigger.
Well, who's
It's
gonna
like an
look
animal
for you outside
puffing
of
out
Zeke?
their fur.
So
kinda
it's not
just
really-
like-
I'm not holding anybody
Actually.
hostage. If you don't got
He
anybody
gives you like a
coming.
really
I'm
sad
21.
face.
Aw.
Look, maybe you could come hang out with us, and we got a lot of cool people that are not like us.
Make a persuasion check. Because he just met us. And
Yeah, not a good impression,
by
to be honest.
Oh, I rolled a 19 on the die plus
Oh,
6.
he's not passing
so
that, I
25.
25?
Yeah, 25.
Let's roll. We'll get a nat 20.
Oh, look at that, nat 20.
Do you have food?
Oh yeah, we got good food too. It's like we have
Promise
like
I
the
can leave whenever I want, and you won't do that thing on me again? And your friend won't punch me again?
You listen,
She be
okay?
punching sometimes, okay?
Yeah, no, don't worry, that's not gonna happen again.
Then I guess I could come.
Yeah, no one's
Awesome.
gonna punch you. I'm just gonna.
And he starts walking with you.
Alright,
Yes,
nice.
so
I'll bring him back to
Smash Brothers bad.
the adventure to the grill
Okay.
building.
Oops.
So
Home run
you're
shoot.
doing that. You're shopping for incense, you're whatever.
I'm a
And
shopper.
what is Malachi doing?
I'm gonna pray about the rats.
You're gonna pray about the rats?
Pray
Yeah.
that gay
Okay.
away.
Praying
Pray the rats
to
away.
Whoa, buddy.
Tharnak just being like, "Yo, Tharnak, what's up with these goddamn rats? Please help me figure out what I need to do about
Tharnak.
these."
God, I prayed to in a foreign church. Please.
Make a religion check.
That was so funny.
Also, I know I told you I was gonna respec. I didn't do anything
I didn't.
other than I changed my proficiency from Arcana to Religion.
Okay.
That's good
You
enough, I
got-
think.
That's
Yeah.
your respect, I guess.
That's
Respect.
I mean, I couldn't really find anything else I
Yeah.
wanted to change. Well, 6.
6.
Yeah. What am I
He-
gonna do about these fucking rats?
He's
man?
there and he's present, not the strongest again, but he's not responding to you necessarily.
I know you're weak, but
He
I
doesn't
don't know
really
what's
have
good
any
about these
information on the
fucking
rats.
These rats,
And
man.
as
What
you're-
you know about-
What
what
if
you know
you
about
roll
rats,
for me to
Starman?
just murder the fuck out of these fucking rats?
Maybe.
So are you doing this in your room or
Can
like
you
out
give
in
me a
the
sign?
tavern space or?
I do it
Can
in
you
my
give
room.
me a
Okay, so you're praying in your room, and you guys got 3 rooms, right? So you're sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Is
with
it
my
boys and then the girls, and then
Yes.
there's a 3rd room?
wife and my wife.
Is she coming to the boys' room?
I don't know.
boys.
I guess I never really discussed that with her. I just left her with the other dragonborn. I'm like, okay, I'll be back
I think we
later.
just congregate in the 3rd room. I think that was like our meeting room. Like,
Okay, but we'll say the 3rd room is for the dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Which it's getting pretty
Shouldn't
crowded in
subject
there.
them to us for too
It's
long.
alright.
Well, I mean, there's probably some in our rooms. There's some in
They
my
were living on the
room.
streets
Yeah.
before this, so it's
True,
not like
true.
they can't handle it.
Oh yeah. When I come back, I want to give. Is there like an unofficial leader amongst them or no?
Of
You.
The Dragonborn.
No, not.
I think
Well, I'm the captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the
of
captain.
the people that you've met, I think one person has kind of taken the lead. It
I
would be
thought there were-
Varesh.
Barash,
Okay.
my man,
I'm gonna speak with him.
Red.
I am going to give him my ring of sending
Man,
to
I'm
attune
up
to,
here.
Mm-hmm.
so that tomorrow he can reach
They call
out
me
to
the great
Whomever.
to whomever
All right.
that we don't know.
That is a great idea. I will do that. And he starts trying to attune
That's
to
okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
it. Yes.
Whatever next days ago.
So
Okay.
yeah, and we're gonna do that every day.
All right.
So once a day
Sounds
you
like
can
a
reach out
plan.
to someone new.
Definitely an
But-
easier way to find them.
We'll discuss like an exact message, or
Sure.
like
Yeah.
I kind of want to go over that, but like, because they only get a response,
Yes.
so they need to know that we might not come for them now, but we are on our way.
Make it known.
Yeah.
As much detail as we
And-
can in a concise message. Understood.
And then what we need to find them.
We'll do that. So you give him the ring, and then you go into your dinosaur book, and then you go into the room where you see your green dragonborn mistress,
Companion.
who you've purchased.
Not purchased. Not
Freed.
purchased.
I freed her. She owes me nothing
You
except her undying
walk in
dedication
the room,
and loyalty.
and she immediately she looks at you from the bed where she's sitting talking to the other dragonborn, and then she comes running across the room with her arms open. Orin!
Hey,
And she gives you a big hug.
I'm a little hesitant at first. I'm like, hey, Savine, how everyone else?
They're like, hello, welcome back. At this point, she's in there. Dartha's in here, probably talking with Varesh about the ring and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're in your own room praying? Or you're in
Whatever
this
room
room
I'm
praying?
staying in.
All right. So the other room.
Wherever
praying.
my bed's at.
Edme stopping. All right. So she kind of pulls back from the hug with you.
How
was it?
Oh, terrible. How was your day?
It was a little boring, but a lot better than what it has been. So
I
I'm thankful
bet,
for
I
that
bet.
again.
So,
Anything crazy happen out there?
Fucking rats.
lot of rats.
Nice.
Lot of rats.
We would get those sometimes in our quarters.
The rat's next.
Yeah, don't ever go down to the sewer if you're
Never planned on it, never will.
okay. Good. So just to clear it out of the way, where did you want to sleep?
I figured I'd sleep in your bed with you.
Okay, just
Sexy.
wanted to confirm that. Did you,
Doesn't have a bed.
Boys.
She's like,
Oh fuck.
She just climbs into your shell with you.
Ooh,
she can't fit in there.
that's upsetting to think about.
Well, there's no hammock in here, I would imagine.
No, definitely not. And there's no space
I've
for
been
one
sleeping
either.
on the fucking floor.
Yeah, you've been sleeping in your shell.
I mean, you could put the tent up in here if you wanted.
Yeah,
I mean, I was just like, would
that
we
thing
not have
I
enough
don't-
beds to go around? Because if we're expecting on getting more,
Because the
dragon
tent
more-
is like a 20 by 20 tent. I'm pretty sure, right?
Does the
I thought it
room?
was
It wouldn't fit in
15.
the room.
Is it?
I think
It
it's
should.
15.
Do you guys have the card still?
I do not.
If not,
Somewhere.
it would be snug in the room. I'll
Is that
say
one?
that you could probably fit it, especially if you like push one of the beds like against the wall.
You know
could maybe-
what? I got just the thing. Don't you worry, Sophie.
All right, I'm interested.
I go, Wait, are you here?
I'm walking back with the kid, so whenever I would arrive back.
Some time passes, we'll say.
I go. Excuse me, one moment. I go out. I'm like, where the fuck is Sigurd? And I see him walk in. I'm like, Sigurd, what?
You see a child in tow.
Why do you have a boy with you?
A boy.
Oh, because
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Christian.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was sorry about earlier.
Yeah.
I hold out my fistball.
He kind of begrudgingly does it just to get you to stop.
Yeah. Listen, I need the tent.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have an actual bed to sleep.
Right. Yeah, you got.
And your girlfriend.
With my wife.
I mean, your wife.
You're paid for wife.
She's not my wife.
Rent a wife.
She's free to go at any time.
She definitely wasn't free.
Though, however, I
No, she
do
was not.
want her to meet my mom, I think.
Oh my god.
I just pat you on the shoulder.
So, you got that tent?
Yeah, we can go set it up.
I got that tent in.
Thanks.
The tent up.
I go.
All right, Christian, let's go.
As you go back to talk to Christian, you see he is no longer standing there beside you, and he is actually sprinting into the guild hall, looking at all of the stuffed monsters and dinosaurs that are up on the walls.
Oh, okay, he's being a kid.
I was gonna start sprinting after him.
Start beating his ass.
Bad
Christian.
Put him on a leash.
But yeah, he gets mesmerized, and then he hears you say his name, and he looks back at you, and he comes back. This is pretty cool.
He says yes, Papa.
Yeah, we're pretty new here too, so yeah.
So you mind if I just go into his bag and just?
Oh, yeah. I was assuming we're going upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figured you'd be busy with Christian.
No, I'm bringing him up to the room.
To sleep in your bed.
That's a little weird.
Well, he did break out Zeke.
We're having a
so-
sleepover.
He did break out Zeke.
Okay, Michael
so-
Jackson. I love children.
But you guys go back up to the room where you push one of the beds to the side, kind of lean up against the wall, and you set up the tent. It takes a bit of time, but you do it. And you guys are brought into the familiar tent space that you know, where it looks very much like a log cabin. Lots of beds on the side, and then in the back there's that small jacuzzi space.
Yo.
Though it doesn't have any water right now.
The jacuzzi.
I go and
you see Kingsley.
Malachi.
I go.
Water.
What was I?
Oh, of
I
course.
go back out of the tent and I go and get Sophine. Okay.
And so she comes in and she's like, "Whoa, it is really spacious in here for how it looked out there.
Yeah, it's
really cozy. I love the floor.
Isn't magic awesome?
Yeah,
Magic is
It's
awesome."
bigger
It's
on the
magic.
inside.
And Kingsley does like a deep bow.
You know.
Hello, and welcome to my tent.
Sophine,
How may I be of service?
This is Kingsley, Sophine.
And she's like, "Wow, I can almost see through you."
It's because you can.
That's racist.
That's racist.
He's like, "Yes, that is a part of my design."
That's spectrist.
But she starts going around and like checking the beds and stuff. And she's like, where are we going to be sleeping?"
Oh, do you mind hammock?
I don't know what a hammock is.
Why don't you just
I
show
think
her?
you're gonna
the
get in the
hammock?
hammock, and then she's gonna be on
Yeah,
top
what
of
if?
you.
Okay, I go into the room. This is a hammock,
Oh, how did you sleep in that?
just like this, and I roll into it.
Well, that looks comfortable.
Or you could just sleep on top of me if you want. I'm sure we got a pillow in here somewhere. And
She
blankets.
goes to like one of the cots and grabs one of the pillows and gets on top of you. And
Oh.
it takes a minute because, you know, it's a bit tall and wide. But she manages to get up there and you help her up.
I put my arm around her.
And she kind of like, "Yeah, this is pretty comfortable. I could sleep like this."
Oh, okay, good. Great.
It's a bit early for bed though.
Oh yeah.
So she gets off of you.
I was just showing it to you.
Oh my.
Sigurd and Christian are just like watching from the corner.
Like, what the?
But-
you hungry?
Yes, actually, I'm very hungry.
What do I got?
Yeah, let's
here?
chef it up.
Oh.
True, we've been eating out too much.
I know.
Why don't we get a home
Yeah.
cooked meal
Home
going?
cooked.
We got food.
Fuck.
at
But
home.
everyone comes into the tent,
I
even the
don't have
Dragonborn.
92 pounds
It
of
is
sand
actually
serpent
getting a
meat
little
anymore.
crowded in the tent.
Oh yes, I do.
What?
I need to see that bag.
Okay.
I go in and I summon 92, not all 92. I summon 1 pound of that sand serpent meat.
Okay.
Is it?
It's not in good condition. It's been almost a week.
Yeah, we're gonna have to throw that stuff out.
Let's. We bait the rats with it.
Let's.
Ooh!
Orin, you're a freaking genius for not normally being very smart. You're a genius.
Oh my god. 92 pounds of rat bait and goodness.
Yeah, it does. That would be pretty baller. Yeah, that would
Anyway,
probably work.
I'm gonna get some stuff and make something. I hope.
We can always make a
Does anyone
store.
else want to do anything this night as he prepares dinner?
We can always make a
Can
store.
I?
Are you letting
You come
anyone
back,
know
Edme.
that you're preparing
Can I
dinner?
find my familiar?
Yes. So you sit down at the dinner table inside the tent as they're doing this, and you're setting up like this ritual circle. And what we talked about summoning like a large spider for your familiar. Was there any, or
Rat.
did you want something else?
I believe it's called a face
You
spider.
want a rat?
Rat.
Oh, you want a rat? Okay.
You can do anything.
Yeah, we could make it like a beefed up rat if you want.
Rat.
What do you want the rat
I want
to
an
hunt?
emaciated rat.
I mean, you can summon different
Excellent.
things, so you'll have this for
Yeah, I
just,
think.
like a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it only costs when you first summon it, but then when it dies, it costs. I don't know. I don't remember how the spell fucking works.
No, I think you need to.
You need to resummon it.
You need to
every time,
resummon it
though.
with it every time.
I need to use incense every time.
Yeah.
But you can keep
Better
it out
stock
for-
up
But you
on
can keep it
incense.
alive
What
for
the
long.
fuck is
Yeah, it
that
stays
bullshit?
along for like ever. I'm pretty
And
sure.
you can make it
until
disappear,
like,
I think,
dies.
right? Like you can
I don't know. We gotta
snap it away.
Someone's gotta look.
But
It doesn't give me the information.
sure. So you can make it a rat. So you sit down at the table and you're kind of envisioning
A
your
rat.
familiar, and you keep thinking about the rats that you've seen today
Like
and how
an undead rat.
fucked up they looked. And so you summon a very large rat that you can almost see like a part of its flesh is torn off, and you can see its rib cage, and like a quarter of its flesh on its head is missing. You can see the skull with like the top of the eyeball kind of moving around. It
takes 1 hour to cast.
smells bad, looks bad, and it is pretty big. And it looks at you,
Hmm.
and then it crawls up your arm and onto your shoulder.
I have a name for it.
Yeah, he's kind of gross looking,
Hmm.
but he seems chill.
This is General Cheeks.
General Cheeks.
I'm sorry, you're right. Colonel Cheeks.
Oh, Colonel Cheeks.
This is
okay.
Colonel Cheeks.
Colonel Cheeks, the undead rat.
Okay, TLDR. When you're within 100 feet of it, you can communicate with it telepathically. It can't respond though.
And you can change it later on if you
You can
want.
change it if you recast the spell.
Yeah, so you
but
can
it
turn into
lasts.
the spider later.
It lasts indefinitely. As an action, you can make it disappear, and an action to make it reappear. And
But it lasts indefinitely, so
It lasts until it dies, basically. Until it gets one tapped by some guy.
Because it has like
punching
no health.
Okay, so as long as it doesn't die and I don't
you,
make
well,
it disappear.
you can also dismiss it forever and then just recast it.
Well, as long as I don't do that and it doesn't die, it'll be here forever.
Yes, it's
Yay.
just gonna be a rat forever.
He's my guy. He's my rat.
My guy.
He's my rat guy.
He's my guy.
He's my rat guy.
So you
Everybody,
summon that. What did
give
you
my-
make for dinner?
Give my rat a kiss,
I
everyone.
want to run to the market.
Oh boy. You run to the market.
Grocery trip.
It's closing up as you get there.
Yeah.
But you managed to get to
I'll
what
go
stalls
with
you
it, I'll
need.
go with
Do you have any fowl?
Fowl?
Bird?
Good call.
They would definitely have bird, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Do they
full.
have
No, that's not
a
it.
buffalo type
Do I be
spice?
making things up? I
Yeah,
do.
I'd say they would.
Cayenne-esque.
Yeah. Yeah.
I be tricking myself.
Here's what
I'm
I'm
not just
gonna
tricking
do.
you guys. I'm tricking me.
I'm gonna make.
I'll say for those ingredients,
That's
like
so
6
good.
silver.
All right.
I'd be confused as hell.
I'm gonna make the Kyle Sear Classic.
Oh no.
Not doxing him.
I know what it is. That's true.
The chick. Sorry. Just bleep it out.
Bleep out last name.
My bad.
It's all good. I'll bleep it.
I'm gonna
The
make
live viewers. Write that down. Write that down.
I'm gonna make the
chat.
Buffalo Ranch wings
Mm.
that you used to make
Hell yeah.
with
the best.
some corn.
There
Kyle
you
made
go.
those for me once.
Were they good?
Just one?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They can be a little annoying to make.
I wanted wings, but I didn't want to spend the money on like Wingstop, so we
Yeah.
bought like a whole pack of wings.
And cook them up.
Fuck yeah.
So you make these delicious wings for everyone. Roll your survival check for its quality.
Kingsley, I need some help, bro.
He does.
19.
19. All right. They are very good finger food as Sigurd is interrogating Christian over some chicken wings.
Every question, you're like looking at your fingers.
So, Christian. Hold on, give me a second.
These are really good.
Right, aren't they? Where'd Zeke go when you've like freed him? You know?
I don't know where Zeke.
What good are you then? Jesus
I think that
Christ.
he definitely knows something.
I be eating these
I
wings
smell
like a
I smell
freak,
the
by
wings,
way.
and that's when I make my grand entrance.
Alright.
I eat these wings like a freak, by the way.
No,
I'm off the bone.
we do have a cleric, and
You do a zone of truth?
I probably
Oh,
can
he's in here?
prepare it.
Yeah,
I
no.
thought he was pooping.
No, he's right here.
No, I
Is he
just
sleeping?
No, my butt was just not agreeing with this chair, so I was just sitting over
Gotcha.
there.
You can switch it to stand mode if you want.
Butt rest.
Oh,
I don't.
true.
I don't want to
Pillow?
stand either.
That's
Huh?
fair.
there's pillows. It's
Anyway,
not
zone of truth.
You do have it?
I'm reading.
You do. It was very obvious that he was lying. Christian was lying.
I do have it. I don't have it prepared, but I can
get fucked.
prepare it.
How does that help?
I can prepare it for tomorrow.
He says that and then he grabs another wing.
Each piece of information you give me gives you one wing to eat, and I pick up the tray of wings and I move it away from him.
That's crazy.
Make a persuasion check. At advantage because you rolled really high on the wings.
Advantage because
Okay,
the wings
first
are
is
just
a
that
15 on the
good.
die.
And this is a child. They have
No, it's
no
cocked.
self-control, no
Okay,
willpower.
good thing yeah, what was the first one? It's a 15 plus 6, 21.
21.
Yep.
All right. So, what was your question to him?
I rolled higher
Where'd
than
you
I think
go?
do on your 20.
There's,
After you freed him.
there's stuffed animals downstairs, right in the guild hall,
Yeah.
like available for purchase.
Don't know.
No, like
No, there's not
mouse.
stuffed
No,
animals.
like-
Oh, mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, they were,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
okay. Like
trophies.
like taxidermied animals.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
taxidermy. Yeah.
I also thought like stuffed animals.
My bad.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
thought too.
I
Um,
knew what you were
Like-
Kyle.
he's probably in Glowgut by now. I mean, he talks about that place all the time. I think that's where he stays.
Is that like the Undercity city?
I have never been. They don't let
Wing.
upperworlders.
Wing.
They don't let upperworlders in there.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Dartha, do you have any questions to ask the child?
The child.
The child.
As you're doing that, I just walk by and grab a wing and keep walking.
So the thing is, I don't have a problem with Zeke at all. I don't want to hurt Zeke.
Are you sure?
Non-lethal, non-lethal.
Yeah, if you
I have
wanted
no
to, you
lethal problem with Zeke.
could've- I don't have a lead.
Christian kind of like grabbed his jaw. Yeah, sure.
Listen, you're fine, and we
I'd
both
be
know
sni-
it.
Zeke would be
So
snickering.
that is all sympathy, which you are getting none right now.
He reaches for another wing.
Wait, what?
not yet. Not yet.
Damn.
No.
Wait, I can't.
I just
do
hold.
that.
I just hold him up like a little bit higher because he's short. And I'm like,
no.
nope.
So,
You have to be quick at
he's
that.
just got some bad influences. Very bad influences
Right.
around him.
Especially that rat that was on his shoulder.
What do you and Zeke talk about?
I mean, we don't talk about anything important. We just hang out, and he tells me some drama that happens in Glowgut. And
Like what?
The yappers together?
What they told
just
you?
know, sometimes he tells me about the food shortages, and so certain people get into fights, and
That's probably why I've seen the
that
rats
his
over there.
master, has a lot of plans, but he doesn't tell me what the plans are. He just says that his master is amazing.
Has he talked anything about the master?
I'm
Just hanging
thinking that
away.
his master is probably taking advantage of him.
That's for Zeke to decide. He is a grown person.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, but you're both kids, so
Right.
you're not really grown.
Yeah, how old is Zeke?
I don't know. He's nice to me.
Well, I mean,
He's old.
Does he
Just 'cause
feed you
somebody's nice
beautiful
to you.
buffalo wings?
just because
No.
somebody's nice to you doesn't mean that they're good people.
Maybe he's grooming you.
He's nicer to me than the overworlders.
Grooming.
I look at Dartha.
Shut up.
I was gonna say something really bad, but just because it would be funny, but I'm not gonna say it because it's a little out of pocket and out of character.
I think I'm full on wings now.
No,
and
buddy.
I think
You'll be done when we say you're done.
Well, you're not
I
leaving
think I
just
should
yet.
get back
Oh,
to the
boy.
shelter.
Nah, not yet. No.
Why are
we
you
were gonna
in
go
the
back there
shelter?
anyways tonight. You said.
Do you have parents?
No, they died a long time ago.
From what?
Zeke.
Just call me daddy.
I don't know what they died from.
Oh man.
They just didn't come home from work one day.
You haven't heard anything out about this master at all?
Is
Wait.
there anywhere we can?
No, there's no point. I was gonna say I want to look into his mind, and I'm like, this is just.
Zeke
make me
just said
sad.
that the master came and he made the glow gut better. Now they work together instead of squabbling.
That sounds great.
Sure, it sounds great on paper.
How did they achieve that?
Right.
What's the master's name?
I don't know. He just says
Carl?
master.
Carl.
What if we have him set up a meeting with
Carl.
Zeke and then we
Well, I
jump
thought I
Zeke?
killed his master.
My understanding is that's just how he talks to his master.
Oh, it's through the little rat, purple rat.
Yeah.
They
Those
are
little
bad
rat
news.
guy.
They are very, very bad news.
That's not for me to decide. I really should get going now.
Wait, actually, could I try and probe his mind and see if like he's heard Zeke say the master's name?
I don't think he has. 'cause
Probably
he didn't
not.
even, like,
No, because we
but-
heard him just be like, "Yeah, master."
I don't want him to go into the sewers. I do not.
I do not.
Oh,
Then don't go in
now
the
you care
sewers.
about
Just
No.
leave Zeke alone.
No, I don't want you to go into the sewers.
Well, I've been going in the sewers.
Okay, well,
I don't go near the underglow. That's Zeke told me to stay away from
I
that.
don't think we're gonna be able to convince him to not go in the sewers.
Jesus.
That's not true.
This
Just
kid's
takes
For
like-
1 minute, you can convince him
It
not to
just
go
takes
in
a
the
little.
sewers.
No, it just takes a little bit of force and violence
And some kidnapping.
And some rope.
and some threatening of a life.
Oh.
I think I gotta go.
Alright,
Nope,
bye,
not yet.
Christian.
No,
He
nope,
starts
nope,
walking
nope,
towards the
nope,
exit.
nope.
You grab him?
No.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not getting
I'm
involved in this.
all done.
Oh, we're all done. Okay, never mind. You can go.
Okay. Bye.
Take a wing on the way out, but don't give it to
And he
Zeke.
runs back. And
Don't
grabs,
give it to
grabs,
Zeke.
He grabs two, and then he sprints out.
I grabbed the. I tried to grab the one back.
Make a
Make a
dex
dex
check.
check.
Make
I
a
hope he
dex
gets
check
away with
against the
it.
street urchin.
I rolled an 18 on the die plus 2.
Yeah, you
so
grab
I'm
it.
at 20.
So you yoink it out of his hand. Damn it! And he sprints out.
You could have let him just have the wing.
No.
Dude, we
He's-
could
he's still
literally
lying to
create
us,
food
so-
out of thin air. You could have let him out.
Yeah, no, but he was lying to us, dude.
Is there-
Lying does not get rewarded.
Anything anyone else would like to do on this night?
No, me and
Furiously.
me and
Jack
Carl
off.
Cheeks are
Go to
are
sleep.
ready for
All right.
night.
You guys
Wife.
take a long rest.
Yay!
And in the interest of time,
yeah.
we're going to skip the next few days, but I know you wanted to complete those contracts. So, what the two that you grabbed were farming and then the scorpion thing?
Yeah.
I am training with Mazka.
So, can everyone roll a d20 for me for the scorpion task? This will be your general performance in it. And if
18.
15.
15,
Wait,
18.
18,
we're not adding anything to it?
nothing added. 2,
12.
12, 4. There was some. It wasn't.
hard to
It was.
punch.
It was a D class mission, so the
It's hard
DC
to
would be
punch
super
scorpions, okay?
low. So I will say you guys managed to complete it. So you do
Yeah.
get 50 gold pieces for completing the contract.
Let's go.
Not per
Solid.
person, just
Oh.
50 gold pieces.
10
Oh.
each.
Okay.
So it's not worth much.
Are we
And then
distributing all of this?
you do have an additional day because this takes you most of the day.
I want to train with Mazka.
Oh right.
Really, really bad.
Girl, that is not training.
Oh yeah, I was.
Listen,
actually
we're gonna
So in the
train.
morning, you guys go and
'Cause
train.
I'm there super early because
Yeah.
I
You
only
ain't
slept for
fooling
4 hours. So
nobody.
it's like
Sure.
the sun is rising. I am
Yeah.
there.
Is there anything anyone wants to do during these 2-day periods up until the event?
Uh,
Other than training with Mazka and them, we'll get to that. Like the arena is open to you. The bathhouse,
Oh, I'm chilling. I'm
Technically,
chilling in the
the
bathhouse
arena.
on my days off.
you chill in the.
Oh yeah.
You take advantage of the
Oh, yeah.
companionship.
Sigurd is.
What
having
is
sex
Malachi doing
all
over these
times
2
of the day.
you're ruining your gains.
Bro, Sigurd doesn't have gains.
You're gonna fucking
I'm probably
burn
gonna.
out.
I don't know. I feel
okay,
that I'm gonna spend
once we
time
leave
with
this
my
town,
fake wife.
Who knows?
Is there like
because we're probably like sparring too.
Yeah.
is there like any philosophers gatherings anywhere? Like
Philosophers.
like I'm
Self-inflicted
thinking like somewhere where I could like talk to people
Yeah,
about
good.
like
Make an
philosophy
investigation check.
and religion
yeah.
without
It's like
Make an
there's no
investigation.
but not
situation.
a church, like
Sure.
not
Yeah,
somebody's.
I know what you mean.
specific.
Can you make a athletic check for your general performance
You
and
wanna be-
sparring with him?
What
and-
about like acrobatics instead?
What about
acrobatics? Is I feel like more dodgy.
What about
Like,
getting
we're-
But I am very
down
nimble.
stat?
I'll let you do acrobatics. And what was your investigation?
It was an investigation though. I forgot. 6.
Yeah, this is so good.
23.
If not, I'll just talk to the horse.
You actually outperform Mashka a lot of the times when you're performing with him.
This guy's washed, man.
What?
Because
Not
he's
by
good.
much. He's not used to someone as fast and agile.
He's got
as you.
-2.
Is he impressed?
He's hella impressed. And he definitely, both times in which you come to train for the 4-hour sessions, tries to.
Oh, we're talking about training? I thought we were talking about something
Nope.
else. Oh, okay.
He does try to sleep with you during those time periods.
Well, I guess we are talking
Yeah.
about that now.
So we can roll performance checks if you want, so that you can see if he actually gives you something.
Yeah, because I was definitely like into it. Because like the training, I really wanted to impress him.
ones.
And then I wanted to.
Okay.
Double ones.
Ooh.
you just gotta pin him to the mat.
What did I? You told me I could add something to it last time, but
Um,
I rolled
I
a
think
straight 19.
We were
and
just
then it
doing
was
performance, was what we were doing.
19.
19. All right. You did a little better than him, but he still rolled pretty high himself. So
Word.
you're there training as well, right,
Yeah.
Oren?
We
So
waited till
as you're
you-
there, like getting some weights and
We're
like
doing some preacher
you're
curls,
really
bro.
learning how to pick up weights because you guys didn't do this in Oakheart and stuff. And so like Maska showed you a few things before he went over and really focused on training with Dartha. And you see them like they're sparring and they're getting all sweaty and hot and like heavy, and you can almost feel tension like radiating from that side of the training room before you see like they kind of just make this eye contact with each other, and then they both leave the room at the same time.
Am I the only one in here?
Yeah, at this
I'm
moment.
coming and going.
I'm in like the gym.
Oh, never mind. I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Your ass is not in the
He's
gym. You're in
coming
the
and going
library,
somewhere
bro.
else.
No, bro. I'm in the bathhouse, bro.
Oh, did
No, we're
I
going and then coming.
did I find a spot or no?
No, you did not find a
Okay.
spot. Not with your 6.
So I'm just gonna hop between speaking to people at the gym and the bathhouse.
All right. Sounds good. So you guys spent a lot of your time at the arena, and it's a nice place. It's a very good establishment. You maybe even gamble a few times during this time, as the gambling is pretty easy and a good way to make some extra money.
I want to gamble.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, pal.
5 gold.
5 gold.
Yeah.
Keep your
All right,
pennies
on
up.
a 2 to 1, 3 to 1, or 5 to 1.
5 to 1.
All right.
Fuck it.
Loses every time.
That's why I only did 5.
Are you going blue or
Oh,
red?
please.
Blue?
Blue.
Yeah, blue,
All right,
please.
so here is blue.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You should.
Oh, and here is red. You lost your 5 gold.
They lost so bad they actually asked you.
You
for
bet on the
extra.
gladiator over the dinosaur, and the dinosaur came sprinting out the gate and just tore the gladiator to the ground. The gladiator didn't even stand a chance in the
Wow.
fight, and the
Wow.
medics had to immediately pull him out.
To bet on ourselves a little bit more.
Bet on.
I can only add an extra like 200 to
Well-
my bet.
No. We should put the bet in of the winnings. Or like the contract money. So like the 250 from that.
Oh, what we just got?
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to, yeah. I already got 800 down.
How much?
And they're doing
did
the 10 to
each
1.
I got
person get?
800
so
down, too.
250, so we each get.
No.
But I'm
we
not
did
sure
We got
why.
250
We
in
should
total.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so we
yeah.
each get 50.
Somebody can take my 50. They want 100 instead.
You could all 10 to 1 that 50.
I mean, given the fact that I
Yeah,
only
500
have
maybe.
100 gold.
That's fine.
Just
you
bet
take
it all.
50. Yeah.
Bet it all!
I mean, if I bet on myself
You're
and
betting
I
on our
die,
group. No, you're betting on our group.
well, right. But if I bet on
Augustus
us and
group.
I survive
This group.
to use the money later, we probably won.
Well, yes.
So there's really no reason to not bet every single penny we have.
I know. But the thing is, so
Might draw
we
dirt.
can stop it at different things. So should we do right before the red dragon, or are we betting that we're gonna win against the red dragon too?
Right.
The adult red dragon.
Because you bet per round.
Do we
No, I'm
not?
sick.
Yeah,
So we just bet how many rounds we last.
So it's like
I'm gonna
if
crash out.
they have it layered out. So like if they pass round 1 and you bet on that, you get
2 to 1.
like 2 to 1. And then if
Okay.
they pass round 2, then
Nothing
it's like 3 to 1.
Pumps.
And then if they pass all of the rounds, it ends at 10 to 1. If they beat the red dragon at the end.
Okay, so
But if they make it to the red dragon, you can bet for 5 to 1.
okay, so like if I was betting on us, I don't. Well, can we just like say, nah, we're good after we do the fight before the red dragon? Or
You
no?
could.
I'm not.
There's
We can
nothing in
quit
the
at any
rules
time.
against that, but
Okay.
you would forfeit the prize at
I'm
the
not
end,
doing that.
No.
which is the
I'm playing
2,000
through all
gold per
5.
person.
Oh.
And the discount on, because if you don't defeat the red dragon, all you get is like 300 gold off the slave.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, we bet.
I did
800 all 5. So
in
we gotta.
my off day, I wanted
We
to
gotta
go
see
back
it
to the
through.
magic shop and get fire resist potions.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I don't think.
I'll give you money for it.
Okay.
However much.
Okay,
I just.
I'm gonna bet that we're gonna win against the red dragon. If I don't get the money, I don't get the money. I mean, we just got this, so in
And I
theory,
take-
I won't lose it, right?
I take Safine with me.
Those are 300 gold pieces each.
Sigurd, they're 3 coins each.
What?
I have 1,000
Fire
gold,
resist
so
potions.
Hold on a minute there. 300 each.
yeah,
So you need
60 plat,
60 plat.
right? That's
What does Ed
Is that
made
equal?
do during these
Is that
2
Yeah, so
days?
if we all, if all
is
5 of us are getting one,
training
then
a
I
rat
need 1,500,
to
1500.
and I have
Do
1,000 to
Yeah.
spend.
And it's 10 gold for one
Cartwheels.
plat.
Yes.
Right,
It's pretty easy
So
to
I
do,
need
especially
600
with
extra
your
gold if I'm
telepathic
spending all my
Yeah.
money.
we're
I can give
talking
you that.
500.
yapping.
You only need 500.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to spend 1,000. I want to
900 and 600.
Yeah, 900, 600.
Okay.
Okay.
And during these 2 days, as you guys are getting up closer and closer to it, the hypeness in the city is definitely growing for this event. A lot of people are looking forward to it. A lot of them, you see, they're all saying like, "Who the fuck are the unaligned?" I'm just excited to see them get their asses kicked and slaughtered. Like, I'm ready to see some gore and blood.
I'm gonna slaughter you.
They have no faith in you. You get the feeling that the city, they don't know who you are, and so they have zero faith.
They'll have faith in Darnak after this.
Will they, pal?
Maybe.
But the days pass. You guys place your bets with what gold you manage to pull from the bottom of your bags.
Literally all of my gold.
Yeah,
Oh, what are they?
literally.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm betting 50, 10 to
Wait,
win.
how many healing potions do we
And
have?
so, we come to the day of the event.
How many healing potions do we have?
Yes.
That is where we will go on our first break.
Woo!
So we'll be back in 15 minutes. We will see you guys very soon.
See.
Hey, we are back. Short a Zach, but he will be back very soon. Oh, Jacob's taking a spot.
You look so much shorter there. It's
Where
funny.
we last left off, we were waking up the morning of the Ember Clash. You all have been training, getting ready, you know, climbing mountains,
Slang and dick.
slaying, dicking down, the whole 9
Oh.
yards.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
relaxed. You know, I can fit more time into the day. Those
Yeah.
extra 4 hours, that's what I use it on.
Dick.
Yeah,
Valid. How many?
just one.
just
one.
Mosca.
Just Moscow.
How many times?
As often as I can.
8 billion.
The party is definitely swooning
hour
for
on the
people
hour.
now that they've come to the first city. They're falling for people. It's pretty interesting to see happen across the board.
Yeah.
I'm single as fuck.
There's just
Yep.
something about
I'm just
Moscow.
having
Something
sex.
about Mosca.
There is. There is.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing more
But
to it.
you all wake up in the
Just
guild
pounding.
hall in your
Exactly.
various rooms, however crowded they are. It is the morning of the Ember Clash. You all can almost feel it already on your shoulders that today is going to be a hard day. Is there anything anyone would like to do before the Ember Clash? You know it is starting probably around like 5-ish.
I want to pray.
Well, everything's
Fuck
allowed,
Fuck
right?
to my god.
Yes, everything's
Yeah, praying
allowed.
is a good
So-
idea.
The crowd is even allowed to intervene.
The bag of holding is allowed. So that means I can keep the flamethrower. I don't think that I'll actually use a flamethrower. That might be like a.
Maybe on like the
If we need it.
humans maybe, or like.
Well, we're not
Dino.
fighting humans.
Oh, fair.
So you know what you're fighting.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
It's
know
going to
exactly
be
what we're
6
fighting.
Utah Raptors,
Mhm.
and then 2 Carnotaurus,
I think the
What?
And
flamethrower
then
would be good on the
2
ship.
Tarbosaurus,
Oh,
and then 1 Red Dragon.
Word, okay.
And you're allowed, if you want, you could take a short rest in between any of these fights,
only
but you
one.
cut your
And-
cash
right.
prize in half.
Right, okay.
Mhm.
In half?
Yeah.
He fears
Is
licking.
it like in half every short rest?
Just you get 1. I mean, we could do it that way if you want.
No, I don't
Um,
want to do it that way. That's
oh,
bad.
Oh, oh, oh,
I want to look for human
I
parts.
want to get some Stegosaurus meat.
Sure. There's definitely meat markets down on the where you can get that.
I want to get some.
Okay.
healing
Oh, I see. I
potions.
see.
I want to get some healing potions.
All right. So you go back to the Ashen Forge, I think it was called, where the red orangutan mage guy is.
Mm.
That's just the shop you're familiar with. You're sure there's other shops in the market and around, but this is the one you come to, and you see welcome back.
Hello. I would like to buy some healing potions off of you.
How many? Of what standard?
Just the standard.
How much are greats?
Oh, shit.
I think those.
Are you gonna go
I
based
should've
off of
used
like
divination.
base price?
Not
or are they gonna
swag
be
of
more
me.
for-
Yeah, what's the base price of those?
Should have used divination
For what?
to ask about the fight.
About the fight?
Yeah.
Oh.
They'll be marked up a bit because
Is it all
This
gonna be
place.
like one day?
it's
yeah.
back to back to back, unless you take 1 short rest.
Yeah.
Which they're only going to let you take 1 because it's an hour and they've got a schedule to keep.
Healing
Oh, okay,
potions.
so-
Healing potions. Let's.
Doesn't say.
I
but
got
somebody-
1 now because I did have
somebody
2.
Did like wait, P6. I think I found it.
I've got.
I don't have a single.
I've got.
It's going to be
serpent-
300 gold for a greater
Okay.
because it looks like it's about 250.
Yeah, 250.
I have.
But they're
no-
marked up because this place is a little inflated,
Yeah.
which is why you notice that there is a
Clearly.
homeless problem on the streets.
I do give each of you 1 orange vial of liquid.
You give each of us 4 inches.
Fire resistance. Oh, I love 4 inches.
Each of you.
Which is 1 minute of fire.
1 minute!
Or 1 hour.
Yeah, I thought it was. Like,
I think it's. Let me look it up.
I'm pretty sure it's 1 hour. I'd hope it's 1 hour.
I would hope too, but
1 minute would be kind of ass.
How long will we have between
Right, fire
fights?
resistance are. I'm pretty sure they're normally 4 hours.
really,
Resistant potions. I don't know.
Kyle?
1 hour.
One
was
hour?
that?
How long do we have between fights? If we're not
it's
taking a
back
rest.
to back unless you're taking a short rest.
We
Then
look
they'll
at
pause
one
the
short
fight.
rest.
So like not even.
So you'll get
10
like
minutes.
you'll probably get like 5 minutes to recoup.
Okay. That's enough time for us to drink potions, though.
That's
Um,
enough time for us to. Oh, you.
I'll get
It's not enough time for me to do prayer of
6
healing though.
common.
What's the? How much time is it?
10 minutes.
Which is 50. We'll put 75
Well,
for each.
If
of
you
those.
think
so,
about it,
I
it's
mean-
what 2d6 every turn.
Hold up my calculator.
Prayer of healing.
So,
3d6.
Prayer of healing
6. And
6
then
living
D6.
creatures heal 2d8.
one
per
uncommon.
round, basically. Like
Okay.
every 6 seconds.
No, I think
The
that's just like
uncommon,
it takes
that's
10
the-
minutes to cast it.
2d4.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's only a second level spell.
Is it a ritual?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
No.
Oh, no,
Then it
prayer of
lasts
healing,
for 10
right?
minutes.
Yeah, I thought.
It might be concentration, but no. Unless you're casting as a ritual.
Oh, it does. The duration is instantaneous.
Yeah.
We'll do
No,
150.
okay. So
Okay.
the time is how long it takes to cast, and the duration is how long it lasts.
Yeah.
Because the other things are like 1 action, 1 minute in the
Oh.
Well, I'll do all
time,
the
but the
all the
duration is
regular
like
commons.
8 hours
Okay.
instantaneous.
Oh yeah.
So instantaneous.
He
means it
pulls
doesn't-
them out. He
it's
seems
just
like he's got
one
cartons for
off.
days full of
That's
healing
weird.
potions.
So that's not.
What's that?
good.
What's that
Pleasure
other,
doing business
what's
with
that
you.
other spell that cheeses everything?
He takes them
Jeez.
with his long orangutan arms.
Where it's like you use a short rest and everyone's like full.
you?
Would he buy these large bat wings that I have? So 4 large bat wings.
He looks at them. No.
Oh, wait, are we in the sauna right now?
No,
He is
I
a
was
priest.
getting potions. So I got. We all are getting at least 1 common or 1 regular potion.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
On the option.
I can. I'm pretty sure at least I can evade the fire most of the time. But I can use evasion.
Safid, I don't
Yeah,
know
okay,
if
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
make
it
it
for
back
me.
alive.
remember me.
I've slept with some of the medics. I know your odds are pretty good.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Funny as hell.
All right.
That was good. That was good.
You'll be fine.
You're gonna hurt his feelings.
But do your best.
No, I just can't bear it.
Okay.
Ugh.
Right. So I come back and I give
Go in there and be like,
everybody
"Which one of you fucked
one
my wife?"
common,
Fucked my wife.
one
You're gonna
common
get
healing
healed
potion.
and you're like, it was you, wasn't it?
Right, everybody gets one common healing potion.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
I am common.
Oh, you know what? Might be a really good idea. Having Revivify prepared.
Ooh.
Yeah, that might help.
It could
Yeah.
be beneficial.
Alright, I think I'm
I
ready.
don't need to have sending prepared.
Okay.
I will say there was a clause on the contract it was kind of optional. I guess you guys get to decide that they will revivify you if you die, but every time they do, they're gonna charge you 450 gold, which is 300 gold for the diamond, then 150 service fee.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Not even an even 500.
But if that doesn't go
500.
if that doesn't go against our
Since they're
winnings, then that's fine.
I mean, it kind of would.
I guess
Well,
technically.
no, like I get that. Like we would have to pay it back, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's not the 500 and winnings get cut in half or
True.
something.
True.
Like it's just we would have to give them 500 gold.
2,000 gold each, though.
So right, so that's what I'm saying. So if
True,
we have to get Revivify
we got
once,
quite the margin for error.
if we did Revivify once,
Plus
we make money as long as we don't have to get
8,000
Revivified
for each
4
of us.
times each.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
each get
once you're
4
out, you're
rolls.
out. Once you die or like get brought to 0 and saved, you're out for the
Makes
gauntlet.
sense.
But the rest of us
Oh.
can continue on.
Yeah, the rest of you can continue on, but whoever gets
still-
knocked out is on the sideline for the remainder of the gauntlet.
Right,
But
like,
down can be, but just like dead.
Yeah,
Dead.
So
like-
we can't go unconscious at all.
you can go
Oh,
unconscious.
word, okay.
If they
oh,
like,
that's the thing. I don't think I would have any diamonds on me unless I went and bought some, which I don't have enough money to do. If for me to cast Revivify.
I guess it would be tough for them to know when you're unconscious if you want to be pulled out or not. Because then it's almost like if you're out, then they have to cast Revivify on you. Might have to do that.
They would.
Well-
they would know the difference between knocked
know
out
what?
and.
Yeah.
I mean, they could be
Effective
like
motion
if
is
you're knocked out for a
lesser
certain amount of time,
Sure.
or like a certain number
They'll
of
be-
rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncommon.
They'll be able to gauge your death saving throws.
Right.
Mhm.
To an extent, for sure.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, you're ready. Does anyone else have anything they want to do to prepare for this?
I'm like, okay. I'm
You
not
all
like
gotten your potions distributed?
Yeah.
I am
uncommon, greater.
going through my
Okay.
Common
spells
is,
real quick.
This is the talk of the
2d4.
town today. This is what everyone in Soul Run is talking about. It's just this fight and how excited they are to see you guys get torn to pieces.
Lovely. Thank
Fuck
you.
you!
Thank you for that.
Thanks.
Okay. So. I got the meat too.
Yeah. The Stegosaurus meat. Probably like you're probably getting a hefty amount. Probably put you at like a gold.
Okay. How much do you think that I got?
Put you at like 10 pounds.
Okay.
I think that's enough.
No.
Sick.
It's like a big chunk from like
Lightning
a leg meat.
spells.
I got him.
Before we go into this, so
I got him.
I was
Fucking
told
better.
this, and this is something that I would definitely tell them. The red dragon fears lightning.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yep.
He told us.
So
I don't have anything.
you have 0 lightning spells?
Yep.
Literally not a single one?
Literally not a single one.
As a cleric, you're a cleric, right?
As
But
a
you're a
light
storm.
cleric.
Yeah,
Oh.
it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a light cleric.
Yeah.
Just because you always play Storm Tempest clerics doesn't mean everyone else does.
Why not?
Hey, it was for me. It was either going to be a light
because
domain
light is the
cleric-
best one.
Technically true.
I played a light cleric way back when.
Yeah.
An Eric Cocker light
For me, it
cleric.
would have been either a light.
So you
cleric
guys
or a
begin to
healer.
assemble at the Colosseum, where you are able to go down below, where all of the gladiators kind of, do the spas, the training and stuff, and you go into the one room where that leads out into the arena floor. It is a waiting room, so to speak, where there's benches on the wall, and you see various weapons and armaments and tools kind of put in the middle for gladiators to pick up. Shields on the walls. little cabinets of like helmets and chest pieces and stuff like that. The sand in here is covered in blood. It's definitely kind of a gruesome room, but you can see at the one wall there is just the metal gate that rises, letting you guys out into the arena, and you can see the crowd above, when you can just see them all cheering, taking their seats as
Does Moscow send me off?
Moscow would definitely come down to the room as you guys are preparing and trying to hype yourself up. Moscow comes down. I just wanted to say good luck to everyone, and he looks at Dartha. Good luck out there. Really, I have faith in you. Show Rizar that he's wrong. I would like to have you all know that I've put a considerable amount of money on your victory. So
how far into the victory?
Please.
Wait,
I won't
Moscow?
say it.
Is this Moscow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're going all the way.
I won't say how far.
We'll get to round 2 for you. Don't worry.
We're going all the way anyway, so.
I have faith.
I can think of someone else who was going all the way.
I could think of at least 3.
I pray.
All right.
Oh, we're doing hexagon.
And with that note, I will leave. And Mosca backs out and he kind of gives you a slap on the butt.
I slap him on the butt.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of butt there.
Wait, does he think that I'm... No way.
No. Not with those claws.
No, with these fucking pincers.
Yeah, the little group prayer.
But Mosca leaves, closes the door behind him.
Prayer.
For me and you, specifically.
I assume that... I assume you will get down and pray as well, Malachite, seeing the other two.
I will definitely be praying.
So the 3 of you have a a little prayer.
But he's a different god, so can we technically
kind of like...
Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of our
I don't think...
Pray to the sand, boy.
I don't think my religion and your religion would butt heads in any way.
No, probably not.
I wish this was way more this fight.
Let's go! Best roll of the day!
I hate
21!
Wow.
16.
Can I have his 16 instead?
No.
3.
Wait, I'm gonna still rebars myself and give him advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for disadvantage. Okay, 12. You did, bro.
I denounce all religion.
You rolled a 1.
I got a 12.
12. Okay, so you're definitely lower. What was yours again? 21? 21.
Yeah, mine was 21.
So you guys are praying to Cernara, and you could, especially with that temple nearby, you're definitely feeling she's listening to you, and she's trying to send you what power she can, but she's a busy lady. And you are praying to Tharnak.
Mm-hmm. Also,
and you're feeling.
Just putting it out there. Before I remember during last session, I was like dressing in robes to blend in. Not doing that for the fight.
Not for this fight.
Not for the fight.
How are you dressed for this fight?
My normal attire.
Your normal.
So like my armor.
Gotcha.
And whatever clothes that I had.
Definitely.
Shield, everything.
You're there praying just onto the side of them, and you're kind of You're feeling the sand, and you push your fingers through the sand, and you can feel the stone, the cold stone beneath the sand. Bless you. And you're thinking of all the blood that has soaked into this stone, and all the battle, and you're letting that power kind of well up in you, and you can feel Tharnak putting the strength of mountains, the strength of stone within you, and you feel that he is backing you up and filling you with confidence for this battle.
He's filling.
You get 1 inspiration dice.
I'm gonna write that down.
Do you have anything you want to do, Edmay?
No, you should go first.
I didn't have anything.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can go first.
Over the past couple of days, or I guess it could have just been yesterday, I would have emptied my ring of spell storing and filled it with stuff.
All right. I'll let you decide what you want to put it in there.
I'm just doing a level 3 and a level 2 cure wounds.
All right, sounds like a plan. So you guys are in this caged room, and you see this announcer out in the sand, and he's talking, and his voice is thumbing throughout the arena, the Colosseum, very loudly. And he is a dragonborn fellow, a black one, with some long pointed horns. He looks rather thin, but he's dressed super nicely, almost like a suit. and he talks loudly to the crowd. Welcome, one and all, to... Fuck, I already forgot the name of the Ember Clash. We welcome you to this amazing event which has not been held within these halls for some time now. We wish all the luck in the world to our party, the Unaligned. May they fight nobly, passionately, and powerfully. Everyone, cheer for them, as they will give us a spectacle of a show tonight. I suspect they might lose, but have faith in them.
Right,
Perhaps we will have a new victor on our hands here tonight.
Let's lose at the first round.
I have an idea. Let's throw the match.
Make it not fun for them to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
Let's bet everything we own against us, and then
And
throw
lose
the match.
immediately. Yeah. It's called, yeah.
And without further ado, the Unaligned, and the gate,
Who's walking out first?
and the whole crowd.
I'm definitely. I feel
Maybe
like
like a
it's
V
probably
shape?
Oren.
It's like
Yeah.
a V shape.
I'll be out there.
I'm in the back, for
I'm
sure.
definitely in the front.
So you guys start going out there in your
Yeah.
little V
I
formation,
cast Mage Armor
cheering back to the
before I
crowd.
roll
I'm gonna
it.
get some ambience going
Since
too.
it's 8 hours.
So-
Mage Armor gives me what? 2?
So when we got a large creature on the battle map, are they taking up like an entire like big hex like this?
Yeah.
I would argue, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like, yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Dartha, when we get in there,
have 15
I'm gonna
AC.
cast Warding Bond on you.
What does
No, you
that
don't.
mean?
You get
I do. I just
plus
cast Mage Armor.
1 AC and plus 1 to all saves and resistance to
And
all
we
damage.
will
What?
switch.
And
now.
I take half of your damage.
But I do
For
have
me?
badass little bitch on
Oh,
Wait, but doesn't
Can
if
you
get
fix
hit, it
the
also gets
camera
the
for me,
hurt.
Zach?
this is
Pretty sure it
honestly
goes both ways.
so
I
fucking good.
Don't
don't
forget it's
think
gotta
so,
be
but
pulled
I'll
up.
I believe it
Yeah.
goes both
I'll
ways.
check.
Okay, so plus 1 to AC.
Bye, Jacobs. Everyone say bye to Jacob in chat.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
He's still here
Okay.
in spirit and in playing.
No,
you
I'm
have
gonna
to
say I'm
leave.
taking a nap.
Okay,
We
so
need you.
My AC goes up by 1.
AC up. I'm gonna do this once we start fighting. Or actually, I'm gonna say
Well,
I'm
tell me
gonna
about
save
this
it for
stuff
later.
now.
Right. I'm gonna save it for later
Thought this
because
whole
it
thing was
only
about
lasts
this
an
whole
hour.
Yeah, tell
How's
me about
that?
it. Yeah,
That
do
looks,
it.
Get plus
beforehand,
1 to
but, like,
AC and
tell me
saving
about it now
throws.
so I can
That
just
looks-
like write
Yeah,
it
I'll.
down.
I have it here.
I'll go
This
see. Yeah. Or,
dispose right here.
Oh.
Good enough.
Good enough. All right. So as you guys start taking the arena and cheering, you see a lot of the crowd is. Wow, I am way off to the side here. Good thing I caught that before we pushed in any further.
I'll be pushing in, all right.
What?
I bet.
What do you mean you bet?
I'm gonna die and be like Sophia.
yeah. No. It specifically says.
I need you.
One last time.
Each time it
Orange
specifically,
fine, they revive you
says
three
each time
Orange
it
is
takes
fiending
damage,
for it
I
now.
also take that
But
damage.
not you.
It does not say every time I
Alright.
take damage, they take
Oh,
damage.
okay.
So she doesn't take any of my damage, but I take half of hers.
Okay.
As you guys are going
Yeah,
over
that
last
is
minute
for,
battle
like,
plans and
squishy
battle
casters.
tactics, you hear the gate across
I'll
from
put it
you,
to you.
and you hear the roaring and
Well,
hissing
but
of
if
some
she's
kind of
gonna be up
reptile
close and
creature.
personal.
I'm more kill tech.
And it almost sounds like they're barking or communicating with each other.
The
Oh
dragon.
my god.
I'm not even gonna try it,
We'll
dude.
see. We'll see.
And at which point
get
you
it.
guys notice 6
You could give
shapes,
it to
tall,
me.
about your height shapes, come bolting out of this gated section. As 6 raptors, large feathered, like reptile creatures that kind of hunch over with their arms covered in claws and their large clawed feet that have huge talons on them.
Oh.
They got long straight tails and they kind of bend down,
I wanna,
making a very straight
These guys are
back.
quick.
Take my gun out.
You take your
Oh,
gun out.
really?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Wait, are we doing?
We need initiative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, Kyle, do you want to use? If you want to use, do you have minis?
Yeah, minis.
Like pull it out.
These are in jail. I need a jail. Your
Where?
jail, right here. Jail.
I got a jail for you.
As far as
Oh, thank you.
Crunch. The cat crunching video.
16.
No!
Hey, I got a. Well, I guess it's a. 15.
You're going to jail too, motherfucker.
I rolled a 6. Oh wait, I get advantage on these, don't I?
you should advantage on initiative as a barbarian.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
All right, the raptors take to the map. And you guys recognize these as when you were coming through Terradonia originally, before you really knew what was going on, and you're walking through the tall fields of grass, coming to the Jeep Depot. You remember you were being pursued by some of these reptilian creatures, and these ones look very similar to those.
Gotcha.
Maybe they're a little more of a desert color to them, where the other ones had more of like a dark green to kind of blend into the grass and forest.
There's no grass here, boy.
But there ain't no grass here, so they are a kind of beigeish color.
No grass. Must
But
be in Wisconsin.
let's see their initiative.
Drunken Wisconsin.
Yeah. It's because they don't have weed.
They don't got nothing
Are you
else.
ready for mine?
Man.
They got fields, and they got beer, and they got cheese.
And bush apple, apparently.
Is that all you care about, Jacob?
Today, yes.
I gotta roll their initiative.
I don't know
Holy
why
fuck.
What about bush
so
lime,
popular.
bro?
Bush apple?
Yeah.
Because it was gone.
Trying to
Oh,
see
really?
that apple
Yeah,
bush.
they discontinued it during my senior year of college, and
Oh,
I'm
really?
so pissed.
Oh. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
It's because you don't drink
Because
bush.
you're not a bush apple enjoyer.
You're not
Well,
a.
I've never
you're,
tried
you're
it.
not a bush
It's
enjoyer.
so good.
You take that back. What do you mean? Go touch grass? I got my hand on my
All right.
bush right now.
25 to 20.
23.
23.
23.
I'm at the top.
Yeah, you are.
Are these rocks big enough to see, or like too big to see over?
Yes,
Okay, can't see over the rocks.
correct.
Okay.
All right, 20 to 15.
15.
16. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I forgot that.
You can go first, so you can haste me.
You should run.
Should we do it right away or no?
No, probably
I mean, we
So
probably
Sigurd first?
Yes. I was probably gonna witch bolt.
These gotta be like a minimum. Can I climb the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna climb the rock.
Sweet.
Well, on your turn.
15 to 10.
11.
Well, Edme,
Why don't
Bob.
you shut up?
what'll it be?
You know, sometimes it's advantageous to be the very bottom because everything's happened, but it's almost like being at the top in a way.
10 to 5.
That's
6.
one way of looking at it.
It's almost like being first if you were last.
You know, I mean,
Technically, isn't any turn like being? It's like being first if you just think.
If
about
you think
it.
about it in a different order.
Hey, technically you're first, but everyone else has a
Okay.
surprise
if
round.
you ain't first, you're
At
last.
the top of the initiative is Dartha.
Thank you.
What is Dartha going to be doing?
Yeah.
Dartha wants to climb this rock, and this is within 10 feet, or like a 10-foot cube. This is kind of like weird being with hex.
Oh yeah, there's no cube.
Ain't no cube.
Well, I guess if it's within 5 feet, it would be like all of this.
Well,
Yeah.
10 feet. 10
Is
foot
it a
cube.
10-foot radius or 10-foot?
It's a 10-foot cube.
I should have just kept it on the fucking squares, dude.
Yeah.
That's okay. I figured
Next
that it
time.
would be like
It's
two
close enough.
conjoining ones. So like, if we're thinking like this as like the second row,
Yeah.
it would be these two. Would be the only two within 10 feet of each other.
Right.
For
These
sure.
wouldn't be within 10 feet.
I guess
These wouldn't be.
I guess even if you
Correct.
did it like my jank way, it still wouldn't hit more than 2 of them anyway. So.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I can hit 2 of them though.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this you're using?
I want to shoot them with my
The
gun.
burst fire?
Use the burst fire.
So
Yeah, I
they're
wanna
behind.
burst fire.
Okay, so you're moving.
But I'm
That's why
on
she's
top
getting
of
on
the
top.
rock.
Oh,
of
I
this
see.
one.
Okay, to climb up there, I'm just gonna need a athletics check from you to like jump up there because they are tall. It won't be your action to do it; it'll be part of your movement. But to see if you can actually do your hops up there.
Hop, hop, hop.
So it's a 17 minus 1, so 16.
Yeah, you can manage to get up there, and then you're gonna try burst firing. I'm gonna give them half cover because that other rock is right in front of them. Even like the angle isn't perfect. Like these rocks are almost the same height, so like you're able to see them, but not by too much.
I guess they'd get a bonus
So-
on saving throw.
Well, I'll say it's a bonus
How
to
long
their
is
saving
their
throw.
range? Because I don't have the range for these.
They're like a long range.
Oh, for the.
Would it be easier for
120
me to?
feet, I think. You
Yeah.
can definitely hit them anywhere in the arena.
Yeah, but would it be like? I guess could I avoid the half cover by going for like these guys in the back?
Well, there's the other.
If it would be half
It-
cover no matter what.
It's
then
gonna be
I'm
no
fine.
matter what,
Okay,
because those
that's fine.
rocks are really covering them up.
2 in
right
the
now.
front.
Okay.
Okay.
Yikes! One of them definitely fails, and the other one definitely succeeds. So it's
Like how
it's
that-
no damage, I believe, if they succeed, and then
2D.
Dex save or 2d8 damage.
yeah.
Okay.
So 2d8 to the other guy.
And that takes 10 bullets for a mag, so you can add 2 more
9
10
damage.
9
I got an 8
damage.
and a 1.
So you pull out this gun, and nobody here has seen a gun. So the moment you pull it out and you unload 10 rounds into this sand, and it hits one of the raptors, and it screams, and the whole crowd just goes, "What was that?" And you hear everyone just shouting amongst themselves, "What is that?
Magic.
It's so cool!"
Damn
want one.
it. We should have named ourselves We Have Guns.
We got it right now.
But you
Nobody
do
wants to
nine
listen to
damage.
C
Is that the
words.
end of Darth's turn?
Nobody wants to listen to C
Oh,
word.
fuck.
I only get 1 attack
would
when I'm
they?
doing
Yeah.
this.
He's only the smartest person.
That's what I'm gonna do then.
All right,
I'm all
that is the
done.
end of Darth's turn,
Good.
which brings us to the one that you shot.
I should have done aid before we started the fight.
You shot at
Yeah.
You can just do it now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'll do it.
This one
like,
is gonna
between
go.
fights.
Where's
So
that
that's the one I hit.
It's 8 hours. Well, I just don't want to use my action.
I can't quite get to me. Nope. Nope.
And then it's going to use the remainder of its movement speed to climb. And so it is up there on the rock, essentially, like it's hanging over the
What?
edge, climbing up to you. And then it's going to action dash. So it's going to get the rest of the way up there,
Oh.
and it's going to be
Oh,
in your
okay.
face.
Oh, yeah.
But that's its turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Which then brings us to this guy. I'm going to try to use this more.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit of a distance for me
The
to touch
stick.
these minis.
No, true.
I can
Oh,
make
yeah.
He's going to run right up to whoever this is.
Me.
This raptor just starts booking it across the sand. You see the sand kicking up behind it as it full tails towards you, and it's going to make an attack. It's actually, because it's running straight, it's going to pounce at you. So about when it's 20 feet away from you, as it picks up a fuck ton of momentum, you watch as it leaps across the air, and its talons are coming like right for your neck. So it's going to attack.
Oh, okay.
Does a 23 hit. Can you make a strength saving throw for me?
I didn't even get to answer.
He's gonna grapple you.
24.
Grapple
24.
nice.
It's gonna knock you
Ass.
prone.
Okay, you pass. It does 8 points of slashing damage, and then as you
Oh, fuck, I'm not raging.
manage to push it off after it attacks you, and it comes back in with a bite.
Nope.
It misses very poorly, and so it comes in with the bite, but you manage to like use your shell to push its head up into the air, and it falls back a little bit, and that's the end of his turn, which brings us to Sigurd Orin on deck.
Okay.
Sick. Sick nasty. Sieg nasty.
So wait, were you prone?
No, I'm not from.
I'm gonna
I'm fine.
cast Witch Bolt at a 2nd level onto the Utah Raptor that just jumped on.
All right, so that's a
Ranged
Is it
attack.
Utah Raptor?
Yeah, that's what it's called, no?
Yeah, they
Right?
are
That's what he
guitar
said.
raptors.
Yeah.
I thought you said Velociraptor.
No,
No,
they're like
No,
cousins.
those are actually smaller.
Yeah,
Utah
oh,
raptors
okay.
are the bigger ones. That's what everyone thinks velociraptors are, actually.
Damn,
Nice
is that what I
roll,
think it
Jurassic
is?
Park.
I think so. It looks-
Velociraptor
yeah.
sounds cooler
no,
than
that
Utah
does.
Raptor.
It does.
Fucking Mormon Raptor.
That one.
Natural one.
Yeah.
So they on a silvery
buddy,
barbs. Like,
no.
can you
You
silvery
need to
barbs?
jail that die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Use on
your
myself.
witch bolt just
can't.
completely misses and whiffs.
Goes
on
into
it.
the crowd and kills Charles.
It doesn't go into the crowd,
Kills
but it
Christian.
goes into the rock where Dartha's standing on.
It starts going and then it just kind of goes.
Really? Dude, really?
pulls a mask.
I'm too far away. No, I went. Yeah. yeah. That's my fault.
Is that the end of your turn, Sigurd?
No, I'm gonna schmooze. I'm gonna fly 10 feet. Wait, since I casted the spell.
Yeah. These things are about 20 feet in the air.
The rocks? Okay.
Yeah.
I only can fly 10 of it, so.
And I'd say the
5,
perimeter
10.
wall surrounding the inner arena is like 30, 35 feet tall.
Is this like, just like a pillar overhead? This?
You can run underneath it.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like a hole in there, but you can go on top too.
5, 10, 15, 20. 20. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Orin,
Orin.
and then Malachite on deck after some raptors.
I am, of course. What do all barbarians
Yes. Let's hear it.
And I'm gonna, wham!
Well, bam! Hit the guy in front.
I would like to think hardly about my decisions.
True as hell. Plus
true and
well, 13 hits.
No, just misses.
How many until?
All right.
You got like.
What about a
four? I think.
What about
I
a
gotta
dirty
go potty.
20?
Okay.
That does it.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you gotta stop putting liquid in your body.
I'm sorry. My
Not
throat
bad.
hurts. I keep drinking.
That
No,
would
that's
be...
fair. That's fair.
Or
Just
you
get
go
some
down
soup.
here.
Sorry. 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
15
on him.
points.
And
So
then-
that attacked you.
10, 15, 20.
I get to be on camera during a fight.
You do. Look at that.
It's so cool.
Is there any way I could climb up? No. There's not enough room for me to flank him.
No.
Up on the rock with Dartha? Yeah, there's definitely not enough room up there.
You could push him off the
She's
rock.
like fighting for the space.
No,
with
I
him.
don't have any attacks left because I missed my first one. I guess I'll stand here and hope that that guy doesn't turn around and flank me.
Sure thing.
Which guy?
Does he have your ancestral?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So
Wait,
he's
so
seeing
what-
like images of your ancestors right now haunting his ass.
Mhm.
That brings us to the Raptors.
I wanted to be on camera.
Let us see what the Raptors will be doing.
The Raptors.
No! Get away from
You
me!
got too close, man.
So that one's going to attack you twice.
What if...
What if what? What if it didn't?
Yeah, what if it didn't?
Too bad.
What if it read a book?
Does a
instead?
16 hit?
Nope.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Yo, let's go.
Here.
Just barely.
Wait, hold up.
Should I pull out my
13
armor?
points of slashing damage.
Halved.
It might be
Yeah.
worth it to punch them.
That's the end of his turn, which brings us to the next one.
And that's 10 feet of reach. Not that I need it right now, but
Right.
oh yeah, it does work in my favor to do that right now. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Do you want me to move him?
I mean, the arms are up for 10 minutes, so.
It's okay.
And
I'll
as
be over
you're
there in a
busy
second, Pookie.
fending off this raptor in front of you, you hear the snarling of another one come sprinting up behind you. It grabs the back of your shell and tries to bite your neck from inside. It's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Sorry, Pookie.
It misses its first one. Switching dice.
No, don't do that.
Natural 20.
Fuck you.
For, wait,
No!
Kyle,
On
on the
range.
nat 20, I'd like to use Warding Flare.
What does that do?
Disadvantage.
Oh, I have in range. I guess Silvery Barbs it.
That
Let's go.
sucks. That sucks.
Mine's
Wait, what
30
the hell is
feet.
warding?
No, actually, I think I can't
Warding
see you through
flare?
a rock.
Yeah,
I've never
heard that before.
You've never heard that before?
No,
That's
is
like
that-
all Shadowheart's good for.
Oh.
It literally just imposes disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. That's crazy.
All right. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, all right.
All right, but it's not natural.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. You're welcome.
You're out of my line of sight, Psych.
I was so excited about that.
Not yet.
Keep 13 points of
Keep
slashing
edging.
damage. 13.
Okay.
Keep edging.
That is the end of their turn, which brings us to Malachite.
All right, let me mark off
Then
my
it is
Warding
Ed May.
Flare. And then I would also like to use a... Sorry, here.
Move far away.
One,
It's okay.
two,
Let's conserve. If
Right,
we
that's
can
what
do
I'm
this
thinking.
without
Yeah.
spells, let's do
Right.
it.
And let me check.
If we can do this
again
without
on
spells,
my
which will...
and like
Well,
each
it's only
square is
first
still
phase.
5, right? Yeah.
I have 4 first and 3 seconds, so.
You're right. Okay, so I was here.
But how many third? How many fourth? What about fifth? I know
So,
you
Kyle, are we in agreement that this guy on the rock is within 30 feet of
yeah,
me
it's
if I'm
dominate
standing
person.
next to the rock? Yeah. I just couldn't remember how tall it was. Okay, so
I've definitely got it.
I was trying to see if I could get it to look less reflective on the TV.
Run the. I'm surprised.
I think that
oh,
looks
you couldn't.
fine.
Oh, I think it's because it has the chroma key on it, so it's like weird.
Oh yeah, you're totally right.
It's also probably because this is on there too.
Yeah, that too. But it's like it has that weird glare because of like the chroma key.
Yeah, that looks
yeah,
better.
that looks better.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like there's
Actually, sun reflecting on it.
Alrighty, Roo. Okay, I'm going to channel Divinity Radiance of Dawn. Not that there's any magical darkness, but that's dispelled.
You're an Earth Genasi, and you're a fucking light.
Yeah, that was his whole thing the whole
I
time.
have to bring the light under the mountain, or otherwise we would just
Yeah.
all be dead.
He needs to photosynthesize.
Exactly.
If the moss doesn't grow on his
Synthesis.
people, then they die.
The moss is coming.
All enemies or all hostiles within 30 feet must make a con save.
Must make a cuck check.
Pretty much.
Con
Or in every
save.
night.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 4 of them
So
got
four
the
con
same
saves?
Not anymore. She's
check.
faithful, bro. She hugged me.
She-
That was genuine happiness in her
You're in love with a
eyes.
stripper.
16.
It happens to the best of us, okay?
What's the DC?
Or it just happens to Oren.
You
It doesn't
ever
have
heard of
the
a
DC.
tragic hero concept?
It would have been over for you.
would've died?
16 passes.
Kyle
Alright,
murdered
I
you.
think. 'Cause this doesn't have
16
a D.
again.
It doesn't have a
Absolute
DC listed, so I'm
murder.
assuming it's just
It's your
against
spell
my-
DC. Yeah.
Yeah, my spell DC is 14.
Natural 1.
Damn.
So I got 1.
Double
And
damage.
he takes double damage. And then the other one got 15.
Okay, so it is half damage on a save.
Okay.
And
And double damage for the natural 1
double
guy.
damage for this.
Double,
So
double, double,
the
double, natural
normal
one.
He's been untouched.
the normal
He's up there.
damage is 13.
So 26 for the natural.
Yeah. So 7 cuz half rounded up.
Yeah.
7 for it, the save. 13 for normal, 26 for the natty
This
one.
is getting fun
Okay.
anyway.
Damage taken. All of them are still standing, though your
Okay.
attack did do a devastating amount of damage.
Yep. And then
I was
Edmund, you're on deck.
Shield of
Yes.
Faith on Orin.
Nice.
Wait,
Is
shield
that
of
the
faith on
end?
me?
I don't really need to do that.
Alright, so that
You're
there's
barbarian.
one raptor
You're
and then
fine.
you.
Unless, do you think it'd be helpful? I think it'd be helpful because you're like
Has
getting
anyone
shit
hurt
on
me?
right now.
It's only because
No,
my ass
you're
is gonna
back
get
there, right?
swarmed.
Yeah, I'm best me.
Right. I think
But if
that'll
you
be
want to give it to
helpful.
someone else, that's fine
Well,
too.
I'd rather give you that than
Because I'm trying to keep them all
You
like.
got pack tactics.
yeah. I'll give you Shield of Faith because it's 2 AC.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all gonna run up on
Oh,
him.
20 AC, baby!
Right. So that's gonna be
They're gonna run
nine
up on him.
dash.
Ah!
That's the end of his turn.
Fuck you.
Edmund, it is now your turn.
Edme would like
To Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
form of dread.
Yeah.
Wow. This hurt.
Alright, so you're going in your form of dread.
Yeah.
So
This
Edme,
is the first.
her jaw just
But-
kind of like falls and detaches as
I
these
have
large
3.
mandibles.
She's turned
Oh.
large.
You have
No.
3?
She stays her size. And her forearms begin to extend into very
We can just
long and
represent
lengthy.
that.
And her skin starts to split and turn black with a carapace, and she looks like a spider.
Save one of them.
It
for
says
the
it's a
dragon.
bonus action. Does that mean I can still Eldritch Blast?
Yes. You can agonizing blast.
You can Eldritch Blast in your spider form. Does it come out of your ass?
Yeah, and I can.
Well,
I can
she's
roll.
not
Sorry,
like she's
your
not a spider. She
thorax?
still has her arms. They're
Oh.
just more spider looking.
Yeah, but I can
I-
just
also.
hairy.
Yeah,
I
she
keep
just
thinking
looks
she turns
scarier.
into a
She
big
still
s-
keeps her shape.
They're
I get
just
to roll
hairy and
additional
there's meat in
necrotic
them.
die when I'm
You
in
do?
form of dread. So,
Which one you shooting at?
which ones are bad guys?
This one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Yeah.
I'll shoot this one.
Okay. Bless you.
Bless you.
Ooh, that's not a painful.
You have 2
Oh, yeah.
beams, so
Nice.
technically you can
Kyle,
hit
which one
different ones.
which one
I'm just gonna hit one
failed?
twice
Or like
because
which one
they're
had the
kind of in
nat
a
one
line.
on that roll?
It's one of the ones like in front of I think it was this guy right here.
This guy?
one?
Okay, so this is the one that I did the most damage to.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'm doing this
Okay.
guy.
I also hit that guy once. So.
Sure.
Hit him.
I mean, yeah, he's
With
not.
the rhythm.
I'm hitting this
Make
guy.
your attack rolls.
I'm just trying to be strategic.
Yeah, we gotta gang
This
up
is
on him.
jail
Get him
die.
off.
Yeah. They're gonna mob one of our guys, so we gotta mob one of their guys. And
I wish that I didn't exist in this world.
Did you roll really bad?
I swear,
You shoot 2 beams, right?
80% of the words you say are some iteration of that after you roll.
That's what I thought. 12?
That misses.
Well, this might not. 10.
That also misses.
Damn.
Wait, what did you add to it?
7.
Damn. You need to jail
wild.
those too.
Yeah.
This is all my D fucking 20s. I have 1.
Just roll 2d10s for your hit.
Wait, you keep
I don't-
forgetting about your wand.
What about my wand?
Your wand is a +2 to hit and +2 to damage.
Oh, so what
Okay,
about
so does 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I'm using my wand for one of those.
Okay.
So 14.
I assume you would be attuned in using your wand throughout this.
Yes.
I keep
I-
thinking she has a sword.
Am.
No, and
What
your
is
wand
what is Edme's
it's like
identity?
3 spider legs like intertwining, and then it's roped with web. And it's got like spider fangs hanging off the bottom. It's definitely a spider-esque wand. So it's 1d10.
No, hang on. I'm looking at my my extra die.
I think it's a
That's
d6.
mine. That's my S pen. You have an S pen.
It doesn't say. Is it a D10 or D6 for the Eldritch Blast?
D10.
D10 for the Eldritch
Right,
Blast. For your other thing.
So that is. I think the other thing is a D6. And then I also get to add +4 because of the agonizing blast.
Once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with an attack and damage roll against the creature, you can replace the damage type with necrotic damage while you are using your form of dread.
It also
You can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the necrotic damage the target takes. So you get to, if you switch it to necrotic, you can roll an additional d10 on it.
Okay, so it's necrotic then.
Yeah, so it's 2d10.
2d10.
So that's kind of insane.
And then I get that +4 because agonizing, right?
Yeah,
So 7.
and then +2 from the wand.
Wait, 17. +4, 21. +2. 23.
23 points of damage.
Necrotic.
To which guy was that again?
This little skelly boy.
Okay. All right. You shoot, and you take a big chunk out of his leg, but it's still up and standing. Is that the end of your turn, Edme?
Yeah.
At this one.
All right.
Nope, one more.
15.
No. Oh.
Guava! Oh, wait, that's not 8 characters.
I'm ready
Nor
to
does that have a
freaking-
special one.
I yelled it, so it's an
It's all caps.
exclamation. Yeah, all caps exclamation point.
No. No.
He's trying to go to the side.
What?
Where do you want him? I can put him somewhere.
What?
So he's on the ground.
He's on the ground.
Yeah, he's
fine.
on the ground.
He's on the ground.
Pants on the
But you can
ground.
hear him running on the ground.
Squirrels in my
behind you.
pants. Squirrels.
That's the end of his
Squirrels.
turn. That brings us to Dartha.
Pants on the
SIMP
ground.
squirrels in my pants.
We're at the top of the initiative.
So he's not within 10 feet of me, though.
The guy down there? No.
Okay. But
But the one in front of you is.
Yeah. I'm going to spend a key point as my bonus action to pull out my arms.
Okay.
So
You're-
please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. 18.
What's my modifier?
I think that passes. I can't imagine seeing yours
It's
above
plus
like
5, so I think it'd be a 17 is my dexterity. Because
It
what
goes
is
off
it?
your spell save,
Yeah, but it's a dexterity, so it would be.
but it goes off
Dexterity.
your spell save,
which is wisdom, I think.
which is wisdom.
So which would be. Is that the 14?
Yes.
Yeah. So he succeeds.
That's stupid. Okay. Alright, so nothing happens there. Okay, but
Sigurd's
my
on
arms are
deck.
out.
Alright.
So now I am going to hit him once.
All right.
I can hit him twice for my action.
Yeah, I believe so.
Points of damage.
So I'm gonna hit him once.
All right.
And you've been rolling bad. You.
So. Sorry.
Yeah, it does suck.
But that's gonna be an unnatural 20.
That hits.
Okay. That's 12 damage.
All right, 12 damage.
Okay.
You give him a good punch in the side.
Yeah.
But you're not used to fighting these large reptiles, so you're kind of unfamiliar where to really hit. But it looks like it did some damage.
Is there any way that I can like punch him? But I really I want to try to knock him off the rock.
You'd have to use an action to push him, but you've already used your action to attack.
Okay, well then I'll attack him again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna poof.
You're gonna poof?
Yeah, it's well above 20.
What was that?
It's a 17 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits. Definitely hits.
Okay. 9. And that's 14 damage. How's he looking?
Very bloodied. Almost, he's on death's door.
You're
just hitting him in the same spot, and you're feeling like you're
You don't
breaking
even
through the
need that
hide.
flurry of blows. Just hit him with the bonus action.
I use my bonus action for my arms.
Fuck!
I use my arms as...
Is there anything else, Dartha?
I mean, it's almost worth it to, Furia blows him.
You can't use a bonus action for
You're
it.
gonna blow him?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's nothing I can do to
No.
hit him again?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
And then if I wanted to use my reaction to like dodge, that would be like I could use
You
a
have to use step of
key
the
point
wind or
in the
whatever.
moment, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be fine for one hit. That's something that can heal. I'm not worried. I'm good.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn. I look at him menacingly.
That's the end of your turn.
Now it's his turn.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, Edme.
The one that you're fighting with is next.
Oh wait, that.
I heard that shit, Jamal.
Nice try, pal.
Who could have done that? No one
Jacob
on
just
camera,
farted.
that's for sure.
That one still has my spirits on it.
Yes. Okay. Oh, which gives it disadvantage.
Haha.
It just rolled really good too.
For Step of the Wind, you still need a bonus action.
Oh,
Oh.
natural 20 and a natural 18, so it
What
definitely
the-
hits you.
Damn.
Oh, they're fighting.
Sorry, I
Wait,
tried.
who's
Yeah.
hitting me?
Wait.
That's Edme.
That's Edme?
Edme, yeah.
That might have hit
Your
you.
girlfriend.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were the creature. I thought you were me. Where's the Ashtamir on there?
You guys are dating?
Oh,
No, we changed it because she made her
for
spider.
Edme and Kyle.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what confused me.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Sorry.
The
That's
dead
fair, that's
elf
fair.
princess?
So
Yeah.
it hits you once.
Type. Just once?
Yes.
So you got an 18 and a 20.
That was with the disadvantage because of Zach's thing.
Oh.
So 10 points of slashing damage, and then it's going to attack you again at disadvantage. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
I tried.
Wait, if that's my armor class, does
Yeah.
it hit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I tried.
7 points of slashing damage.
Well,
that is the end of his turn. Then it is the one confronting Dartha.
That was all the bonus points I got.
It's
for
on death's
becoming a
door,
spider.
but it's going to spend its time attacking you still. Because it doesn't see a way out without it dying. So it is going to...
Is that-
You see,
Yeah.
like, you can see it calculating its strategy. Like,
Is
this
that
thing is pretty
witness
smart.
me?
Clever
And it's-
girl.
Yeah, it's trying to decide if it wants to flee or if it even can flee. And it has decided that it cannot. And so it's going to continue its assault.
Fight or flight, man.
I respect that.
12 does not hit.
No.
What are you doing down there?
A 24 does hit, though.
No.
Your mom.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
My mom would never do that. She's a
13
nice
points of
woman.
slashing damage.
she
Okay,
did with
As it
me.
rakes its claws across your back.
Right.
That is going to be the end of his turn, which brings us to Sigurd or
Family
Nordek.
affair.
Okay. I'm pulling my assault rifle. I'm pulling that bitch out.
All right.
We have guns, for real.
We have.
we have.
And you know what I'm gonna do?
We out here.
You're gonna
We
shoot
out
it?
here. We
Yep.
out here.
The one that's on Darther is almost dead.
Yeah.
I'll shoot at that one.
All right, make an attack roll.
Shoot him through both
Killing my-
eyeballs.
Well, no, just so you
Getting
can
my
leave.
kill?
Just so you can go somewhere.
No,
Oh,
just so
you
you
have
can
mobile,
leave
don't you?
without.
She could have left. She could have left at any
I don't
point.
think that I do actually. I
Oh,
don't know
never
what
mind.
I don't know what feats I have or why I don't have mobile.
Well,
But
you-
there's some reason, and we
you
were
should
like,
have
"This
it
is dumb."
written down.
A 19 to hit.
That hits.
Yay!
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
but-
maybe you should have a different one because Dartha can literally just like and then run away.
Yeah.
But whatever. Hey, you rolled good for once, so
This is honestly just petty. This is you
Yeah,
taking away my kill.
We all get the
15.
$2,000. in the head.
Points of damage.
Piercing, yeah.
Yeah, you. So as you're
I do.
fighting this thing face to face, all of a sudden a bullet
we
just
talk about this all the
goes
time.
through one eye and out the other, and the brains of this raptor are blown across Dartha's face
Ew.
as the creature is now dead.
Gross.
Oh, fine. Are you gonna melee by any chance?
Probably not.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck
I
that
got-
shit
I got-
on out.
Pew pew.
So you don't have a sword, or
Okay. 15. Alright, that's where I will
All right.
end my turn at.
Orin, it is now your turn.
Ah!
Malachite
Okay, so
on
I,
deck.
I've decided to stop being a little bitch. I'm going to recklessly
It's not
attack
easy.
and also use
Okay.
Grey Weapon Master.
All right. On which one?
My first one. Any of these get hit? I don't remember.
They've all been.
this is the
touched
guy
a
that
little bit.
got
This is the
hit
guy that's
worst.
almost dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Kyle
Well,
didn't say how dead he was,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he was the one that got hit the most.
He was the one
Yeah,
that
this is
definitely-
the first one
Yeah.
that I'm gonna hit.
It looks bloody.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Not AK.
24
That hits.
for the first one.
That'd be crazy.
So, oh wait, sorry, I forgot to. What is it? -5 plus
Yeah.
10?
That's
not
minus
right.
5.
That's not right.
You still hit.
Yeah. So that is 1d12 plus 18. I got a 6, so 24 on that one.
Why do I do
You
that?
actually, you just kill it. Like you bring it to
Yes!
its exact hit point.
I get to make another attack as a bonus action. I love Great Weapon Master.
So you crush this thing, and you're aiming for the head, but it's very fast, and so the head just kind of like it moves its head, but you still like hit it right in the center of its back, and you just plow through it, and you
Get
you
it right
feel
in
the
the
neck sever from the spine, and it is dead on
That's
the field.
fucking dead.
Ah!
That's
I
what
turn
wet drinks are
around.
made of.
Is it?
Yeah.
Once again, Grey Weapon Master, reckless
boy.
attack. This
Yeah.
one is going to be.
And his penis.
14.
That just hits.
Okay.
What?
I think I do have mobile because why is my speed 50?
Because monks are fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Spend money I don't have
This
on
one
you
is
guys.
29 damage. I'm hitting this one.
Gorilla.
Okay. How much was that? 29.
29.
All right, he's still standing.
And then
Definitely bloody.
I'll just hit him one more time.
All right.
This one I've already gone with the Great Weapon Master. I don't think it hits. No.
Okay.
It doesn't hit. Whatever it is, it doesn't hit.
For sure. Is that the end of your turn, Orin?
I'll
At
back
either we should
up.
have plus 15 movement speed as a monk.
I'll just move back to right here.
We're 8th level, so you should
No,
have
that's
plus
the end of my
15 movement speed
Okay.
from just your monk.
So
So we
if
have
you hit-
45. I don't know where the extra 5
killed him.
is from.
You fucked that guy up.
Yeah, you don't get to 20 until 10th level.
Then I do have mobile.
Yeah, that was
Alright.
You'd be at, you should be at 55 then.
I'm at 50. Well,
Because mobile is 10.
Who's
Mobile is
this?
10 feet.
That's me.
That's
oh, I
him,
I didn't realize that I get faster.
Yeah.
So you got these
yeah.
two.
At 6th level you go up plus 5, and then again at 10th level.
Okay.
Can you move this one walking on this
And then at
kind of
14th
trajectory
level.
behind Edme?
And 18th. Yeah. That's enough.
Stay away from Edme.
Do you want him all the way behind Edme?
Yeah.
Oh, I
This is
thought you
saying
wanted
my
him flanking.
miscellaneous mod is
That is
15.
flanking.
Oh, this is Edme.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right.
Because my base
Even
speed
it-
is
Edme
35.
alone.
Huh?
Is
My
it
base speed is
flanking, or does it have to be
35.
like here?
As a wood elf.
Yeah, probably there.
Hold on.
No, it should be only 50.
Unnatural 20.
Kyle, what was the movement speed?
Miss.
Something is off.
It definitely has enough.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
25, 30,
30,
35, 40.
or yeah, 30, 50, 40.
It probably has at least like 50.
But it can't
The
go
12
here
misses,
without
so it hits
getting an
once.
Oh,
opportunity.
yeah, no, they do get 35.
Oh.
I'm just
So
a guy.
then I don't have
Well, I
level.
could go this way because it
No,
started
okay,
here,
so yeah,
5,
'cause
13
10,
35
20,
plus
25,
15.
30, plus 5.
Yeah, it's even
Okay,
cheaper.
then yeah.
So.
That's
So
the
I
end
do
of
not
his
have
turn,
level.
No.
which brings us to Malachite. Edme on deck.
You'd be at 60.
Cool. Okay.
Edme about to beat
I
some
must have bumped my
asses.
scores up.
With the
probably
ones
got my
next to
dex up.
Edme, which one?
If you're
Nah,
like when
leave
your
that
character
to me.
leveled up, it like
I'm not
could
gonna
have
get
like
both of them.
messed like
The
when
big
you,
brute
leveled
guy in
up,
the back.
like,
The
Gorilla
bigger
looks
raptor.
worse.
something
Okay.
like that.
That would give me a 16. Ooh, I'd be lethal.
Well, you'll have to wait till level 12 for the next
True.
three.
I'm gonna do.
In like
Toll
2
of
years'
the
time.
Dead.
Toll of the Dead.
You can get
Toll of
one.
the Dead.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Zach never likes when I use that.
Fail.
That's because it's the
Cool.
only thing you ever
2d12.
use, and you have
It's
a
good.
whole entire list of
It's
cool
so good.
spells.
It's so good,
It's so
though.
good. The other ones are niche. What do you want?
I'm just mad that it's a save or suck, and I always suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
17 damage.
All right, so you watch as this raptor just starts like reeling its head as if it's like its mind is getting concussed or something is happening within it, and it's like really losing it, and then it just bashes its head into the wall next to it, and it dies.
Nice.
Sounds like a movie we watched.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Malachite?
I'm going to move next to this raptor here. And
Okay.
then I don't think I really can do anything bonus action-y that I really want to do. I don't think I have anything.
So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Can you move this up to Mr. Siegfried?
No.
Running
15, 20.
far away from Orin,
Yeah.
keeping its distance.
Yeah.
What if
And it kind of ran pretty straight for a second.
Also,
there, so
this
it's going
one
to attempt to
specifically does
pounce.
fire damage only.
Pounce.
It's going to pounce on you as it comes running around the rock.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit,
It matches.
so that hits.
Have
And
I
you
used my
roll
reaction yet? It's been my turn, has it?
Yeah, you do get a
have
reaction.
not used a
I used
reaction.
silvery barbs.
All right, so that's disadvantage.
Yes. And I'll give.
So roll again. I disadvantage.
Who's up next player wise?
I rolled higher.
Fuck. Who's up next player
Orin's
wise?
right after you.
No,
Ed May's up next.
it's not his turn.
Oh, right.
You get advantage on your next d20.
So I need you to roll strength saving throw
Okay.
as you take 9 points of slashing damage.
I rolled an 18 on the die.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Minus 1 to 17.
Okay,
You
so you
lose!
managed to hold your ground, and it's going to.
How much slashing damage?
It did 9,
9? Okay.
Ah, they're fine.
and it's going to attack you again. It's going to
Mhm.
bite at you.
No.
Natural 20.
Fuck! That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it just might hurt.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Yup.
I'll ward
Oh.
flare.
All right. So
Oh, okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
18 on the die.
Sure.
I'm gonna use-
It's not that 20.
Yeah, it's still better.
Is this hitting you or him?
No, me.
I'm gonna use my spirit shield to reduce 2d6 damage.
12
on him.
points of damage as it comes. It bites you on the arm and starts
Wait.
pulling you across the sand.
Yeah. Reduce 8 from that.
Not bad, not bad. That is the
Thank you.
end of its turn. That brings us to
Is she
Edme.
alive? Oh, hey, what
Edme
was the
says, "Hey, guy in
what
front
was
of
the
me.
healing on?
I'll just blast."
for the
Okay.
Does
the
that-
Make it to attack.
potion.
But I get
Disadvantage?
advantage
You have
on the
Warcaster.
first
She has
roll.
Warcaster.
Oh, okay.
I get advantage on the first roll because Corey
Yeah.
said so.
Yeah.
From silver bar.
Oh
I
yeah.
need to borrow one.
Is it 2d4 plus anything
Oh,
or
that's
just
good.
I think
2d4?
so. Yeah, normally I use the people.
Or the
Patch.
potion?
No
What,
way.
2d4
Well, you got a
plus
15.
anything?
This
or
was
just
my
2d4?
advantage roll, so
For what?
okay.
healing
But then I get
potions
to
like
add
that.
+2 because my one.
Oh, 2d4
So
plus 2.
oh, plus 7.
Plus
So
9.
plus 9. 24 on the first one.
You might want to just change your modifier thing to +9 since you're going to be always equipped with that wand.
True,
Okay.
actually.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
14.
That just hits.
Nice.
Okay, and so I get to do 3d10 because it's necrotic.
Yes.
Yo, you're gonna absolutely murk this guy.
Yeah, this guy's cooked.
I'm gonna kiss him on his butt.
Why would you do that?
What?
You're gonna kiss his cloaca?
Yo, 3 through 3.
3, 3,
That's
3.
fucked up. 9
3.
plus
3.
2 plus 4, so 15 necrotic. That's kind of
Okay.
trash.
And then another one.
No, that was for all. That was for both.
Oh.
That goes to this guy. Okay, he's still standing.
What?
I rolled really bad. I rolled
All right.
3 on
Is that
each
the end of your turn,
D10.
Edme?
Yeah, because if I move, he hurt
You
me.
blow off more of his chunks and flesh, but he still lives. Which brings us to the next one. Who's this? That's Malachite up in the grill.
Me.
One. So it's going to attack Malachite. It's right there.
Aye.
Man,
Yeah.
that shit tastes good. How do they do that?
Does a 21 hit?
Chemicals.
You're.
Look,
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Alright, so 21 hits.
Yep.
It goes to bite at you, and it does 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and then I'm rolling my con save. I got a 20, so yay, nat 20.
Dartha, it is now your turn.
You said 12 points?
Yes.
Oh, also, I want to use... Oh, I just used my reaction, never mind. You said 12 points of damage?
Yep, 12 points of
I'd like
damage.
to hop down off this rock and flank this,
Alright. So you see it fighting Malachite, so you hop down, and
I
you...
flank.
Yep, you're
Yeah,
flanked.
and
You kind
I
of
would
throw
like
your
to
gun
go-
to your side as it
It's
wraps
on a
around.
strap, so
Yep.
I sling it back. And plus I'm using my astral arms.
Yeah.
So I've got 10 feet of movement, or 10 feet of reach.
Start
So-
punching it with your astral arms.
First one at advantage is going to be an 18 plus 8.
Hits.
Okay.
I keep forgetting I've gifted the gem dragon.
Yo, so
Siegward's on
good.
deck.
You could be like,
So that's 10 damage.
Okay.
what does it do?
Is he up still?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Second
Well,
attack.
That was the first hit it's taken.
2d8 force damage.
Oh,
and a
really?
push up to-
Okay, highest one is going to be a
yeah.
19.
That hits.
Ultra Scuzz though.
Wow, it's so weird just getting like such a high number for a roll
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
after playing like
Rolling
caster after
well.
caster. I know. Me rolling well? What is this?
Never happens.
It really doesn't. 15.
That hits. Or is that damage?
That was damage.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
He's still standing. You gonna keep going?
Yeah. Bonus attack, but that costs a key point.
No, it doesn't. Your regular bonus action
Oh.
attack does not. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Bless you.
I'll attack another
Bless.
time.
Plus.
Bless
Thank you.
Plus.
That's a 27.
That hits.
I cast
You're
Bless.
just punching the shit out of this raptor.
And that's another 15 damage.
Alright. It's still alive, but it is bruised and bloodied.
Okay.
Is that the end of Dartha's turn?
I'm gonna let out an angry roar at it, and then yeah, it's my turn. I dare that thing to run away from me right now. I dare that thing.
So true.
It is done.
This one's probably lower.
Alright,
Nope.
so now the one in front of Edme is gonna attack her.
It's a layer. Because it's an
Oh,
instrument.
Layer.
Or
No.
I think I got my guys.
No.
I'm not done yet.
No.
That is right. Okay. Does a because the one that attacked her died. That's what I'm getting confused about. Does a unnatural 20 hit?
No.
Thank you. Does a 23 hit?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh. In total, you take 23 points of piercing and slashing
Jacob
damage.
didn't get to hear the unhinged thing that
23?
you said last
Yeah,
week.
and that is the end of its turn, which brings us to Sigurd Orin on deck.
I'll tell you.
I
Malachite on deck after that.
Yeah.
I am going to cast Shocking Grasp, the cantrip,
Okay.
onto the guy that is 5 feet in front of me.
Okay.
Sheball. 10 to hit.
That
I mean,
misses.
sorry, 9 to hit.
That
Hell
definitely
yeah,
misses.
dude.
You go to shock it, but it's too fast, and it just kind of ducks to the side.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, that's the end of Sigurd's turn. Orin.
Sprint. Or not sprint, but you know, 5,
Yeah.
10, 15.
Run at a normal speed.
Run at a normal speed, but slightly faster than most turtles. Which one looks more hurt? I assume this one.
Yes.
I'm gonna Grey Weapon Master, Reckless Attack. You know the
Yes.
Dezeal here.
Well, you don't need a
Dezeal.
reckless attack, you just flank.
Is this oh yeah, I guess that is
I mean, you
Yeah.
could just like if you're you're flanking with this one.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah,
And then
okay, that's
you
fine.
can also-
So
you
for
can-
this one, not
Not
reckless, but
reckless.
Grey Weapon Master. What is that?
9.
12.
That misses.
Okay. Second attack,
Yeah.
Grey Weapon Master. This
That'll
one,
hit.
however, is a 19.
That hits. That
Well,
definitely hits.
yeah, whatever. So, please. Ooh, another 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
My God.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you once again bring them all down on this thing and crush it beneath the weight of your hand. It did not stand a chance.
And then
bonus action.
bonus action attack with the momentum.
To the other one.
Yes.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Not reckless.
Not
Kill him.
reckless.
18 plus whatever reckless.
18
hits.
on the die,
Okay.
yeah.
Another D. Another
You
D.
scare me.
Maximum damage. 30 points of bludgeoning.
30 points of bludgeoning. As you hit this one, you realize it's kind of unscathed, like it hasn't been damaged too much. And so you slam into it, and it kind of pushes itself back off the mall ever so slightly. It takes the full damage, but it is still standing. But you devastated it. It's certainly bloodied after that. You could tell you broke
It's
like half
only
of its
got-
rib
yeah, I
cage.
was gonna say, it's got one
And it
collapsible
still wants to stand
It still
up.
wants to. It's
Yeah,
in
tough cookie.
fight or flight right now.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
All right, that is the end of Oran's turn, which brings us to Malachite.
Okay.
I'll blow my nose.
I'm
No.
linking with you.
You are flanking with me,
But you are a
which...
spellcaster, aren't
But
you?
I have a stick.
You have a stick.
I have stick,
The stick of truth.
which
Stinky stick.
I didn't get myself a magical weapon yet, so it's kind of suck ass.
It's so
but, like,
freaking expensive here.
No, I know.
But maybe that's what you can spend your 2,000 gold on.
Yeah.
It's that dragon, and we did not get any information on
Idmay,
the
you are
dragon.
on deck.
I mean, I have some, but like,
I mean, I'll just fucking
I'd make gonna
Toll of the Dead
cock.
again.
What?
Okay, wisdom save. Which
Yeah.
which one?
The one that I'm standing next to.
stupid
Okay.
idiot.
Stupid
there.
idiot freaking dies.
Stupid freaking mouse freaking
15.
dies.
Passes.
All right, so it doesn't take any damage.
Right.
Damn.
So that is that the end of your turn, Malachite?
Yeah.
All right, which brings us to the one that Orange is devastated. It's going to, afraid of you. Well, actually, now it's being taunted by you, but it can't acknowledge the strats and that. It's going to keep pressing into Sigurd there.
No, you should run away.
But it is nervously attacking him. Does a 16 hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second one misses.
Nice.
I'll just use a spirit shield on him. Reduce 9, whatever it is, reduce 9.
Okay, you take no damage.
Oh, sick.
That's the end of his turn, which brings us to Edmay.
Edmay is standing here. Who
Yep.
here is
That's
bad?
the
This
bad
guy?
guy.
No,
Yeah, that
no,
guy.
that's me, bro. Don't hit me.
That
Guy
one's
is
bad.
the only
That-
bad guy?
That guy's
There's another one over
There's
there.
There's
one
also
over
this
here,
guy.
but hit this one.
hit.
Hit
Yeah.
These
hit-
raptors
hit
did not
this
stand
one.
a chance to you guys, and you can tell that the crowd is like,
Oh,
because this has been like less than like 12 seconds.
Oh, that's
that all
true.
This has happened.
Oh yeah.
We're fucking dumb.
Man, I love D&D time dilation.
I'm trying something different.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Crazy.
Show it to him. Give it to him.
Fuck you, pink dye.
Dude, I'm so glad that we locked in at 10-1.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'd be like, no.
Well, we're only at the first round here, pal.
True.
Unnatural 20,
That hits.
11.
All
We
right.
still weren't in favor to
To
win this.
the one that they're fighting.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Okay.
Try that one.
It's still standing.
Weighted dice.
But you.
No, that wasn't points.
Oh, I thought
That
that.
was my second beam.
Oh, to hit.
I hit
You-
the second
Oh,
tower.
the 11 missed.
What?
I thought that was your damage. My bad. So just one beam hit.
Wait, do I add +4 or do I roll? Oh, I add 4, my bad. 16.
Nice.
Necrotic.
Very nice.
Necrominant.
That actually kills it. And so you
Nice.
manage to, it's like opening its mouth to devour Sigurd. And right as it's about to lay another bite into him, you shoot your Eldritch Blast across the battlefield and you blow off the top jaw of this raptor.
Sigurd's
and the
like,
necrotic energy starts
"Whoa."
seeping into the wounds of the raptor, killing it. That
I
ends
bow.
his
I
life,
turn to the.
which brings us...
Necromancy.
Is that the end of your turn, Edmund?
Yeah.
That brings us to Dartha,
Alright.
the very injured raptor
Kill
before you.
it! Break its
War
legs!
cry, and I hit.
Suck it off!
So, wow, a 19 and a 1. Good for that. Okay, so, and that hits. It's
All right.
another 27. And then a 24.
That
25,
both
sorry.
definitely hit.
So it's gonna be 11 damage for the first one,
Okay.
and then it's gonna be 14 damage.
14 damage.
Do I kill it?
Yes, you do absolutely kill it. You start beating it up to the point where you're able to like get, like you almost start manhandling it like you're grabbing a cattle or something. Like you're getting it around the neck, and you manage to get your hands around the neck, and you snap the neck of the raptor. And Malachite's just standing there like watching this happen.
Okay, and
and the
I
raptors
just
are,
give you like a golf clap with my shield in my face,
As
just
soon
like.
as soon as it's all done, I like raise my arms and I like look at the crowd. I'm definitely
they're all
trying to like hype up the crowd.
Yeah, I'm out in the middle like.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm standing there like this. I gotta be all nonchalant.
You're up against you're really Gara-ing it right now. You're like,
I got my hands in my pockets like.
It's fucking mewing.
real.
you got glasses on. You like.
Now it is approximately 11 o'clock. Did you guys want to push into the next section of the fight? It would be 2 creatures you're fighting, or did you guys want to save this for the next session? Leaving it up
We
to
can
the
do it
table.
quick. We can do it quick.
2 creatures?
It's 2 carnosaurs.
I think
We can do it.
We can do those two
We
for
could
now.
do 2
You wanna do
creatures.
two? Okay.
And
then leave off there.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
do
then
the
we'll do
rest
the
of the
2
next
bigger
time.
fights.
Okay. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom really quick. The guys kind of like a bunch of people come out and start picking up the bodies and cleaning up, and you guys are allowed to have like 10 minutes to yourself.
10
to do whatever
minutes!
you
10
want.
minutes?
Kyle, I thought you said 5! 10 minutes makes a difference!
10 minutes
Sorry,
makes a
5
big
minutes.
difference.
I changed my answer back to 5.
We should have been
Because you're right,
nonchalant.
I did say 5.
Yeah, true. Why did you have to freak out, bro?
Because I already I picked the spells I was preparing.
Just
I'm just
repick
like
it.
being a spider skittering around.
No, because I have warding bond now, and I feel like that's
So-
honestly probably
I'm
better.
drinking one normal healing.
I
I'm
guess
gonna drink a
technically
healing
would I
potion, too.
unspider because it only lasts a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you're
yeah,
on spider.
Bub.
You
Save those.
you were
Save
tweaking out.
those for the 2 or like the 2.
Yeah,
higher
I
fights.
definitely got
Don't use
a
it for
little
this fight.
zesty with my warding flares because I only have
Save it for the dragon
I
for
healed
sure.
9
That's
points
true.
off
That's
of my healing potion.
And unless this one
But I
has
think
taken
not
like a
getting crit is
a dip.
probably like what I want to use.
what's the healing potions?
Yeah.
I probably would have been better
Riddlers
to
are
save it for,
2d4 plus
2d4
2,
plus 2.
and then it goes up to
Okay, 2d4.
yeah.
Yeah. I also
like this
have
It goes to
how's everyone
4d4.
doing?
I'm
I'm
just
at
gonna drink my
79
healing
I'm
potion
okay.
right now. I
I'm
want to
79
conserve
out of
spells as much
83,
as possible.
I'm like 70.
I mean,
Oh, I'm thinking, Zach, what I'm gonna do.
I'm
is,
gonna do my healing potion now
I'm at
because
14.
Instead of hasting you guys on
You're at
the dragon
14?
fight,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you both greater invisibility instead of haste.
okay.
Both of you, yeah, because I can do twin casting. So instead
I'm
of
gonna
haste,
give
you
you
do greater invisibility.
cure wounds.
Okay, so 5.
So I'll use my haste probably. I'll use 1 haste this round. Which one of you wants haste? So I'm close to either.
All right. So you guys get your 5 minutes amongst yourselves. You see the crowd is kind of refilling their drinks, refilling their snacks, and whatever for the next brawl.
Shield of Faith last.
The bodies are getting pulled out of the arena.
Oh, okay.
It's done. It's like an hour. No, not even.
It's concentration. But
You see some of the medics are even
10
restoring
minutes.
some of the raptors.
I'm doing other
maybe
the
some of
raptor's
them
alive.
Some of them might have like
Maybe.
less fatal wounds, you know, where they're
The
recovered.
one
but, like,
where the spinal cord got ripped
that
out.
one,
They're like,
that one, they're just throwing in the
The
dumpster.
snap-
like, come on.
They're
Snap
feeding to their
neck.
other
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
bro, that's equal.
Edme, you're getting.
We're charging you for that.
They could
dinosaur.
probably cure the snapped neck one.
15 points.
You know,
of
you just
healing.
set it and then
Thanks.
cure wounds it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's
but
like one of those
the
chiropractic
shattered ones, I don't know.
videos.
I've healed up
Yeah.
basically with full health, so I'm good.
Well, she
But-
was at 14. So.
Yeah.
Health?
Ooh,
Yeah.
you guys.
Jesus.
Oh,
Knocked around.
I'm
You
at
did get
74 out of
knocked around a bit.
98.
I'm at 79.
Because now you're at
So
what?
you're drinking healing
29?
potion?
No, I'll be fine, because if I rage and shit, it's
Do you want one of the greater healing potions to drink?
No.
And you guys notice as
It's
you remember
probably
the fight you've seen before,
smart.
they have this large
No.
canopy that comes over the entire Colosseum that provides a lot of shade. And you watch for this next fight, the canopy kind of closes in a little bit. It stays open, but it kind of provides just a little more darkness. Makes it a little more spectacle looking as some of the torches slightly come on. It seems like they're warming up to closing it, like they're building up to the final
Oh,
event.
more
almost.
embers for the clash.
Yes,
The Ember Claw.
but is this like lo-fi on right now?
No?
Yeah.
Is it?
So, Let's
Oh, it
let's
is.
go down.
Definitely a major key.
What are you smelling?
What do I remember
The
about
ambiance
these?
turned to lo-fi hip hop.
These dinosaurs,
just
like, what do I
smelling
remember?
I'm not smelling
I know
much,
they're like
man.
big and like kind of dumb and aggressive. Is
Yeah,
that like all
they're
I know about them?
Yeah, these ones, they weren't like super complicated. They were like
They're just like herd
Big
animals.
they're good. You know that, like, you've seen them around in the city a little bit for like policing sometimes. Like they're pretty big and intimidating, and they have some like small horns, but they have really tiny arms.
Okay.
But there's not much more to them than they charge and they bite, because a lot of things just fall to their will.
Right.
Charge and bite.
Are
Okay,
we-
okay.
But they are known for
Large?
charging. These
Are they
guys.
large?
They are large.
Okay.
But as you guys are talking amongst yourselves, getting ready, you hear the gate across the way as all of the employees get out.
Oh, on this one.
Oh, he got some.
Oh.
Hi, big boy.
We'll just say these guys are.
Sweet.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, those are carnosaurs, I think.
Yeah, definitely carnosaurs
They
right
are.
there.
And you
Human
can
face.
hear it from across the arena, though. As two of these gray, maybe 10-foot tall carnosaurs come out. They stand kind of tall, like they're, instead of like the raptors where it was a very straight spine across for almost like ramming speed and sprinting. These ones, they kind of arch up, and they got like these tiny little arms, and they're kind of like almost trying to look over the rocks. But they have these tiny horns and a very kind of flat-looking face that comes forward into large chompers. They're gray, like stone gray, and they are pretty intimidating looking. They kind of stomp out of the gate area and immediately... and the gate closes behind, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm frightened.
You're what? You're Britain?
Fast copies.
No, I'm frightened.
Oh. What do you get?
I got an 18.
Nat 20 on the initiative?
Nat 20 initiative.
I got an 18.
I didn't roll well.
Does a nat 20 get me anything for initiative, or just a high number?
Natural 20 does, but like if it was an unnatural 20, it would just be like another number.
No, it's natural.
All right, 25 to 20.
Natty 20.
Okay. 20 to 15.
18.
15.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. Yours was 15, Warren?
Yes.
Okay, 15 to 10.
10. Things will not go the same as last fight.
No.
10 to 5.
This will not be a walk in the park.
Orin number 2.
Okay.
What? No.
My
Orin's,
shadow clone.
Orin's twin brother, Borin.
Oh shit, where'd he come from?
Oin,
Gorin.
oin.
Norin. Noro.
He's back? Fuck. I turned my gun onto him.
Come on, dude. Leave Noro alone.
No, he's a bad guy.
Kill
we're good.
Noro.
Again.
Kill
I'm gonna go.
John
I'm gonna go.
All right, at the top of the initiative is Malachite.
Hell yeah, okay.
Alright, I need this battle music.
Yeah, dude, I
Sorry,
need
sorry.
battle music to figure out what I want to do.
I need my heart rate to increase due to the bass drum pounding.
Bro, I could.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So
Continue.
with your chest.
I could make your heart drum with some pounding, bro.
A little bit of haste.
I'm reporting you on Facebook. My dad owns Facebook.
Frick. Uh-oh.
My dad owns GameCube,
So what are we doing,
bro.
Malachite?
Got a blast.
You freaking idiot.
I'm going
Sigmund's on deck.
Okay.
to... Zach, can you get me within 60 feet?
Within 60 feet? I think you are within 60 feet.
Okay.
But
that's-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I'm moving right there, and I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Fails. Which one were you targeting?
This one.
The
Okay.
one, yeah, the one that I can see easier.
Okay, so we're just gonna pretend that their entire thing here is
Yeah,
around
yeah.
them? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What's my plus?
I don't know how I
for
feel about
this?
that. What?
19 damage.
All right, 19 damage. You see it like you use your spell on it, and you're looking at it to like gauge the damage it did to it, and it kind of just like it like shakes its head and takes the damage. And you see like a little bit of like some blood vessels
Oh, Jesus.
kind of break on its head, but it seems to shrug it off for the most part.
All right.
Is that the end of your turn?
Kind of gross. Yeah.
Sigbird!
Wait, did you roll a d12 or a d8?
12.
So when you do 12
Oh
dead,
shit! Yeah.
I
I
you
forgot it
had
was
to
at
take
full
damage.
HP.
I'm casting haste on Dartha.
Okay.
No, I mean it's not a big deal.
I'm casting haste on you.
Oh,
So
really?
it was
Mhm.
15
Okay,
with the
15.
d8s.
Wow.
So you
Plus
cast
two to
haste on
AC.
Dartha. You feel this burst of energy come over you.
So I get more attacks?
One more
You get two
attack
actions.
action.
And you're fastest.
And you double your movement speed, and you also have +2 to your
So
AC.
does that? So if I can make 2 attacks per like attack action, does that mean now I have 4 attacks?
No.
No,
It
you
just
just
adds
get
three?
one
more.
extra attack.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can do my bonus action.
Yes.
So
So
now I
you
can
right now
attack
have
4 times.
4. 4 to 5 if you flurry your blows.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 10, 15, 20, 15.
Okay.
How?
Oh, I
this rock
totally
is
forgot
20?
to fuck. Hang on, I meant to change the map.
Oh.
25.
But it's
No,
fine.
it's
You guys can stay where you are.
Pull it up!
Square?
No, the rock. How tall it up it is.
They're
Oh.
20
Yeah.
feet?
20? Okay.
Is it like 20?
I'll have to wait till my next turn then. Yeah, it's my turn.
He said there was a gap right here.
Rocks
I know.
are gonna be
Like right
different, I
there.
No,
think.
I want to be up top.
Come on!
Damn, I haven't read that one in a while.
Oh, let's go. New map. Oh, it's rotated, bro. They rotated it.
So you did notice in the little like in between period,
Oh,
yeah, these guys would be.
Over there. And I would, yeah.
All of the rock structures
Do
in
you
the
want me
map
there,
collapsed
Malphite,
and
or where
crumbled
were
into
you?
the sand,
I'm
and there
fine
was like
either
some
way.
mages that came out, and they basically like earthbended these into existence.
I moved,
Oh, that's
I moved
right.
30 movement. 30
No, it
Earthbended?
fucked up, Kyle.
But it fucked up.
Yeah.
I went under.
It
Unzoomed. Yeah,
Sorry, my
your whiteboard
whiteboard.
fucked it.
No, we're going into the future.
The what?
Future.
This is the old.
This is
That's
the
the
wrong
first
The
map.
old one.
This is obnoxious. And let me reopen.
And
that.
there's no map now.
No map now.
You're
The
doing
world
that.
has disappeared.
No, the world can't see that we're still on Windows 10.
Don't show them world. Come on.
Yes! Yes!
There.
Yes, king.
Open?
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
like
New
wait.
battlefield.
I used all my movement speed and then I end my turn.
All right.
Yeah,
That's the end of
just like
Sigmar's
the-
turn, which
Mhm.
brings us to the first Carno.
Okay, good. Because I didn't want
Orin on deck. So.
See?
Yeah. It's, I mean, boom. Yeah, it's gonna.
Okay, you're hasted. You have +2 to your
And
AC.
it charges at. It's actually going after Malachite.
You don't have +2 to your AC.
What?
Sorry.
I gotta
But it's-
look
it's
this
in
up
combat
before I
range
go
of both of you.
crazy.
But it charges Malachite. So I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I can do that.
The large
Dirty
creature
20.
occupy. Oh, okay. So
That
it's like
passes. Does
this.
a 16 hit.
No.
It's like this.
Oh.
Okay, it's gonna attack again.
Jesus.
It's got like a tripod, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
16 misses. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Misses both of his attacks. Orin, Dartha on deck.
Yippee!
Can't believe it missed
10,
both of its attacks. That dice is
15.
going to jail.
20.
Oh, are you flanking with me now?
Flankers. Great Weapon Master flanking at advantage.
My arms are out for an hour,
First
so my arms are
attack
still out.
is-
No, they're for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't
It
5
still
minutes.
would be
they
out,
were-
yeah.
Okay, okay.
You have 5 more minutes left of them, yeah. You got 5 rounds.
21.
That hits.
More than 5 rounds. You got 50.
Second attack.
50.
This one probably doesn't hit.
6
no.
rounds.
Second one
Per
doesn't
minute.
hit. For sure.
5 on
But the
top.
first one.
First one hit.
First one.
Yeah.
30 points of bludgeoning.
You
damage.
don't have it for this fight, but
Damn.
all of this fight. How much?
Jesus.
30.
Edmey's not even gonna get it.
That's
through.
I've rolled max damage 3
You
times.
slam your maul
That's
into it,
good,
and it
though.
definitely hurts it. But is that the end of your turn, Orin?
That is yes.
Dartha, Edmey on deck.
I'm going to whack. I'm going to punch him.
All right, make your punches.
Punch.
Gonna whack.
Okay,
Whack
so
off.
first one
Whack
is
off.
going to be a 21.
That hits. Tiny one.
21. And then this one, is this correct?
No, that's good.
Okay, well, it's gonna be another 21.
21.
21.
A natural 20.
That hits.
So, well, that's 3 rolls. Because I figured that I was just gonna attack
Yeah.
2 times and use my bonus action. So, I'll do the normal damage.
But you're hasted.
Yeah, so you get another attack.
Oh,
that's
that was
third-
just all my
third one
attacks.
is your
You could also
Okay,
use it. Well, you could
so
also
then I
use,
have not used my bonus action yet.
Well, you can also use your extra haste action for a dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
True.
So just keep that in mind.
Okay, so
Use
4
me as an object.
plus- So first is 9 damage.
With only a
I don't like those
bonus
D6s,
action, that sounds about
so
right for Corey.
give me a second. Put on my dice.
9 damage.
You got put in dice jail too. So
Or actually, it's a hasted action.
6 seconds. Good job.
Damn, you were not rolling
another
very
9.
good at the damage.
fuck. Now this is the double. So I roll 4 d6s instead of. Wait,
No, I think you just roll the normal die and then double it.
No, you
Pause for a second
Roll
because.
double dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Double dice.
And then you multiply whatever
Pause
you roll
for
by
a second.
1200.
Take that damage off because I was rolling 2 d6s and
Oh,
I shouldn't
okay.
have been. I'm sorry.
So the 2 9s are no
So
longer.
it's actually 10 because it's 5 plus 5 and then 1 plus 5. Am I dumb?
16.
So it's 16.
Yeah. Okay. Now I will roll the 2 dice. And so this is 8 plus 5, 13.
So 29.
I don't know what the total is, but
Yeah,
it's
I'm keeping
29.
track.
how hurt is he looking?
He's not bloodied yet.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna use
Even
my bonus
after
attack
my-
or my bonus action and
He's like
hit
50,
him again
50,
because that's what I can do.
This thing's gonna be tanky.
It was
Okay,
almost 60
so
damage to you.
that's a 17 plus
It was
8.
almost 60. Plus
So
your
that
damage.
hits.
Yeah, how much? Wait, what was it you rolled?
I don't.
Oh, wait, no,
I
you-
didn't
17
hit
plus
it.
8
No,
is my.
Yeah, that hits.
I didn't hit it yet. Or no, I
No,
did.
you
hit
told
it.
the
I did
dead,
hit
yeah.
it.
Why am I doing this?
Totally dead again.
But I told the dead.
8 damage.
All right. It's
Another
definitely
D12.
you're punching the leg. You're trying to find the weak spots, but this thing is tall. It's mighty. It's got a thick hide to it. So it's taking the punches and rolling with it.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Edmay, it is now your turn.
Edmay says yes.
Yas.
Okay.
She just stands there for a few seconds. Yas.
Yas.
That's the end of your turn.
Yas, queen.
Which one did you suggest to me?
Come on,
I would
Lily,
like
die.
to Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I love
This
warlocks.
guy right there.
You're not in your form of dread anymore.
I know.
Okay.
I love
I'm just a
warlocks.
little boy.
Christian?
Is he in the crowd?
25.
Check on your turn.
Do I see my wife?
27.
That hits. I will say you guys probably brought the Dragonborns and like kind of got them situated, so you know there's a spot where they're all sitting.
Yeah.
That you kind of look to occasionally. You see them cheering you on.
Hi, wife. I love you.
Moska better be cheering me on.
Bear my children.
You don't know where Mozga is.
22.
Points of damage.
Wait.
Moska's in the.
Yeah.
It's sucked.
Well,
Is that for both beams?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
This is
Your beams slam into
damage.
it. You see a bunch of blood vessels popping with the necrotic damage. Well, actually, this is force.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, true.
So you just bust open its hide a little bit. Is that the end of your turn, Emily?
Just come hide with me.
No, I'm pretty far away. I'm good.
That's what you think.
Yeah, well, I'm.
And then the Carno jumps over us and destroys
Fine.
you.
Wait. Bing bong. I moved.
This one goes dashing across the map
Oh fuck. Oh.
between this little pillar and
Oh,
rock.
not even on me.
It's not even flanking. Oh, he is flanking. Never mind.
Would I?
Do they even know that they are dinosaurs?
Well, I'll save it. Never mind. Don't worry about me.
Do they know?
I don't think so.
Do they
It goes
know?
sprinting towards
They
you
don't
in a
know.
relatively straight line and
They don't know.
hits you on its way over there. So I need you to make a. Well, let's see if it hits. Not that one. We're gonna go with this guy. 15 misses.
Yep.
Does a 18 hit?
18 matches.
All right. So that was it. Missed its charge attack. So So this is just going to be its bite attack.
Okay.
I'm so not used to the hex grid. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, we'll be going
I
back
like
to
it.
square after
using
this.
every inch. Like I almost like kind of like it, but like
do
I don't
like
know.
it.
I'm so used to the squares.
Yeah.
17
much
points of
different.
piercing damage, as it takes a big bite into you, but it doesn't really do too much.
Okay.
It's only because of the way everything's
I'm
oriented.
gonna use my reaction
'Cause, you know,
for
large
Gift of the
creature,
Gem
4
Dragon
squares,
after
easy.
I do some
large
mental
creature,
math.
3 hexes.
Okay.
You said 17.
Yes, 17.
And they got,
But that
like,
is the end of its
all
turn.
this
That brings us to the
now.
top of the
It's
round, which is your turn now.
technically
Okay, Sigrid on
You just
deck.
have to move it between these
Okay.
two. So it'd be like
I
here.
was kind of burping, talking.
You're okay.
No,
I'm
You
trying
need
to
to
do
explain
that.
yourself.
So
You'd have to
my
do it like
reaction
this.
for him hitting me, I'm gonna use Gift of the Gem Dragon, which lets me do force attack, 2d8 force damage, and to push it up to 10 feet away. You can make a strength saving throw, though.
Even if it's a large creature? Does it not specify?
It doesn't specify in here, but this is probably
Let me
not
double,
the full
let me
description.
double check.
It has to specify, otherwise.
I mean, well,
oh, it rolled a natural 20.
yeah, fuck.
Well, I'm gonna check anyway.
So you go to push it back, and it completely stands its ground.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I still do half damage, though.
It does not specify, actually.
Wow, that is insane.
Okay.
So you could push back like an ancient dragon.
You could.
Nickelodeon.
If it fails your saving throw, which
Which
it
is
probably
unlikely.
It probably
wouldn't.
won't because it's strength based.
And plus, at that point, it's only 10 feet.
That's
So
9 damage.
9 damage.
they can still hit you,
To
probably.
the one that just attacked you.
Yes.
Okay. And now it is your turn, Malachi.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, and they're both flanking me, so they're both within 5 feet. Yeah.
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 Yeah, they are.
Okay, I'm gonna use Word of Radiance.
Okay.
You can make a con save.
Word of Radiance, con save.
Hell yeah, dude. Word of Radiance.
12.
Nice.
Fail.
Right.
This is to the one that attacked you? Wait, or is it
Just
both?
to both of them.
Okay,
Both. Any creature within
Gotcha.
range.
The other one
including
fails
Dartha
as well.
here?
My uncle.
So they both fail.
I would argue that any does not mean all.
He thinks it's funny.
And it would specify, does it say any
It
creature
says
with
any creature with. I know this description's abbreviated.
Is it a save or suck, or is it like a half?
Well, if it says any creature within, then that means friends too.
Well,
I'm gonna clarify.
I can dodge the shit out of this,
What's
so I'm
the
not
spell?
concerned.
Word of Radiance. It's like 2d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
2d6. Each creature of your choice.
Oh, choice. Yep.
Your choice.
Then you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't Thunderclap.
And it does look like a sucker save. For future reference. Okay, but they both failed anyway, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 6 damage.
All right, 6 damage to both of them.
Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Well, should I roll them individually or no? I don't think.
Just
so.
do it the same.
Yeah, so 6.
All right. So you do that, and your radiant damage does a little bit to them, but they mostly walk it off.
Okay.
But every little bit counts.
True.
Is there anything else you're gonna do, Malachi? Sigurd's on deck.
No, that's it.
All right, Sigurd, it is now your turn. Orin's on deck.
Are these rocks also 20 feet up?
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you want me to make an acrobat or
let's just kill
athletics?
this.
Yeah, athletics to climb.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to climb. Shit. Yeah, I ain't climbing nowhere. I rolled a 3.
Yikes.
Same turn as last time.
minus
so I'll be able to
1,
kill this
2.
I'll say that costed 10 movement.
Okay. I'm gonna use 5 feet to peek my head out, cast Chill Touch
Okay.
on that guy.
That's a
Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is against which one?
The one.
Okay, gotcha. The one that's been getting attacked by everyone.
So a 15 hit.
15 does not hit.
Shit.
I'm
I'm gonna move 5 feet back. That's my turn.
Okay.
Come back.
That brings us to him.
It's him.
Well, do you want me to? I could do that. I could get flanking, and then I could run over and get flanking again.
Well, I guess I don't need the flanking. I just need to put the.
Seeing his companion on the other side of him,
I just need to put the aids on him.
he's going to attack Malachite. At advantage because he's
Me and
flanked.
Sigurd over here just vibing for real behind the rock.
Silvery barbs, that shit.
I don't have silvery barbs.
You have Misty Step?
I got. Don't worry.
I have warding flare, so that's disadvantage.
Oh.
I got a damn.
That's
Natural
only
20.
like attacks I can see. I'm gonna use my warding flare on that.
Yep.
How many of those you got?
That was the last
None
one.
anymore. I have
Okay.
maybe you should have saved those.
Well, okay, but all of the ones I've used have stopped critical hits.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And if we're gonna try to do this without taking short
He
rests,
misses
then-
that attack. He's gonna attack again.
Door day, right?
Yeah.
DoorDash?
DoorDash.
Yo,
Does
DoorDash
a
wings?
18 hit.
18 matches.
Okay, so it does.
Mihoi.
No, hi, my hoy, no.
Fear not. I have a spirit shield for you.
Mihoi.
Take 9 off that.
My name's
Whatever.
Kyle.
How many of those you got?
18 points of piercing
It's just one
damage.
spirit
Okay, so
turn.
that-
As it bites into you.
Okay.
That is the end of his turn,
Okay.
which brings us to
And
Orin.
before you move on, I'm doing
Orin.
Gift of
My
the Gem
name,
Dragon
yes.
again.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
It's a reaction. I get it every turn.
Damn.
True.
Does
I
it
mean, it's
cost anything?
No,
Just your reaction.
it's just my reaction. Yeah. I mean, it's 2d8, so it's like not crazy, but
Yeah.
it also like no modifiers or anything. It's literally 2d8,
Still pretty good.
which is 8 damage.
Good.
Alright. 8 damage.
I'm really doing the slow and steady
Okay,
here. And
so-
wait, I need a math. Go ahead.
Your turn, Orin.
I'm done.
Darth on deck.
So I'm going to,
Ed May after her.
first of all,
I know what I'm doing.
5, 10, 15. I'm going to run up and I'm going to give this guy AIDS.
Opportunity of attack.
I have mobile.
But you have to attack before you trigger mobile.
Alright, maybe you're right.
Why don't you just kill the guy that we've been
Maybe.
hitting?
Because I want to give him the. Do I have any javelins? I'm going to throw a javelin at him.
Okay. This is at the one that came running in recently.
Yes. Not Great Weapon Master. Not Reckless. That'll be a 16.
Miss.
Damn. Alright. That's fine. He still has my aids.
Yeah.
On this one, however, I will Great Weapon Master.
Get
Why?
aided.
Or no, never mind. I thought you meant reckless.
Wait, who has your aids?
This one, because even if it misses,
Really?
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I just have
That is
to. I just have to
bonkers,
attempt to
dude.
hit them. Unless
You
I'm
have
wrong.
AIDS.
Unless I'm wrong. I don't think I'm
have
wrong,
AIDS.
but I might be
You.
wrong.
Take your word for
Have
it.
AIDS.
We can look it up later.
This one is a 17 minus 5 plus 8, so 20.
That hits.
This
This was another javelin?
no, this was my maul because
the
I'm
hit
hitting.
in
Yeah,
front of
hitting
you.
this guy.
Gotcha.
Sorry. 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus. It is definitely bloodied now.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Added up to him very
Let's
badly.
go.
Is that the end of your turn, Orin?
Yes.
Darth, it is now your turn.
Yours.
Ed May on deck.
Ed May's
I'm going to hit him.
on deck.
Being a pirate is alright with me.
That's for
Do what you
sure.
want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Where you going? Oh.
Well,
Thank you for walking immediately back in after you did it.
Yeah, you have to sit up there for at least
That's
5
9 damage.
But then it
Second
soaks
attack.
into your skin.
You can walk around.
What?
Does
Into my
a 22
pores.
hit?
Yeah.
That does.
Sometimes at work I'd be farting in my office.
Hell yeah, someone walks in, they're like,
Okay.
Their
That's
eyebrows burn off.
10 damage.
And I'm just like,
Okay.
Third attack.
damn, what's up?
dang,
What's
that's
wrong?
crazy.
Yeah, who did
That's
that?
What?
27.
Ghost in my
That
room.
hits.
Some crazy fuck broke into my
That's
room. and
7
ripped
damage.
out ass.
How's he looking?
That's crazy.
He's looking pretty fucked up, but he's still alive.
Pretty
I'm
fucked up.
still alive.
I guess I'm gonna do my
Yeah.
He's almost dead for sure.
bonus action attack.
Okay.
My bonus section. Attack.
That's gonna be a
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
24.
I feel
That hits.
like I need to eat.
Oh, 11 damage. Max damage.
He's on death's door.
I don't have any more. I want to save all my key points. I mean, Death's Door.
Yeah, he's pretty close. He's definitely very
I'm
bloody.
close.
There's blood pouring out of it everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a key point and hit him one more time.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Roll your damage.
Damn.
damage dice.
Going crazy up in here.
We out here.
Okay, so
I knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming.
13.
13.
You're coming.
So, you are just like punching your way up this dinosaur, and you kind of leap off of its back leg a little bit and get up to its face, and you punch it right in the eye, and you can feel your fist almost sink in ever so slightly, and the creature just reels back, and it's going to fall into unconsciousness as you have defeated it, when all of a sudden you see this white bubble of magic appear around the dinosaur, and then the dinosaur is pulled to the sidelines, where you see some medics start tending to it. As it is a more valuable beast, they don't want them dying. Like the raptors, they're like, who the fuck cares? But
fuck the raptors.
But you have defeated that one. You have defeated that one.
Raptors, not rappers.
Which one?
I did it!
The one everyone's been gangbanging.
All done.
Gangbang.
Bye.
Which is at the end of your turn, Dartha.
I got gangbanged at work today.
Yeah, I want to run around and flank.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
I got gangbanged.
All right, that brings us to Edme.
Glares.
Edme, it is your turn.
Edme says,
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
All right, 2 attack rolls.
I've been
By the
keeping
by,
notes
Kyle,
of
it says the first creature I hit, so I guess it's up to you how you want
Is
to
this one
interpret it.
cocked?
I thought it was like whether you miss or not.
That was a 19. You saw
Yeah,
that,
no,
right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the first creature I hit, it says.
Wait,
so.
let me add my
I don't
stuff.
know.
So is it like once per combat you can use it?
No, it's like it's still once per turn. But I'm just trying to decide whether it's like if I attempt to hit it,
We'll
doesn't
wait to see
apply
what DM
anyway.
says.
Or
I
if
think
it's when I
it
actually
says-
hit it.
If it
You
says the
actually
first
did it.
one you
Okay.
hit, it's the
Yeah.
first
Okay.
one you hit.
Yeah.
It would be 20.
It makes more. It would be
No, and
kind of broken. I feel like
Then that guy.
if
Then
you,
that guy
it's
does
like
not
whoever you point at essentially has disadvantage.
That's how it used to be apparently.
That's
bonus
insane.
action, ancestral protectors. Fuck you.
That's
I'm sorry. What was your
27 and 28.
both hit?
Miss.
What?
Yeah, I gave them my bonus. I gave them my shell.
Oh, okay.
18.
18 points total.
Excellent
Yeah.
question.
That was
Can I
with the
read
plus
this?
2.
Yeah.
Which
Can
would
I
be plus
purchase
4
another
from the
turtle
one.
shell and then wear it
Oh, I
around
forgot the
mine
plus
for
4.
extra AC?
Because it would be plus 2 to each beam.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and then I also got an plus 4 for agonizing. I forgot about that.
Which
I
is
did try
to
to
each
ask
beam.
that one
Wait a
time and
minute.
it didn't work.
I said 18. That's
Yeah.
not right.
Did you just add the dice and give it to me?
No.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm adding my agonizing blast to each beam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Yes.
have not been doing that.
Girl.
Why are you shorting yourself damage every time?
Every time we do. We have to write it out on your paper exactly what your attack is. Because it's going to be the same like every
I'm
time.
gonna write on here plus 4 per beam.
Well, it would be plus 6 because of your wand.
True.
Unless you unequip the wand.
You shall unequip the wand. So the plus 4 makes sense.
And then it would
So-
be, what is it, plus 9 to
Everyone
hit?
shut up. I'm counting.
Yep. Plus 9.
Everyone shut up, I'm counting.
Plus 8.
Can't believe I got the natural 20.
21.
You got my
21,
4.
okay.
I
Nice.
know.
Does
No
that
more
hit?
damage there?
Wait, that was the damage.
This is my dice jail now.
Yeah.
That damage hit.
The damage did hit.
Now
So
what?
you shoot your beams into it, and it takes the damage, and it is looking pretty hurt, but it's still standing. Is there anything else Ed may wanted to do with her turn?
I look at it and I go, and then I slide back behind the rock.
All right, that is the end of Edme's turn, which brings us to its turn.
Not on the table, bro.
I'm
not.
hiding.
Look,
You can't see me.
Oh, you're right.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Bro, you know you should become a
I'm Terry
WWE
Crews.
wrestler. Bro.
I'm the white Terry Crews.
Never.
What?
You should become a wrestler.
We cannot say that.
Kyle?
It's gonna keep pressing Malachi.
Is that a bad thing?
I ran out of drink.
Keep pressing me.
You want some of mine?
Yes,
I don't
please.
think
My
so.
throat hurt.
Yeah, you should become a wrestler,
Almost
bro.
gone.
You just do that.
I used to fantasize about being a wrestler.
Alright,
I was
so it's
be
going to
like-
attack
I was gonna be
Malachite.
Zach the Big Mac,
twice.
bro.
Yeah, it's not a bad name. It's not a bad ring name.
What?
It misses its first attack.
Yay.
I'm rolling
Leah
so bad
Zacker.
tonight, guys. It's
That's fine.
That's good.
Oh,
That's good for
worried,
us. Zach the Big
22
Name.
to hit.
Not a bad ring name. Not a bad
That
True,
hits.
true.
Zack
Sometimes
attack.
I fantasize
Oh, I
about
guess-
being a wrestler.
Ooh!
Revenge of the Zack.
You know what? You can take 11 off that.
25 points of piercing damage.
You can take 11 off that, pal.
14. Good, because I only have 27 HP left.
That ends its turn, which
So wait,
brings
okay,
us to
so
the top of the round, Malachi.
You should have made your name I am the KKK.
Your turn, and we're flanking.
True.
So, yeah, I'm just trying
Pull out
to
your
keep
shadow
my
blade.
But it doesn't look bloody. This
I
one
have
has
shadow
been, for
blade.
the most part, untouched. You guys all went in on the other guy.
Let's see. We're
Okay.
I just kissed him in the butt really hard.
really.
Kyle.
You did. But it is, like, now that you're getting low on health, it's getting pretty scary being up in this thing's face. It
Yes.
is definitely
I
all
would
going
agree.
all
I
in on you.
I
If
kind
you
of
want
want
to leave, it's okay.
I kind of
Oh,
do,
little
but I don't want to.
It's okay, pal. I'll take your.
I
I don't
guy.
want to do it. I don't
Aw.
want to.
That
I
is
don't want
true.
an opportunity attack.
Just stay there. We're gonna kill it this round anyways.
What if you dodged?
I think we can kill it this round. Yeah, you could just
Dodge.
action dodge. It gives him disadvantage on all attacks against you. If you don't like have any damage.
You gotta go skirt.
Can I not
Watch
do?
me
Can I use action disengage?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you
You
can.
can do that, yeah.
And that keeps him from doing an
Yep.
opportunity attack.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
It's just that easy.
Move me
Just
the
that
fuck
easy.
away.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
It
30.
roars as you leave its proximity.
And
You should have gone
then
behind a rock so it can't charge at you.
Huh?
You should have gone behind a rock so it can't.
Don't worry, I got a plan.
Uh-huh.
Until the Carno.
Sigurd's on deck.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn, Malachi? That was your
Drop
action.
it, give me
movement.
17.
All you have is a bonus
That's
action.
not over.
Right.
I could do that.
You know what? Drop it, give me
Bless.
38.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Hey. What's up?
I'll do nothing.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello?
Siegfried, Orin on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna poke my head out, move 5 feet, cast Chilling Touch again,
Hey yo.
Yeah, poke that thing
and then
out.
hide again.
Not
All
even, Not even lightning lasso or whatever the
I don't
fuck
know.
that spell
Shock,
is.
shocking grasp? That's
No,
a good
there's one that's called like lightning lasso or some shit.
What? I didn't see that when I was
Well,
looking
lightning
for.
spells.
That's what what's his face used to use a
That's
bunch.
cocked.
That was like your go-to.
Oh, fucking grim. Or what are you talking
What was
about?
it, Solomon or your
Was
white
it
dragonborn? He was
No, it was green flame blade because I was a dickhead.
maybe. Yeah, that's what it was.
11 to hit.
I
Probably
missed,
did have lightning.
I miss my
lasso, though.
warlock so much.
That misses.
That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay, that's the end of Sigurd's turn, which brings us to Orin.
You got three turns of haste left.
Yeah.
All right,
Kill
Great
him.
Weapon Master,
Kill him.
not reckless. Net 20.
Oh,
It's over for you, pal.
You're done, so.
Outta here,
I'm just gonna roll both
Dylan.
attacks right now. Not an at 20. This second one doesn't hit, so
Okay.
it basically just makes up for the fact that
Yeah.
Hey,
it's actually
that's
less
good.
damage
True.
because I don't have
Less
plus
modifiers
18.
and stuff.
Oh shit. 36.
36 points of damage. Damn.
36 points
Damage.
of bludgeoning damage.
Get up.
You slam it in the side and you feel some bones break. It is officially
Slam
bloody.
that thing.
Yo!
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, that brings us to Dartha. Edme on deck.
Alright.
Now this one,
It's taking a nap.
now it has the Ancestral Protectors.
Yes.
Now it's got AIDS.
Okay.
Now it has AIDS.
Now it has AIDS.
Ancestor AIDS.
Alright, so
It's
22.
I have
It
AIDS.
says AIDS.
22.
That hits.
You have
Second
AIDS,
attack.
but like
one is
in
cocked.
the helping people way.
I have bush apple.
Okay. And so that's another 27. Man,
That
I'm
hits.
on fire
No,
with
I
it.
know.
I'm just gonna roll.
Going crazy. Ever since you got hasted, you went
Yeah, I had to
sicko
talk to
mode.
my
You are-
neighbors
I know,
about
It's the
I know.
power of
Chapel.
Seaboard.
Alright, I'm just gonna
Like,
keep
you
it
don't have
those
to
two
worry
right now.
about
The power to Sigurd is flowing through your
So
veins.
9. So that's 18 damage so far. Let me roll to hit one more time.
This is what those girls were like in the brothel when you hasted them. They were in God mode.
Okay, so that's another 27.
Crazy.
Instead of
That
hitting
hits.
you with the fist, they were like,
They're hitting me with the.
The next
Do, do, do,
7 more damage.
they were doing one
And a
hand
little bit
after
of, and a little bit of.
They were just doing it like.
You're a little
And
fondle
then-
up in there.
Yeah, one of them
Alright,
had
bonus
one of them
action
had both the
attack
balls. The other one
is-
was
A
like
little bit of
22.
ring job action, maybe, if we're lucky.
To hit?
Jesus.
Yeah.
too
So
far.
it was 7 damage, so the
What?
18,
In the
then 7,
bathhouse,
and then
that's
this is the
that's
last
cleanest
damage
spot to
dice.
do it, bro.
In the bath.
10
Wait,
damage.
who's rimming who?
Not if you.
All right.
Not if you don't
Okay.
clean
I'm
yourself.
all
I didn't
done.
decide
You
that.
Start punching the shit out of it. It's
Maybe
taking,
everybody.
Oh, you
but
missed the
it's
favorite dance.
still up.
Damn it.
Maybe
It's not worth it to me to spend key points on it.
Nobody
No,
except for
no,
these
don't.
carnivores.
Alright, is that the end of your turn then,
We're gonna
Darth?
rid the
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Ed May.
Ben
It is your
rim my
turn.
ass. Yeah, you know what I'm about to do up in here.
Eldritch Blast.
Actually, I should have moved away.
Bummer.
Oh.
Oh well.
13.
13? That misses.
26.
That hits.
Okay.
Yay!
16.
16? That misses.
What?
Or was that damage?
Oh yeah. It was damage.
It was damage? Okay.
The damage? 16. Oh, that misses.
I was so mad too.
Alright, so you shoot a blast into its side and you see the energy just crackle in, leaving a small hole.
Oh
It
yeah.
pushes through,
That hole is
bringing us
tight.
to its
Okay,
turn.
whoa.
It is on death's door, facing off with Orin. It's going to attack Orin.
No.
And
Heart
me, I do damage.
You are
to-
behind it attacking it. But you
Yeah.
are doing a lot of
See,
damage.
really
I'm
hard
gonna
to,
punch
like,
its
don't
ass.
do
It
that.
misses.
I got my max amount of caffeine today. It's 400.
That's your max.
18 on the die,
average
so it definitely hits that
healthy
one.
Humans max
Oh,
is
really?
400 milligrams a day.
I didn't know
That's
that.
4 cups of coffees or 2 energy drinks.
Shit.
Or 1 scoop of pre-workout.
18 points of
Boofing.
piercing damage.
Oh, okay. Halved.
Or
Have.
10 minutes.
Not bad, not bad.
That's the end of its turn.
Yeah.
You ever boof your pre-workout?
No.
Hell no.
No.
And like
Absolutely
no
not.
water with it, just like
Hell no.
straight powder.
Are you kidding
Alright.
me?
Malachite. Sigurd on deck.
My turn again.
This dinosaur is
I
on
wake
death's
up, I
door.
just
Toll of the Dead.
Alright, wisdom saving
dumping
throw.
it in there like baby powder.
We're just killing these things
Yes.
totally.
Yo, I had a
13.
dream.
Make sure to
Fail.
train your heart.
So fast.
Make sure to train your heart to failure
I was
too.
at like a party, and this guy was like juggling like bottles of vodka.
I mean, we
10.
really,
and like
damage.
he fell and one went up his
How much?
ass
10.
and broke
10?
inside of his
Okay.
ass
We
and
really
died
turned the
from
tides on
alcohol
this
poisoning.
crowd.
It is still alive.
But not
Shit.
from
This glass shattering.
the
Well, you're only halfway through.
True.
obstruction.
Yeah.
in his
The next ones are
intestines,
definitely bigger
intestinal
dinosaurs.
I literally don't
By
have
a
any
sizable
I can
margin.
use, so I don't think I have any bonus action anything
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, that be.
So is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Sigurd,
Alright.
Siegfried.
You know what time it is.
Here,
you
actually,
see the
I-
dinosaur is it's like breathing heavy. It's
Did you know?
it's wheezing. It's hardly able to even stand. You see like a part of its face is like falling
I didn't
off
count
from
that.
just the damage from Orin.
This is an 18 hit.
It does.
Yay!
Kill it!
2d8.
Kill it!
Okay.
Please. Please. Can I please have you kill it?
Please.
Please.
8 points of necrotic damage. No, it's necrotic actually.
Colon obstruction.
What do you say, Kyle?
Yeah,
What was the spell
I
you used?
cannot remember what the
Chill
colon
touch.
was called.
Chill touch.
Yeah.
All right, so you step
Yeah,
out
ghostly
and
hand.
you cast your spell at it, and you watch as this like this coldness start taking over the neck of the Carnosaur, where it starts freezing at the neck, and you can see some of the blood, like it forms these bloody icicles sticking out there, and it keeps growing and it keeps spreading and spreading until the head just kind of falls off the body.
Can't handle that.
Damn.
And the
Medic's like,
dinosaur is dead, and you can see the medics like, "Oh, fuck! Should have pulled him out sooner." But the battle is complete.
Yay!
And the crowd is like,
We level up.
Who are these
Can we
people? They're
level up
so good!
mid
I know half that crowd is like, fuck, I just lost 400 gold!
There is a lot of people pretty upset.
Fucking-
But you guys look at your little
I'm
Dragonborn
my
corner,
women
and they are
lines.
hyped as
I'm
fuck.
gonna
Hell yeah.
They've earned their own little gold and put it on you guys.
Oh, hell yeah. Go, my wife.
Okay.
Where did you get that from? Let me guess.
But you guys settle, you kind of cheer with the crowd and whatnot. Do you take any potions? Do you do anything?
I didn't take any
You got your
damage,
5
actually.
minutes before your next fight.
Okay.
Did you want to take your short rest?
No,
No,
we
short
lose
rest.
money. We lose
Okay.
money if we short rest.
I'm chill.
I
I
what do
didn't
you
take any
mean
damage.
you're chilling?
She's chill, but
I'm
you.
chilling as well. I didn't take any damage.
I-
She's
Taking
only at
damage,
like
taking
30
damage.
HP.
29.
I probably.
Yeah.
Drink some potions. You want a
Why don't you
potion?
drink my cum?
Later.
What?
Yeah, that's an off-camera thing. Duh.
No, that's a Patreon only thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We do that on camera.
Shit.
What do you think we do at Billiards and Babble, guys?
Check out our OnlyFans.
The only thing that's being babbled about is fucking
Balls and
YouTube.
holes, am I
Balls,
right?
God.
Yeah. So no one does anything?
I am healing.
Okay.
44.
Should I drink a
So
potion?
you're taking a potion?
I'll take a potion. I'll take a potion. I have one already.
I mean, I'm still above half.
I have a greater. You said 44?
I'm at 65.
I get 44 points.
You see the
98.
crowd is getting even thicker and heavier and louder.
Oh, yeah.
As
regular potion.
Thicker and
the
heavier.
canopy above begins to close even
Or did
more.
You said something about a grater.
Yeah, I had 2 in my inventory.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
doing the next fight, don't worry.
And she had 1 in her inventory.
11, 15. I got
okay.
15
Did
points.
you hand those out, or are you just hoarding them?
No, I can hand. If you want one now.
Tarbosaurs.
No, I don't think I'll
Okay,
just
what
yeah.
do
I'll
keep it in your
roll
inventory.
I'm almost full health.
1 grater.
Yeah, 1 greater.
What do I know about the Tarbosaur?
You know that it is a very it would be a huge predator. One of the more
Huge?
apex in
Wait,
its
we're
territory.
fighting a Carnosaur next?
No, you just fought
Oh, that's
Carnosaurs.
right. Oh,
You're
yeah.
fighting Tarbosaurs,
Tarbosaur.
which are the equivalent of T-Rexes.
Oh.
They're like a cousin.
I feel like carnosaurs
Is it
are
one or
worse than
two?
T-Rexes.
It's 2 of them. You're
I
fighting
didn't
2
even heal that
Tarbosaurs.
much. It wasn't even.
I don't know a lot though.
I mean,
I am not.
You got.
Which you recall seeing these at the encampment that was on the road in the desert. You remember some of the lizard folk of the slaver village were riding one of these.
Okay, what's
and
everybody
it stood
at?
above the
You
20
are-
I'm at
foot wall.
71 now.
I'm only missing. I'm missing 3 hit points, so I'm fine. Okay.
You need a
How
cat.
how are the casters doing on spell
Really?
slots?
I have most of my spell slots still. I don't have a lot of my bonus shit yet, but I have a lot of my spell slots.
Okay. Okay.
Dinosaur.
You know, I probably.
That's what you are.
You guys take your potions, you do your healing,
You need to look it up.
at which point
and go
you
to.
hear the gate on the other side as the canopy is closed in and a bunch of torchlight is now illuminating the area. You hear the gate on the other side. And you hear and you see the shape of 2 maybe 20 to 25 feet tall dinosaurs come out. These large, and you see they have little spikes and a hard scale on their back, beigeish with like a reddish hint to it, and they come stomping out. They're almost essentially T-Rexes, but they look like they have a little more armor, more scale to them.
The sexier.
And they come around the gate, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Bravo.
Yeah, we actually kind of breezed through those first 2.
Encore.
Yeah.
The first 2 rounds.
Yeah, let's do it again. Another 4.
Encore.
Well, perhaps we could finish this off next week if Zach will allow me to take a 3rd session.
Please.
We will see.
Please, sire. Go right ahead.
I would like to finish off the Coliseum if possible before ending it. But
Yeah.
tonight was good. We got a lot done.
I have to
Spent
go
some
pee
time in the
before we leave.
sewers and
Me too.
fought some
Dude, what is
dinosaurs.
up with us?
We hope to see you in the next episode.
This is the pea corner.
Thank you for stopping by and have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.